Like the vid, guys. Like the vid. Subscribe, guys. Let's subscribe, guys. Let's go. It's a Sunday hangout, guys. It's a weekend hangout, guys. My people, let's go. It's a weekend hangout, guys. Let's go. Like the vid. Subscribe. We're gonna talk about Manchester City, Liverpool. We're gonna talk about We're also gonna talk about the UCL. It's very important. We're gonna preview about the UCL, the second leg between Real Madrid and Chelsea, Villareal versus Bayern. We're gonna talk about that too. We're also gonna talk about the Syria. Where is the Syria heading to? Is it going to AC Milan? Is it going to Inter Milan? Or is it going to Napoli? We talk about that too, guys. Like the vid, subscribe. Like the vid, subscribe. Like the vid, subscribe. Like the vid, subscribe. And guys, let's go. Guys, let's go. Yo, my people, how are they now? If you guys are doing fine, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe. So we're gonna be talking about the Manchester City versus Liverpool. We're also gonna be talking about the preview about the Chelsea versus Real Madrid. Can Chelsea do the unthinkable, the imaginable, the remontada, and come back at the Bernabeu? Also, we're gonna be talking about Villareal versus Bayern. Can Villareal shock the whole entire world and just knock down Bayern from the UCL? Guys, we talk about that, guys. Like the vid, subscribe, my people. So it's a weekend football, full of football. We're gonna be talking about Serie A too. We're also gonna be talking about some of the Bundesligas, the Ligue 1 and everything, guys. Guys, like that vid, guys. Like the vid, guys. Like the vid. We're getting somewhere, guys. Like the vid, guys. Subscribe, my people. Subscribe. Subscribe for me. Subscribe, guys. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. People, subscribe, guys. So, guys, let's talk about the Premier League matches first. The round of the Premier League matches that has been going on. So, hold on. So let's talk about the Premier League matches. Let me try to bring out the Premier League table, so we'll be able to talk about the Premier League matches. So, guys, this is the Premier League table right now. So, Man City first, Liverpool second, Chelsea third. Guys, unbelievable. Tottenham Hotspur fourth. Wow. Guys, Antonio Conte boys are literally getting there, guys. They are getting there, guys. Antonio Conte guys are getting there. Guys, Tottenham Hotspur is third, guys. God, great game today, SSB. Wonderful game today. Wonderful. So, right now, after the round of matches today, guys, this is it. This is how the table look, guys. This is how the table look, guys. What a pulsating match, guys. What a pulsating match. Beautiful match to watch, guys. Beautiful match to watch, guys. The weekend has been so fantabulous from the Premier League to the League to the La Liga. What a match. From Arsenal to Liverpool to Chelsea, what a beautiful match. So now you did.
Lying, man. What up?
You did, now you did now. Come on, weekend football. For me,
I'm chilling.
This week football, man, it was beautiful.
This was a great week of football.
I watched your match. I watched PSG match. I watched that
Blue Studio, PSG and Chelsea. The Blues. We pulled up.
What a match! I watched the match. Kylian Mbappe, Messi, Neymar. I watched the match. The front three are finally cooking, and I'm happy. Very happy. Very happy.
Yeah, man, that was fun.
Both three are cooking, and they are cooking at the right time.
Yes,
sometimes
sir.
Players get criticism. Is understood, but they kind of turn up. They live up to the expectation. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy. But I think the right man, It's 50-50. We don't know yet until the season finishes.
Yeah, like we can talk about all that later. But
Talk
yeah.
about that later. But
So,
Man City, Liverpool, what a match. What a match.
yo, dude, I missed the second half. I mean, I missed the first half, but
What a match.
man, that second half was crazy too. Man.
What a match. It was one of the worst match in world football. Everybody was watching that match. Every time. Level of football was watching that match. What a match. What a match. From the minute 1 to minute 90, what a beautiful match, man. For me today, football won today. Football won today for me.
Yeah, football won
Football
today,
won
man.
for me. What a match. Massive respect for both trading club and Pep Guardiola. They're gonna meet us in the FA Cup too on Saturday again in the semi-final of the FA Cup again. Both teams gonna meet together again. What a match! What a match! What a match! So for me, let's start from the beginning of the matches to do the roundup before we start. This is gonna be the last one we're gonna do. So let's do the matches first. So the first one was finally
We're not going to
Uncle
City
Uncle
Liverpool.
Frank won.
Oh,
Okay, so Newcastle versus Wolves. Newcastle won 1-0. Tosin, Mr. Frank won. Oga Frank won.
bro, how
He
dog?
finally won.
That's crazy, bro. Frank
Oga Frank
Lampard.
won. Wow.
Shit, crazy.
How
Nah,
bad
man,
is
United are done. United are
how bad
done,
is this
bro.
United? How
Like
bad
they
is
need to
United? How
clean
bad
the
is it?
whole
How bad are
house,
they?
man. It's really bad, man. Like it's really fucking bad up in Manchester. Like they
A
need a
team like
clean
Everton could be.
house, bro. And you said football won.
Mm-hmm.
Football did win because Cristiano Ronaldo dropped a stinker.
Yeah, he did. But
Yo,
what surprising me is how did Everton beat this United team? How?
I don't know. I haven't even seen the game. I haven't seen the highlights. I haven't seen anything. Like, that's just. I woke up to that result. I was like, what the hell? Really? These dudes lost to Lampard. They lost to Lampard.
They lost to Lampard. Wow.
Ragnick might be the. I think he's the worst Manchester United manager since Ron Atkinson from like the '80s or
But
something.
this is my fear for Ten Hag. Please, Ten Hag, don't come to United. Do not come. This club is
Why?
rotten.
Why? Why? Why?
Ten Hag has a philosophy, and I like his philosophy. But this United team here, he has to sell maximum 7 or 8 players in that team for them to feel
And
like
they'll do it. They'll. I mean, they won't. I mean, it won't. It won't
they'll
happen
sell
all in one
Bruno. Bruno
time.
doesn't
But
fit what they want. Bruno will get sold.
nah, Bruno won't get
McTominay will
sold.
get
Dude.
sold.
Bruno just signed an extension. How
I
is he
don't
gonna
care.
get
That is
sold?
what Ragnick is, and that is what Ten Hag is saying. He want Bruno sold.
Nah, I never saw that, dude. He's gonna have to work with him.
Bruno doesn't fit
He's
into
gonna have
what
to.
Ragnick wants. I say Ragnick. Ten Hag is a position-based system manager, man.
We'll see. I think he's gonna end up. I think actually it'll be Van de Beek that'll be gone,
Yeah,
bro.
Van der Beek, yeah.
Even though he coached him at Ajax, I still don't think that's gonna work. Like, I think Van de Beek will be gone. I think Bruno. They have to build around Bruno, bro. They got no other choice, bro.
Does he really deserve to be put around? I'm not sure.
Motherfuckers got no other choice, bro. Bro, even Arsenal lost, man. Oh my god.
Arsenal.
Dude, United, their season is over. Like they're just counting down the days. Do you think Cristiano will leave?
It depends on what they want. Does he want to play Europa League or Conference League? You know they might finish
Ronaldo,
it. They might finish
Ronaldo
it
will
and play
go.
in Conference League.
Ronaldo would go crazy if he has to play in Europa or Conference. He would be mad.
It happens to every big club in world football. So I'm not surprised if it happens to Ronaldo if he plays in Europa League. That's the second tier European football. That's not bad. For me, it is not bad. You are the GOAT. So show yourself as a GOAT. People call him the GOAT. So the GOAT needs to play in
He's not a dude. He's just not. He's not top 10 anymore. Is Ronaldo a top 10 footballer in the world? No, he's not. Like,
No.
let's even move on. Move on from United, man. Come
Yeah.
on, bro.
So the next match was Southampton Chelsea 6-0.
Man, what the fuck happened, man? I was like 50 minutes in, Timo Werner out here scoring. Like, what's going on, bro?
I don't know what's going on, Tosin, because I need an explanation. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I
Mason
just
Mount
woke
saw Mason Mount saw all you guys as slander. He saw the slander.
and he cut his hair. I just woke up and I saw like 4-0. I was like, 4-0? What the heck? 4-0? I even thought it was fever. I turned off I kind of checked my phone. I was like, 4-0. I look at the TV, 4-0. What? 4-0? I, I did not believe what I'm saying. And Timo Werner became the best strikers in world football against Southampton. I was like, wow. Timo? Limolena? Not bad. Limolena became the best strikers in world football. That's not bad. But Tosin, this match here, Tosin, you need to talk about this guy. If Mbappe goes, you have to replace this guy with him. Ogme Son. Give me your take on that guy. What a player.
Heung-min Son. I'm
Ogme
gonna
Son.
keep it real with you, bro. I saw a statistic that
Mhm.
said over the last 65 games, basically since the start of 2021,
Mhm.
the calendar year of 2021, in 65 games,
Mhm.
Heung-min Son has scored 33 non-penalty goals.
Mhm.
Mohamed Salah has scored 31 in that same time frame, 65.
Wow.
Heung-min Son has two more non-penalty goals than Salah since the start of 2021.
That boy is world class. So that human song. So
It,
But Tosin,
it
will you
makes me.
say
It begs the question. It begs the question. Like they're similar. They're the same tier. Like these guys, like Son,
mhm.
Mane,
Mhm.
yeah,
Salah.
they are
They're
very
same
rare.
tier. I think Kane is the tier above. I think Kane is the best attacking player in the Premier League.
Yeah,
I think he's
he
the
is.
best striker.
But
I think
but
he's
but
just the
Tosin,
best
people
striker.
doesn't rate Son
And by the way,
Ogme Son.
Tottenham. Let me just say this about Conte. You guys laughed at Conte. Conte is one of the best managers in the world.
Yeah, he
Okay,
is.
if there's going to be people are saying, oh, if there's going to be a guy that's going to challenge this Pep Klopp duopoly,
It's
you guys
Conte.
niggas is talking about Tuchel. Nah, bro. Like unless you guys put a shit ton of money behind Tuchel, I don't see it.
Mhm.
The person that's
Mhm.
going to challenge this Pep Klopp
It's
duopoly
Conte.
is Conte, Antonio Conte. Because I'm telling you, there's a nice base forming. They need a
Yeah,
keeper. They probably need a new keeper.
yeah. I
But
don't also go with it. That's a bomb ass idiot.
they
Go.
need new wing backs. They need
Yeah.
new wing backs.
Mm-hmm.
Then Cuti Romero as the spine of that man.
Yeah.
Cuti
Exactly.
Romero is whew, Cuti Romero is a baller.
What a bomb.
That boy is
And
a baller.
Tosin, this guy here. Wait,
He's gonna be top three
wait.
defenders in the league soon.
How is Juventus be this stupid and dumb and sell Kulusevski? How?
Kulusevski. Well, you know
Bro,
when they
but let
buy,
me say this. Wait,
you
wait.
know,
When I watched Kulusevski at Parma, I was like, yo, this is a good player, but I just don't know with how he's like knock kneed and stuff. Like I just didn't know if his gait was something that would translate into another league. So I thought that he was just gonna fizzle out. Like he had that one great season at Parma, and he's just
Mm-hmm.
gonna fizzle out. Because when he went to Juventus, he was
Yeah.
a bench warmer. He never
Yeah.
played. You know, he
Is
just
it because
never
of the
played.
system Mauricio Sarri play and Massimiliano Allegri plays?
it's because
You mean
of
Pirlo? You
yeah,
mean Pirlo?
PL.
Pirlo. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Pirlo that bought him, right? I think they
Mm-hmm.
bought him the same year they
No,
bought
actually, I think he
Chiesa.
was no. I think he was a Juve product, but and he had that loan. He had a successful loan spell at Parma, and then um he went back. I think that's what happened. Correct. If
Yeah,
I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But
I
yeah,
think that.
like what he's done. Like for example, look at Jaden Sancho.
Mm-hmm.
Sancho is shit.
Otsu.
Like Kulusevski has come in since January. He's already
Look at that
better
goal
than
he scored
Sancho.
and look at the assist to Mason.
And the
What
assist, the
two
way he
assists?
created space on that
Two.
assist,
Two
that
assists.
assist, that assist, the way he created space on that assist for the Son hat trick, the hat trick goal,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I'm like, yo, the feet were crazy.
Yeah,
Like, yo, I
that
didn't know
boy.
he had feet
He
like that.
doesn't see. He doesn't have pace, but this guy have technique. He got technique. Technique.
He has pace too. He has pace.
He's quick. He's quicker
He's
than
quick.
he's deceptively
He's built,
quick.
You know, the guy is built like a
And he's
central
built.
midfielder, but he's actually
He's super strong. He's built like a
For me-
center
for
back
me-
almost, actually.
Conte has fun. For me, Conte has fun. He has fun his players and his team. That's what I'm.
No, he's going to add
And
more.
Harry
Oh,
Kane,
he's gonna
Harry
add
Kane
more.
is the best. Okay, maybe you can say De Bruyne. You can make an argument for De Bruyne, but Harry Kane is the best player in the Premier League, easily. Like what Harry Kane is doing week in week out, bro. Like
I disagree, man. Sorry, I disagree.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah.
what Harry Kane, this is what he's doing.
Carl,
What he's
your
done since the
mic
start of the year.
Your mic,
Your
Oh yeah,
mic is-
Carl, your
Yeah,
mic,
what's
your
your
mic.
mic?
your mic is like Barry White and
What's going on with your mic?
and this guy joined together at the same time.
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
No, your mic is. Can you go out and
Your
come in?
mic
Your
is,
mic
yo,
is.
your
mic
mic
is
sounds
really-
crazy, Carl.
Your mic is.
That's not your voice for sure. I don't think that's what you want to sound like.
Yo,
Wait,
Blue Eyes,
Blue
talk
Eyes,
to me, man.
Blue
So
Eyes,
let's
Blue
go.
Harry Kane.
Guys, we're starting.
Just
from-
really quick, I
starting
just
from
wanted
the
to
beginning.
chime in. Let me chime in on Tosin really quick about Kulusevski.
Okay.
I just wanted to add that the reason why Kulusevski is flourishing is the Kane tax. That's all. I'm eating pepper soup. Keep going.
Okay, Tax.
Hey,
Nah.
wait,
Let me say this about
wait,
you guys.
wait,
A lot of
wait,
people.
wait,
A lot of people.
I
everybody.
hear
everybody.
you, I hear
Yo.
you.
Yeah.
A lot of
Kyle,
people.
I hear
I just
like-
want to make this point. I want to make this point though. Like it might be not a serious point like that, but you know, Conte came in, and all Conte knows is Serie A. We know this, right? You guys know this.
Yeah.
He bought Zappacosta and shit. Like he
Yeah.
will buy anybody. And he brought in Cuti. Well, did he bring in Cuti Romero? No, actually he didn't.
No.
But
Romero
he
came
brought
in
in-
the summer, right?
He brought in
So he brought in
Kulusevski
Bentenko and Kulusevski.
and Kulusevski, and they're looking good.
And I'm,
Listen, remember I
looking
asked
good.
you
I'm
guys-
not sure which.
listen, remember
I'm
I
not
asked
sure
you
if
a long
this-
time.
wait,
I
guys.
said, who is this Romero guy?
I'm not
I
sure if
asked
this
you.
is true, but I'm
That
hearing.
guy is really
I'm
called.
hearing- guys,
No.
I'm hearing-
You know, on a previous
Even
one, you
what
know,
is
What's the play, man?
This is the
Sure.
scary part about it. This is the scary part about Conte. I'm hearing if because if maybe either Ten Hag or Mauricio Pochettino goes to United,
I
they
think
might
it's
go
Ten
for
Hag.
Harry Kane. They might go for Harry Kane, and I think Conte has told them the Tottenham Hotspur board, he said he wants Victor Osimhen as a number 9. That's it. And Lukaku might go back to
That is
Inter
a downgrade. Don't do that. If you do that, then it's going to take
they'll have to play
Tottenham back 10
differently.
years.
They'll have to play differently.
Yeah, it's going to take Tottenham back 10
way
years, man.
differently.
Is anybody watching
Because the
Harry
thing is-
Kane? Are you
Yeah,
watching
because
this
Harry
guy?
Kane- Because what Harry
Our
Kane is doing.
Osimhen is not close to Harry Kane, no vex.
He's
No,
not.
I
He's
beg,
not,
no
it's not close. It's not close. No, it's not close to the level.
What Harry Kane is doing for Tottenham currently?
Because like if
No.
Osimhen played,
Oh,
if
come on,
Osimhen
man. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
if
Harry Kane is
Osimhen-
playing midfield now. He's playing midfield. He's number 8.
Yeah, that's
He's
what
not
I'm
a
saying.
striker.
Like
Can you hear
if
me?
Osimhen, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's
Like
good
if you
now,
put if you put Osimhen next to Son and Kulusevski, like
It's over,
who's gonna
Sorry.
like orchestrate in that
Nope,
front
nothing.
three? Nobody. So
Harry Kane is playing number
it'll-
8 now.
Yeah.
Like that's been his position for the past 5 games. Number 8, number.
He said the
10.
person that changed his game was it Mourinho or Poch? I'm not sure. It was one
No,
of
he played as a number 10 when he used to be on loan and stuff.
on loan. Yeah.
He's always had this part of his game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's always been a part of
You
his
see
game.
that assist with his head? Hi,
Yeah.
Chineke, man.
See, you know one thing about Conte. Let me talk about Conte's teams, right? You know Conte's teams. He drills them on scenarios, right? You can tell that Harry Kane's header, that assist to the head, they don't play and tire for training.
They don't
Like,
kill him. Thank you.
It was a training move. The ball, they showed it
100%.
on Match of the Day. The way the ball moved, like between Kulusevski touched the ball, flipped the ball, he got the ball to Harry Kane. Harry Kane flipped it to Son.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed one part. Amy, you missed one part. Harry Kane looked back before he hit the ball.
Yes.
Yeah. Look back.
Look,
yeah.
look back.
Like this. It was
Yeah.
like this.
He gave
Exactly.
Like
he
this.
gave Son the eyes. He gave Son the eyes. He gave him the
Oh,
eyes.
my
He told him
goodness.
where the ball was going to.
Yeah.
See, you don't want to about Conte. See, people, I laugh at Manchester United fans, right? And all their stupid pundits on air that were saying that Conte is not a good manager for them. He's not a right fit, blah blah blah. You know one thing I found out about Sunday Blues, or something I found out about.
See, I mean, this is why I always say that we should be very. The fact, the things that we discuss here on this show right here, 99.9% of the stuff we talk about here is more intelligent than those clowns talk about on Sky Sports. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I
man.
agree.
Thanks, man. I'll take that.
I don't
Thank
take
you,
them
bro.
I'll take
seriously
that too.
at
I'll take
all.
that too.
I agree.
I agree.
I
I'll
agree with
take
you
that, bro.
totally, Carl.
Thanks, man.
Carl, you know what pissed me off today? I was watching the.
Sorry for interrupting, Emily. Sorry.
No,
I was
worries.
watching it in NBC, and the amount of hype this match is getting in NBC is annoying me right now. And after everything, what ended it 2-0
But you have to Abdullah, it's their job, right, to hype up thing. I said it from day one that this is too much hype for this game.
It's
right?
too much.
Because it's too much hype, right? It's too much hype. It's not going to be time to decide that. There's 7 more games to play, and they're very difficult games for both teams. So it's not going to be all it.
No,
If
hold
City
on,
go
hold
up
on,
it's
hold
ahead,
on.
okay, good.
Carl, hold on.
But to be fair, like I will say this though, City, I saw a stat that City have dropped points to Palace, Liverpool, home and away. I think another team home and away. But then like the rest of the 15 teams, Southampton home and away. Yeah. So after those 4 teams, the 15 other teams, if they win out, they will go 30 for 30 on the like they can get the points on that. That will never be done ever.
No, Carl, hold on a minute.
Crazy.
So you're talking about
do that and go on the win.
Are you talking about the Manchester City Liverpool game?
Yeah, we'll talk about that. That's
what you were talking
about. I'm saying that the way the media was hyping it, you would think that this was the final.
Hold on, it's the biggest game in world football.
Yes, it is.
It is the biggest game in world football. Why shouldn't it be hyped? Let's look at viewership numbers. Hold on, Carl. Hold on. Let's look at viewership numbers for that game alone.
You joke. Almost 1 billion people watch.
Let's look at how many people were glued into football punditry in the past 3 days because of this game. And
maybe you're right.
Man, it was okay, man.
No, it's not. It's not. It was okay. Come on, this is the biggest game in world football. I know it doesn't.
It's the biggest game right now.
It is the biggest game in world. It's number 1 and 2 in world football. It's number 1 and 2.
I won't argue with that.
You have to hit the gong.
I guess I just didn't like what I just didn't like was the hype that they were hyping Liverpool. I just didn't like the way the NBC was hyping Liverpool. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's too much.
You should know that Liverpool has the most fans in the US,
exactly.
right?
I mean, the way they were hyping, you think that this was prime Barcelona, coming to play. And
SSB, I see you, my brother. SSB.
I'm not lying, Carl. When he did all those, when he do that NBC mornings, Premier League mornings, when they go to different cities.
TFC Steven, I see you, my brother.
I went to the one in Miami. I went to the one in LA. Was it LA? And let me tell you something, right? Liverpool has fans, bro. Jeez. They got a crowd. Like, those guys did not go home. They were singing till evening, man.
You never work.
They have that. I guess that's why they.
If American owner buy Chelsea, they're gonna be so much fans in America, so much.
Yeah, I guess that's why they.
Because if American owner buy Chelsea,
I guess they're playing to the audience, right?
Yes, you have to appeal to.
Which is what
anybody who was expecting. Listen, anybody who was expecting anything less.
That was a game.
We'll break down the game. We'll break down the game. That was a
fantastic.
I have a point to pick for you. Blue Eyes.
What do you have a point to put for me? Because we're going to talk about table management today.
We're also going to talk about
table.
You have been shouting
everywhere you.
Wait. Blue Eyes, you have been shouting
everywhere you with Frank Lampard.
Leave Manchester United.
And then Burnley shit for church.
Burnley, man.
It's not over, Blue Eyes.
Burnley, man.
I can tell you, Blue Eyes. Burnley is not going down. The way they played, I know say they lose, but
I'm telling you right now, Frank Lampard doesn't really need to look over his shoulders. But that's for another discussion. Go on, Abdul. Sorry.
So let's talk about.
Hey, we got Juju man here.
Juju man, how you doing?
What's up, guys?
Juju, what up, Juju?
Hey, what's up?
So let's talk about the weekend matches, starting from the first one, Newcastle versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Finally, Newcastle are safe. They are safe. Finally,
they secured their safety today.
Yeah, they secured their safety on Friday.
Well, not mathematically, but they're practically safe. I respect what they've done. I respect what they've done, man. Frankly,
They were bottom. They were bottom on Christmas Day, right?
Bottom,
Yeah.
they were bottom.
Bottom on Christmas Day.
And they are safe. Officially, they are safe.
It tells you what money does, man. Money can buy
And
you.
the second one is Everton Man United. Pagablo Ice.
Oh no, that United.
Give me a take.
There's something wrong.
You know the funny part about this match? I slept off and I woke up and I saw 1-0.
I actually want to talk about this game because I watched this game.
Let's talk. Blue Eyes, please talk about this game. Let's discuss.
I'll tell you one thing. The one guy that I've been really clowning the past 3 months decided to play this game like there was no other game. You know who this is? Alex Iwobi. Hi! Alex Iwobi play ball.
He was the man of the match.
Was he man of the match?
I think MPC gave him man of the match.
Hi! The guy destroyed them with one. Listen, he used one touch, frustrate Bruno. Bruno didn't know what to do with him. And then what's his name?
Gordon
and Richarlison, man. So the bottom line
is, was just doing Rabona. I was like, anything doing Rabona?
I tell you one thing. Manchester United, they put all their eggs in one basket with Bruno Fernandes. And I think they say when wind blow, foul Nyash go show. Bruno Fernandes has been exposed. The league understands him now. The reason why he was scoring all those goals and making all those assists early this season is because the EPL. People try to figure you out. It happened to us at Chelsea. I remember there was a time, even with Conte, for one season we did it and we got away and we won the league. The next season we got found out.
Yeah.
And in the case of Bruno Fernandes, he got found out. Manchester United's midfield.
How come City haven't been found out?
Well, the thing about City.
Are you joking? No, are you serious about that question?
Are you serious?
See why?
We're talking about the best team in world football, Tosin.
Continue, Bryce.
We're talking about
the difference between Chelsea and City is that Chelsea system was a gimmick. Like we were the first ones to introduce three at the back.
So
Bryce, continue.
So like I was saying, the midfield for Manchester United has been left pants down. There's nothing left. It's bare bones. If you look at the quality, if you look at the balance of that midfield, Matic, Bruno Fernandes, Fred. I don't even know where McTominay is. Polo is off the bench. Polo doesn't care anymore.
But Blue Eyes, this is my question. This is my question now. All United fans are happy. They are shouting. 80% of them are like, Ten Hag. Was like, Ten Hag is gonna come in. I know. But the philosophy of Ten Hag is gonna take maximum 3 years for them to implement. It's not gonna wait 3 years for the implementation of Ten Hag to work, because they have to set some players in that team that doesn't even fit into what Ten Hag wants at all. E.g. Bruno, it doesn't fit into Ten Hag system. He has to get sold. That's number one. McTominay has to go. Fred has to go. Ari Fried, Maguire has to get a
Wait, Fred has to wait. Why would Fred have to go?
It doesn't fit what Ten Hag wants.
Fred is. I think Fred.
Wait, how doesn't he fit? What do you know? What Ten Hag want?
The philosophy
what is
Ten Hag
They have played 4-3-3, right?
No, he's played 4-3-3. He's played 4-2-3-1. He's played everything.
This is not.
But mostly he plays.
But what he wants to do, he wants to play a position. That Ajax school of football. If he wants to bring that to United, it will never work. United, what they are culturally, what they are from the Fergie days, 4-4-2. Spread the pitch.
Yeah, but the problem
get crosses in.
That's
how they play.
Yeah, but you're forgetting one thing. United has been stripped of that identity you're talking about because they've gone through different managers. 9
years.
And it's time to get back to basics.
No, but
it's time to get back to basics, though.
No, but getting back to basics, right? Getting back to basics now means you have to look at your personnel. You have to look at your pieces.
And some of them can play it. Why can't some of these players? I think Bruno would be fine in it.
He can't run. See.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
When Ten Hag wants to play,
Bruno is not an EPL player for me.
Bruno is an EPL player. You want to know why Bruno's an EPL? Bruno is a midfielder that scores goals. Midfielders that score goals are precious in the Premier League. Obviously, he's not at the same talent quality level, but he's a Premier League player for sure. Like what? Don't do that, man. Like
no, he's not a Premier League player.
When Bruno was at Sporting Lisbon, Nani told him that go to the Prem. They will love you over there. Like
No, but
people
but
know
what you're
what the
missing,
premise
yeah?
about. Like
No, but what Bruno does, right? Bruno is nice. Let's not get it twisted. But what Bruno is, for what he does, right? He's too slow for what he does for the EPL. Like what he does is perfect for what's that your league? What's your league called, Tosin? That your league? What's it called?
League on. Uber Eats.
French League On, and the other one in Spain, La Liga. That's the kind of pace. But we
no,
don't.
see
I
now
tell you one
you're
thing.
just wrong. You're
No,
just
hold
loud and
on,
wrong. Bro.
hold on. For Manchester United, for Fred to be able to deliver those goals and assists is great, but he doesn't have the pace to make it a complete package. So now he's being closed on.
It's not
They're
about
closing on him
pace,
faster.
though.
No, it's pace. You have to have pace with that kind of quality. You have to have
The
pace.
thing is, the issue is you can't play so many players with a free role. Ronaldo's playing a free role, then you have Bruno playing. You can't play these many, and they're not good enough to play, in a free role. Give Bruno runners, he'll be fine.
No, but Tosin,
Give Bruno runners, and then you have to short.
The taste of the soup.
You
The taste
know
of
how
the
there's a
pudding.
decision tree. You know what? When someone has a decision tree,
Yeah.
shorten Bruno's decision tree.
Now
Make
you're
it 1+1 for him.
You're
Simple as
speaking too
that.
much grammar, Tosin. The taste of the pudding is in the eating. Look at where Manchester United is today because they've spent and invested their time in Bruno.
In Bruno.
So I mean, there's no need to
it's
speak
not-
English.
No,
Let's
no,
move on.
no,
Let's
no,
move
no,
on. Let's
no.
move on. And
No,
Yeah,
I
what's it
think
called?
I think you
Wait,
I think you're hating on
wait,
Bruno
before we
because
move
they've
on,
given Bruno
No,
this
no,
long
give me your
contract.
take on that.
Like he's the
Yeah,
guy
the
now.
United
guy.
and
No,
Madrid. What is good
Go
about
Oh yeah,
United?
with
Maybe
United,
distracted.
look, with United, I'm not surprised. I said Ralph is a fraud. Like he's good at talking, but as far as coaching, like I think like I wouldn't hire coaches that are like 60 years and
So-
no, maybe like 70 years and above or 60 years and above. I think they're outdated. You need a more younger.
Yeah, it's more on the coach than anything.
Yeah.
So I tweeted something when Ralph was I tweeted something when Ralph was hired, right? I quote, I say, this guy are all talk, no action. Tweet.
Yeah.
Close quote.
He's
I
really
said
good
it.
at PR. His PR.
Too much talk.
Like,
Too they talk.
He's
Too
good
much
at
yeah. Tap this one, run between the lines, do that. You ever hear club design they talk about those kind of things? When they talk, or Tuku, you go listen. The guy just talks.
Listen to them.
If you get that kind of grad, why you not there for Bayern Munich?
Yeah, and just and
Come
just
on, don't hit him
SSB,
up.
thank you very much for
bro.
that comment. Abdullah, put up
He's,
SSB's
the
comment.
thing with Ragnick is he's miscast. He's
Tosin, you see
he's
what
a-
SSB said?
He has
What did he
zero
say? What did he
ball
say?
retention.
Look at it. Look
Zero.
at the comment.
No, but he's a
I
creative
agree. I agree.
player.
This is
He's
something
a-
I've said.
he's a
This is something
creative-
I've said
he's a
about Bruno
creative
since
player.
last season. I've always said that Bruno was a little over. Even last season, Ax Abdullah, I was telling him that Bruno is overrated. But at the end of the day, he's the best they got.
Yeah.
You have to build around him.
Yeah, I agree.
You have
but
to.
the
You
problem,
have no
but
other
the problem
choice,
is,
like-
Tosin, the problem is for me, I would rather build around Jadon Sancho than Bruno Fernandes.
Correct. I agree.
Because
In what way, though?
if I
How?
build,
How?
let me tell you the reason. If I build on Bruno, every manager that want to play Man United will go on Bruno. They will take him
Bro,
out of the game.
Sancho
But
cannot
Sancho
be.
cannot be taken out of the game because he can play left wing, he can play right wing, he can move around. He's
Bro,
gonna be the
Sancho-
winning player in that team.
Sancho cannot outrun my lawnmower. The guy is slow. He's not good 1v1 in the Premier League.
Check on your lawnmower, bro.
Bro, he can't beat anybody 1v1. Have you
No, but
seen
that's-
Sancho? He can't beat anybody.
I think
He's a
Sancho-
wide player. He
I think
can't
Sancho-
beat
just-
anybody.
yeah, he's
Sancho
wrong.
is overweight, though.
And when the game, and I've noticed too, when the game, drags on, I don't know why he's playing 90 minutes. Why is Sancho playing 90? He doesn't
I
have the
think
body to play
Sancho's
90
wa-
minutes.
Sancho is
He does not
fit.
have the athleticism, the body to play 90 minutes.
Oh,
bro.
look who's talking
It's
athleticism.
apparent.
So Bruno
It's
has
apparent.
athleticism.
Does
Well,
he
he has
run?
better. He runs a lot though. He
Who?
runs a
Bruno?
shit.
Raf was hired
Bruno,
on a short-term basis and helped to find the manager. He's going to front office soon.
DJ Saab, yeah, man.
Now
Frank
he's-
Lampard, table management. You're
So
absolutely
Blue Eyes,
right. Yes.
the second match of the day was
Oh, you have to go through the panel. You haven't answered the rest. Though.
okay, guys. Okay, let me come to
Just one question, like about like the City Liverpool game. I watched the second.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that last.
Okay.
So Abdul, Everton 1, United 0. Your take on the whole team. Mr. Table Management officially arrived.
Big up, guys.
Big up, man.
Frank
Abdul.
Lampard officially arrived.
How's our Sunday going?
It's good.
I'm
Of
on
course.
jollof rice.
Best
Jollof rice.
weekend,
Jollof rice.
best football
Pepper soup.
weekend in a long time,
It's
man.
good.
Well
Jollof
said.
rice
Those
and
are the
I mean,
pepper
this
best
is
soup.
the
football
best weekend.
weekend.
This is the best Sunday
I
weekend.
just
If
finished
you
2 plates of pepper soup, so I'm
if
good.
you know, you
Come
know.
on.
2 plates
Bro,
of
Guys,
pepper soup.
guys,
make you ship
I'm
vaccine
fasting.
in
I
the
watch
US.
this.
Ship back on my side away.
Amazon to you, man.
So guys, what's up?
I'm
What's up?
Yeah.
fasting, guys. Why are you
So
doing that?
with the game, I don't know. Maybe you guys heard me. I actually called it with the
Everton?
exact score line.
For real?
I said, I said,
Yeah.
Everton was going to win 1-0.
Yeah, I think
Everybody was saying, why do I think so? It's because to me, Man United is almost like a yo-yo top team, like a yo-yo top 10 team.
Man, they
At
messed
certain
up.
points, they're flat, and then for maybe 1 or 2 games, they play
Wait,
well.
are you saying method that they are like yo-yo beta, yo-yo beta, yo-yo beta?
Yeah, they are a yo-yo top team, like a
Is there a
yo-yo top
United
10
fan
team.
on this panel? No, eh?
No, where they will
No,
see them.
no, this guy is not
Blue Eyes,
here.
Blue Eyes, they've all been going out on loan, Blue Eyes, to Real Madrid.
They are going on loan right
They are
now.
going to
That's
they are
So,
going to learn to Madrid.
but the thing is, just quickly, I actually expected that score, and I actually said it was going to be 1-0. I'm not sure exactly why I said 1-0, but I knew something was going to happen
Yeah,
that's
I
going
do.
to catch
You get it right. I
Man
do. You get it right.
United. That's going to catch Man United off balance. And then when it goes to managers, in my own belief of football, you either make the most of the players you have, or if you believe in a system so much, then you have to buy players that suit that system. So I don't understand this thing where they'll say this manager plays this manager plays that. Or what if you don't have the players? So for a very basic example, let's say you are a team or a manager that believes in crossing a lot from the wings for the striker, and then you go and buy a 5-2 striker. That's not going to work, if you know what I mean. So I don't understand this. Somebody believes in this philosophy. If you believe in the philosophy, you either go and get the players to play that philosophy, or you will have to adapt the players you have to whatever system that is required. So that if I think Man United might make a mistake again with this next manager they want to go and bring in. If it's
Why? Why do you think so?
if it's the Ajax manager they are going to get, because number one, the way they're talking about this guy, it seems he's a system manager.
Yeah,
He
we're
believes
coming
in
to
Who's that?
that.
Sorry. Abdul, who's that? Which guy?
I can't remember the Ajax manager, current Ajax manager.
Ten Hag, Eric Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Abdul, the problem, but let me just, before you finish, and I'll let you finish, but one quick. See, the problem is that everybody's talking about Ten Hag. Eh? That one at June and July. If they're not take care, right, they will not make you. Thank you very much. No money, no revenue. Nobody's gonna come and sign for you, man. Because they have other players, other teams who are there. The old days of United had ways they can bring this kind of player. Those are done, man. Those are done. If you don't qualify for Europe, at least the Europa League, you ain't getting the kind of players. By the way, you're losing Pogba. You're going to lose Cavani. What are you going to do? Play the academy kids? And then do what?
Yeah, thank you very much. So that is why I even think this guy's going to have a problem next season. I'm not saying he's going to have a problem for a particular reason, but I think it's going to be an array of reasons. The parameters where he's most likely to fail is going to be a lot. And that is one
As
of
they
the
say,
reasons.
man,
They might
Rome
finish
wasn't
so
built in a day,
poor. They might finish so poor, they'll find it difficult to attract the right players.
Yeah, but
Number two,
Abdul,
the
here's thing,
fan base. Let me just make just a few points. Number two, the fan base are still stuck in the Fergie era, right? Defensive, counter-attack, wing play, high-paced football. They don't want you kicking around the ball.
But
right?
that won't work with Ten Hag though. Ten Hag doesn't play that way.
Yeah,
That is why I'm saying he's gonna have a lot of problems when it comes to
They'll give him time.
This is a natural consequence of
who will give him
so many
time.
managers.
The management or the
Yeah,
fans?
yeah. Like I think this is
Bro,
a good move.
did we see how much? Have we seen how much
Yeah.
Arsenal? Have we seen how
Oh,
much
yeah.
Arsenal is
SK.
stuck
So
by
Jujima,
Arteta?
let me hear you.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
fan base. Let me just make this point.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Just this last point. You see, the fan base of
United.
the Arsenal Football Club is different from the fan base of Man United. With all due respect,
The fan base
are
don't run the club though. They don't.
No,
run
Yeah,
the
it doesn't
club.
matter.
let me just make this quick point. In with all due respect, I think you are based in the state, isn't it?
Yeah, I live it.
Yeah. So
And
you're
what
based in the
difference
state.
does it make?
Right. It makes a lot of no. Let me just finish, right?
Yeah,
You see, the cultural view and the cultural perspective of the northern supporters is different from the southern supporters. Look,
Football.
But
All of us
who
understand
cares
football.
what
Football,
someone
not
is
football,
saying?
man. Who's
We
talking that?
all understand
Football,
football. We
not
know what
football.
they happen. We know what they happen, my guy.
Which one be culture?
no. Let me just.
Oh boy.
Are you?
Football,
No,
football,
let
no,
me
Let Abdul
finish.
Yeah, let me get to his larger point. Let him get to his larger point. Let's not get stuck on that. Let's not get stuck on that.
Yeah, let him get his punchline. Let him get his
Go ahead.
punchline.
Let him finish up. Let
Right.
Abdul finish. He's putting culture and
You see, in Man United, right, or in Manchester as a whole, majority of some of the supporters there just live for the football. That is their opera. That is their cinema. That is their club. That is their everything. Culturally, everything is channeled towards the football, right? But down south, it's not like that.
Abdul, let me just correct one small. Let me just correct one small thing. So let's give some facts here.
I don't get
Let me get some
it.
facts. So Abdul, the fact is Manchester United, right? The city of Manchester, right? The people who actually own Manchester are Man City, not Man United. Man United fans are mostly in London or in Ireland or somewhere else. That's why they're based in Salford, not in actually in the heart of Manchester.
So why, if you guys have been following the news, why is there almost why is there always a almost a comment about why Man City are not able to fill up their stadiums on a regular basis, especially
You know why?
on
Let me
in
explain. You know
Champions
why?
League nights?
Let me explain why. Because the city of Manchester has a population of about 2 to 3 million, right? Not like London.
That is what I'm saying to you. That is what I'm saying to you. No. That is what I'm saying to you. That every club,
my argument to you is, Abdul, if you just hold on 1 minute, right? Let me just hold on 1 minute, right?
You see, if you just allow me to just
my argument
complete.
to you is that Man United, Manchester United, right? Most of Man United fans do not live in Manchester. Manchester United is actually outside the city of Manchester. It's in Salford. It's what they call Greater Manchester.
Old Trafford is outside of Manchester.
It's
outside of Manchester.
Let's talk the reality and let's
it's
not
in
talk
Salford, right? It's
intellectual.
outside of the city of Manchester.
But
It's like
where
saying,
is see all these places you are calling. All these places.
listen, guys, have you been there? Have you been there? Abdul, have you been there?
I've lived in Manchester for 3 years.
Okay, so you live there. You live there. Where is Manchester? Where's Old Trafford? Is it in Greater?
Old Trafford is like
in
almost
Salford
at the
or is it in
outskirts.
Manchester?
It's almost
So
like
is it in Salford or is it in Manchester?
listen.
Answer the question now. Where is United? Is Old Trafford in Salford or is it in Manchester?
Because these people, the people listening, have to get the right perspective.
Yeah, let me. I'm trying to
Get to the point. Forget. Let's not
Where
do this location wars thing.
is Old Trafford in Manchester or is it in Salford? It's a simple question.
No. Let me get
No. You know what, guys? Let me just help you out here. This is very simple. Pull up the composition of Manchester United fans globally, and let's see where the highest composition is.
Most of Man United fans
where are most of Manchester United fans?
They do not live in Manchester. Most of them are outside of Manchester.
What they're trying to say, well, I think what Carl is saying is like inside Manchester City as a city, there are more Manchester City fans than Manchester United.
No, I'm with Carl. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm with Carl.
But what Carl is forgetting to say, what Carl is forgetting to mention is your perspective of a city in the States is different from the perspective of the city here.
No. Sorry, I totally understand what Listen, guy.
Where you will think is
Abdul. So you lived there for 3 years. I was born there. Okay, Abdul, you lived there for 3 years. I was born there. So I understand what a city is in England. I
No. I'm
completely
not
understand
saying
what
you
it is.
don't know anything. I'm
Right?
not
And
saying
I'm telling you, I'm telling you,
about
Abdul, and with all due respect,
I was just
with all
answering
due
your
respect,
question.
with all due respect, I mean, what I'm telling you, right, is that the majority of the people who go to Manchester United, that's based in Salford, not in Manchester itself, are outside Manchester. For example, the United View, that guy from United View, what's his name, man? The guy from United View, the popular guy, right? The black guy, what's his name? Right?
Is it
Flex,
David?
Flex, right? Flex is based in
yeah.
London. Flex is based in London. The other guy for United Stand, the Goldbridge, is based in Nottingham.
It's a running joke that like a lot of United's fans
Yeah,
in the
it's a
UK
fact.
are from
Everybody
London.
knows this stuff,
Like they're
Abdul.
from London and stuff.
So, but hold on a minute. I have a question for you guys. Sorry for the England experts. So, for the majority of Manchester United fans, for the majority of the Manchester United fans based in Manchester, so is it fair to say that that majority is a representation of the Manchester United fans globally?
No.
I just have a question. Like, I don't understand this whole thing about the understanding culture and culture.
Let's move on from
Understanding.
this.
Yeah,
move on,
let's
let's
move on
move
from
on.
that.
Yeah, let's move on.
No.
But back to that
You see,
whole.
but
Wait, but Abdullah, wait, guys.
Let's
So
move
back
on.
to
It
that
was
whole.
my turn. It was my
you know-
turn. I was going to say, like, I think Ten Hag is a great first. I think this is the first manager that United have signed. That I think this is a great manager. I think Alex
so.
Ferguson
Is he greater than Mourinho?
Yeah, he has a philosophy.
Wow.
He's
Greater
not
than
outdated.
Mourinho.
Oh, come on, bro.
Yeah,
He
he
won
is.
Champions League.
No,
Yeah,
please,
but
I beg.
yeah. The Champions
Mourinho?
League doesn't mean anything. Look, it doesn't mean anything.
What?
Mourinho's
He's
outdated.
talking about right now. He's talking about right now. He's
Yeah,
talking
right
about
now
right
he's
now.
We're
better.
talking about right now.
He's
or
outdated.
right now?
Right now, I agree. I thought it's
Yeah.
overall. I was like, overall? Relax.
Overall, he's better. What is it?
Abdullah,
He's
let
better
me just
than
make this
Mourinho.
point
Mourinho is
before you move
outdated.
on.
What?
He was good, but now he's overrated. Now
What?
he's like outdated.
What's going on tonight, man? Guys, what's going on tonight? What's going on?
Abdullah, let me just
How is this even a surprise?
Carl,
Boys
as soon
are
as
this
you
even
say
a
we make
surprise?
yes.
And
I've
then
been giving you
Mourinho's
the
like
point.
fourth.
head kicking, pepper
He's like
soup,
fourth
jollof
in-
rice,
Let the
all
pepper
kinds
soup
of
and
things.
everything enter people.
Everything is
People are-
going on.
people are eating on
I've
this
been
shit.
talk before.
Abdullah, let me
How's this
just
even a
make this
surprise?
comment
Like-
before you move
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
Right.
Can't say what's happening.
You see,
tonight.
you see, you guys have to get the right perspective because
What's going on?
where you
Everything is
say
happening,
it's where you claim to be close might deem like to be far in the UK. So when you take it like, oh, it takes me maybe 20 minutes to drive there, somebody in
back
the
on the
UK
topic again?
might be a very
Abdul, leave this matter, leave the geography.
Yeah.
man.
No, you have to
Yeah,
take
yeah,
it.
I beg,
No,
I beg.
we are discussing football.
There's
You are not
nothing
allowing me to relate it.
Nothing you're telling us that
We'll
we're
come
not
back
Okay, let me
geography.
give you an example. Let me just make let me just
Abdul, leave the matter,
Abdul,
man. Leave
pass
am,
map
leave am,
Let's
leave
move
am.
on.
pass
Let's move
map
on.
reading
Leave am,
already.
leave am, leave am,
Map
leave am,
reading,
leave am,
Let's
man.
move on.
map reading and physical
Wait,
geography.
So,
Abdullah.
Abi, is
Map
your mic
reading and
working?
physical longitude, latitude. man.
Wait, Abdullah, can I
Yeah.
speak on that?
Wait, is your mic working, SK?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Can you tell me what happened in this match?
So Turbo Timo, right, and Sir Mason Mount, decided to have a
He has not made a complete sentence. Everybody only laugh.
No, but honestly though, I think this is just the yearly Southampton spanking. I think honestly, that's just what it is at this point. 2019 is Leicester. Last year was Man
I do have a
United.
point of view though for Chelsea fans on this particular game because I asked Abdullah, I asked you a question before the game. What did I ask you? What did I say to you on Friday or Thursday? I said, "What are you looking for in this game?" Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
And how did I say if you're gonna beat Madrid, what are you gonna have to do?
Yeah, you have
Two
to
things.
outrun them.
You have to control and you have to outrun. What did you see in this game?
For me, in this
Control
game,
and outrun.
that's
That's what you're gonna have to do.
Exactly, that's what we did.
So when I saw the game and I was watching the game, I just switched off at halftime because like game don't finish. Is that I'm looking for two things: can you control and can you run?
Them.
Right?
Yeah,
if I see those two things in the game on Saturday, then I know you're ready for the game in Madrid on Tuesday.
Yeah, we did it.
I don't see those things. You ain't ready yet, and I saw those two things today. Right?
We did it.
Can you control?
Yeah,
can you run?
Yeah, Abdullah, you know what's funny, Abdullah? Abdullah? Timo Werner got a brace, and I still feel like he should have scored like 5 goals in this game.
5 goals, yeah.
Now the funniest moment was when he somehow assisted Kai Havertz to go by passing it off the upright bar.
Of the post.
No, but honestly though, I'm not. This game definitely surprised me. I didn't really see this kind of response coming. Obviously, Madrid are of a way higher quality than Southampton. So this game is more of like a confidence booster, to get their shooting boots ready for.
And I have seen, in as much as I don't kind of rate him that highly, I'm still a little bit suspect to him. I have to give credit to Marcos Alonso.
Bro, you guys were making like something that made Werner look like the second coming of R9, bro.
Well, what is it? Well,
it was
Chelsea, you know what that is?
Alonso? Did I hear Alonso?
Chelsea, you know what that is?
No, I
That's
said Werner. I'm talking
Bundesliga
about
tax,
Werner.
bro.
Continuously.
I'm saying that's low-key just Bundesliga tax. Because, Ralph Hassel comes from Bundesliga. He plays that, like, high-pressing type of football, which is what, like, obviously Timo Werner, like, loves. Which is why, like, most of the goals he scored in the Premier League is against Southampton. So, in a way, I can't really be too surprised.
Yeah. Blue Ice needs to talk to me. Blue Ice needs
Blue Ice,
to.
give me your take on that.
Blue Ice needs to be on the tribunal. He needs to be on the tribunal for
what?
Salisu.
Give me your take on this match.
Terrible. He's
horrible.
Terrible.
He gave 2 goals. Blue Ice, give me your take.
It's too much Kenke.
Oh, this game. Listen, I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm just gonna add to where Carl finished. Like the saying goes, despite the similarity, sheep. Like the saying goes, despite the similarity, sheep no be goat. So Southampton is not Real Madrid, but like Carl said, we needed to run and we needed to run hard. I look at this game as a job interview for the Real Madrid job.
It's not the same.
No, like I said, I look at this. It's not the same. Can I finish? I said I look at this game as a job interview. As a job interview, if you want to get called in to play on Tuesday, you had to have performed really hard today. And guess what? You know who my man of the match was in this game?
Alonso.
Loftus.
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 He played very, very well. He played right wing back.
Right wing back.
He was not really right wing back.
He wasn't wing back, but
he was an inverted. He was an outverted midfielder. If you want to explain it well, he was an outverted. It was the opposite of invert. I don't know if it's outvert. I'm just making that up. He was an outverted. My boy Loftus was top class, man. I don't know. Listen, if he can play, I don't think he will play on Tuesday, obviously, but I think he's better than Reece James in that role because he has a footballing brain.
That's a big compliment.
Vinicius will roast him though.
No, because you know why? You know why I like Loftus? I said this before. Not about Loftus, but he's economical about how he bombs forward. He doesn't bomb forward anyhow like Reece James. Reece James bombs forward and then builds a house and forgets about coming home.
I agree. And them not like you. That first leg, what Reece James did to Christensen is criminal.
It's criminal.
It's criminal.
But you see what
let me Christensen. I will give a knock for it. I'll give a knock.
Loftus just smash right there in the middle. And when needed, he goes front. When not needed, he stays with Christensen. That's why we looked very compact. And then he also helped. That's why I called him an outverted midfielder because he also helped our midfield with Kante and Kovacic. But man, again,
because Kante was the one playing DM.
So basically, you're saying that Ruben was like he was inverting in the build-up
playing outside.
Outside.
Yes,
okay. Kante was as a DM.
Exactly. Well said.
Yeah, but he still kept the width.
Yeah. Well, and if you look at the first goal, right? You see that pass he gave to the Mason Mount, right?
Mason Mount,
That ball normally Reece James would have passed sideways in that ball, but because of Loftus-Cheek has that creativity first as a central attacking midfielder. He actually caught Mason Mount's run and flipped the ball up to Mason Mount, and Mason Mount
Mount lays it for
very
Alonso.
Sweet, delicious assist for.
I'm telling Mount.
Wow. Alonso. I always say this. Alonso is the best.
Mount heard y'all critique, man. He heard y'all critique, man.
And lastly, just before I finish, Abdullah, just really quick. Yeah, he caught his head. But lastly, man, I cannot leave my punditry on this particular game without talking about Alonso.
Marcus Mugabe.
Alonso he has to start on Tuesday.
He has to start.
If he doesn't start on Tuesday, it's criminal.
Yeah, he has to start on Tuesday.
That's all. Next.
Bulas, you know who impressed me? You know who impressed me? Kovacic.
Kovacic was very good.
Very, very
Again,
good.
runner. Now runner.
He was just running, passing the ball, running, passing.
Again, a runner. Now runner.
But
Now
again,
they talk say
Southampton. Guys, this is Southampton, and Southampton plays a criminal high line. So I didn't get too excited. So like SK said, this is the tradition. This is their traditional Thanksgiving 6-0 beating that they've lined up for.
But the problem is, will Madrid come out on Tuesday? That's what the problem.
No, but here's the thing, right? If you look at some of Chelsea's play in that first leg, what Madrid were vulnerable to, or
They're
passing
very
behind,
vulnerable.
or midfielders that could actually penetrate at them.
Yeah.
Like that shot that Azpilicueta had that Courtois saved.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason Chelsea even had that shot in the first place is because Loftus-Cheek literally drove the ball from the defensive line towards the middle of the pitch to even create that situation in the first place, which is the kind of plays you need, especially when just simply passing around the back isn't working for you.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why when we were doing that those starting lineup previews the day before, I didn't want to just start with Conte and Jorginho because we need a midfield that could do that consistently.
Yeah, I agree. So Abby,
Can I go?
Okay, I want to go, Emmy.
Okay, so for this game, so I heard, during the pre-match conference, Tuchel said, they had a truce meeting, like, they kind of came together, and he talked about things that have been going badly in the past two games. That's the Brentford and the Madrid game, right? And he said, that he himself also criticized himself, right? He also put himself in that equation. Now that is the mark of a true leader in a coach, right? And you could see the reaction from the players yesterday. From the first whistle, if not for Timo Werner hitting the bar 3 times, left bar, right bar, top bar, it would have been 9-0 easily.
9 or 10-0.
He missed a hat trick of chances, pretty much. But to kind of
this is what you said on Loftus-Cheek. This is what he said on Loftus-Cheek. Blue eyes. You're talking about Loftus that we're talking about. He said,
yes.
Oh, the role was a bit different as a wing back today. We wanted him to play as an inside, like a number 8.
There you go. So I was right. That outverted word I used.
Yeah,
so this is exactly what I was trying to say.
So Loftus-Cheek in yesterday's game, and one thing, let me beat on this Loftus-Cheek.
Thanks, Stephen. CFC Stephen, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So Loftus-Cheek yesterday told me that, to be a very good wing back, you don't really have to. It's not all about defending. You could also create. He played the wing back role like how Hakimi plays. That same position, right? The same way Hakimi plays. That wing back is the way Hakimi is a playmaker playing as a wing back. The way Loftus-Cheek actually, and I see that as a plus because behind him he has Christensen, who is a very strong technical defender, who also has pace. Forget about you guys all yapped Christensen in the first leg against Madrid. Watch the second leg against Vini, and you see what he's going to do to Vinicius. I can bet you Vinicius is not going to run past Christensen a lot of times in the second leg in the Bernabeu. It's a bigger stadium. Remember, the Bernabeu is a wider stadium.
Is your game more suited to playing in a bigger stadium?
Yes. Yeah. We love you because we can spread you apart. We get the 2 wing backs hugging the touchline.
You sound like Pep. You sound like Pep now.
Actually, my hands are like Pep. Actually, my hands are up like yes.
This is what. Yeah, Emmy. This is what I talk about how blessed we are in 2022 to be able to watch these games live, because back in the old days, guys didn't have this kind of knowledge now. Enough they go on stream and they talk all this kind of stuff. Honestly, the insights that we have from the game are just unimaginable, and it's just a blessed time to be around.
I'm telling you, anyway, it's a good time, and also the technology helping too. So one thing I saw yesterday was we played I think we didn't play. People thought it was 3-4-2-1. No, we actually played.
It was a back 4. It was a back 4.
It was not a back 4. It was actually back 3.
Because it was
back 3
in the first half.
The back 3, but the back 3 was it was 3 to me. It was 3-3-1-3. And let me just explain the 3-3-1-3. Right in the whole, that one was Mason Mount. Mason Mount was playing behind just in between, in between,
Havertz and Timo Werner.
no, in between, what's his name?
The midfield. Kovacic
In
and
between Kovacic, Kante,
Exactly.
and Loftus-Cheek. In front of them was Mason Mount. And guess where Alonso's starting position was? Beside this guy, what's his name? Timo Werner. It was.
I mean, you know why? You know
Alonso,
why he played a
Timo
3-3,
Werner,
3-1? You know
yeah.
why? You know why? Because Southampton like to play man to man. But the problem is when you play 3-3-1-3 and you're a better technician on the ball and you can play man to man, you dominate the ball. That's what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Southampton like to play man to man, a 4-2-2-2 press. That 3-3-1-3 is a killer. It kills that system. Especially better technical players.
It smashed. They didn't understand what was happening. Like they were
Correct.
lost. They were chasing air. They were like,
Wow,
"What's going
first
on?"
30 minutes, it was fun. It was funny. I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
it was
Correct.
And
Are we playing FIFA?
Hasenhuttl, it took him, and that's why I blame Hasenhuttl. It took him 25-30 minutes to actually switch back and actually recognize the fire.
Yeah.
Now, as a top manager, you need to be able to recognize the fire in the first 5 minutes. Man, your team is struggling. Why? What's going on? Where are the overloads? Where are the, where are these guys penetrating from? Why is your system not? Why is your structure not able to cope with what these guys are? Are
Well,
bringing.
guys,
to you?
I have to head out. I'll see you guys. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
after-
okay.
yeah, peace,
Okay.
peace.
Yeah, peace.
Oh, just
so-
before I head out, sorry.
Yeah.
Should I say my City Liverpool one?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
go.
So with that game, like, look, let's start with Liverpool. Like, I think Thiago is overrated. He's not a good player, and he should have been sent off.
Yeah,
And
I
then
agree.
Trent and was the other Robertson. I mean, talk about average wing backs. These guys are average at best, because it's just like you
Relax.
can beat them, you can expose them. And then with the Van Dijk and Matip, they're all right. I mean, they're good, but they're all right.
Oh my God! Seriously, what's going on now?
No, it's just
Blue eyes, look at what you cost.
Sure.
Look at what you
Alisson is
cost with the
good.
blue eyes.
What did I cost, man?
Too much pepper soup is too much.
Yeah, sure.
On Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening.
Look. Alisson is good, and then the commentator say that he said like Henderson is underrated. Yeah, I think he should stick to being a commentator, because I don't know about that. And
You're
then
brutal,
I
man.
think what's impressive, Salah. I was impressed with Salah. Like, I used to be like, I don't know why this guy starts, but now I see why he starts. Is good. And then Jota, I think Jota is all right. I didn't see anything. And then Mane,
wow.
Mane is in and out. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's like down.
Which club do you support, Juju, man? Just
Look, I'm thinking whoever wins this Champions League will be my club. But I've been watching.
oh my God, you can't have a club.
Yeah.
Hi, today.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. So with that game, Luis Diaz is all right. I think the hypo thing is just a bit slowing down. It was all right. And then Firmino, I think that this guy, I think he's maybe out of Liverpool. I don't see what he adds. Sometimes he's good. Like today, he was all right. Like when he came in, he didn't do anything. Naby Keita, when he came in, he dropped off. Like Henderson was better. That was the wrong move. And then for City, I think Liverpool got lucky. They should have. I think they were lucky to get that 1 point, because City were better.
We'll talk
They
about
had,
them.
they should have finished, but they should have had they should have scored at least one other goal. And then with City, the one person impressed me, like Kevin De Bruyne, his passes. I don't like the guy for some reason, but I don't know why, but I just don't like him. But his passes are really good. And then Gabriel Jesus,
Who do you really like,
he was
man?
all
You
right.
don't like anybody.
No. It's just like, I don't know about something about De Bruyne I don't like, but But the other thing is Kyle Walker. I think this guy is all right. Rhys James, I think he should. I don't know how he actually starts for England or plays. I think he starts for the pace, but I think Rhys James is better than Kyle Walker, because every time I see Kyle Walker, I just see
I won't say
Rhys
that.
James.
Excuse me? What?
No.
I'm a Chelsea fan, and I even don't.
No, I
You
think
have
no.
a date, right? You have a date. Go catch your date, man.
Go catch
No.
your date, man.
Look. I'll say one thing. When I see Kyle Walker, I just think some brainless guy just running up and down. Like
No,
I,
No,
no,
if
I
I'm gonna
understand
say
that.
that's his James. That's his
Stop.
James. It's like
Yeah.
James is like
Stop.
no,
It's not about
James is
opinion.
like no.
No,
Flash,
go
go.
home, Juju, man.
All right,
Please,
okay,
Go and
okay.
enjoy yourself.
Enjoy, man.
No,
We're
the
enjoy,
last
man.
point, the last point, the last
Enjoy,
point.
man.
The last point.
Enjoy,
Enjoy,
man.
bro.
No, the last point. Like they're the guy.
Are you sure we can
The
take one more
hairband,
point,
the
Juju,
hairband.
man?
What's
You've
his
already
name?
knocked us knackered, man.
Grealish.
Yeah.
See you
Grealish.
guys. Peace. God
Oh,
bless.
wait.
Bye.
Yes,
Hey,
man.
Grealish, what about Grealish?
Thank you.
Oh shit! You tell. Oh damn.
Bye.
Hey, now I know on the Blue Studio, anytime I want to make a point, I'll just say I have to leave.
Wait, sorry guys, I have to leave.
That was-
I have to
that
leave.
Sorry,
was
guys, I have
fucking
to
Before I
good.
go,
I couldn't.
Was that
I
Before I
couldn't
go.
get. I couldn't.
Anytime
get,
I want the stage, I'll say that.
I couldn't get a
Emily,
line of what he was.
finish your word before we go to Mancity.
Yeah. So regarding this game, right? So yeah, like I'll look at this game and just say, you know what, the Madrid game is gonna be a lot harder because there will be lesser space. They're gonna give us less space. Of course, their stadium is wider. The key to, I know we're going to do a preview to that match later, but the key to that match is different from what we worked here. And I trust Tuchel for his adaptability, right? He's not going to look at this game. It's good the boys are shooting to score, but he's going to look at the Madrid game more extensively to understand how he can hurt them. He kind of got it right with the last system he tried before the end of that Madrid game, but he's probably
Dude,
going to try
Madrid
and
just
find
stopped playing. They were 3-1 up. They stopped playing.
Yeah, they stopped
Yeah,
playing.
they
I
stopped playing
agree, I
football.
agree. Yeah. Oh, Nana
They
is
were
here.
like, yo, this is
Yeah.
King
What's up,
Kibo.
Emmy? What's up, Oga?
No.
Healing. Okay, that's all I had. Abdullah, you can
Nana.
So let me come to
What's up? What's up?
Thank you.
I think we picked this
talk
match enough,
Southampton before we
man.
go to
Like
Mancity.
match of the day, people they didn't really talk about this match.
Yeah, they won't.
Blue eyes. I said blue eyes. NK before we go to Mancity.
This guy barely play ball, man.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'd lie. Before I even got the game just now, I heard Tosin say something earlier, and I was just listening along.
What did
He said Jadon Sancho can't play 90 minutes. Tosin, I need an apology publicly, privately, whatever you do, but you can't say that on the platform. I'm sorry. That's number
Guys,
one.
your mic.
Fix your mic.
Thank you.
Fix
Your
your
mic is going
man.
up.
Fix
We
your
don't know what's
mic.
going on.
Fix your mic, okay? Come back later.
Fix
See,
your mic.
let's talk about Arsenal Brighton.
Your mic can't play 90 minutes just like Jadon Sancho.
Let's quickly do like a round up Arsenal, then we'll do Arsenal.
Abdullah, let me say one thing about the Chelsea game.
Yes, go.
I think we're reading too much into it. I don't think this means anything when it comes to Real Madrid.
It doesn't mean
And
anything.
can I just say,
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't. I'm still not convinced that we're going to make a comeback after watching this game.
I agree.
And I'll just say, if we're going to start playing Loftus-Cheek at right wing back, I think we should push Reece James further forward so we can get more shooting opportunities because he's like the best shooter in our team right now.
I agree.
I don't
What do you guys think about playing him where?
Wait, real quick. Can Reece James hit the ball better than Alonso?
Guys, why don't we just try and convert Reece James into a striker?
No,
Like,
I think they should.
Can you imagine
Alonso
how much
to a
waste to
striker.
put? Yeah, that's exactly what I've been saying. But I think it's too late for Alonso
Alonso
because
is
he's
not
already
quick,
too old.
He can shoot.
Yeah, but he's already too old. I think we can do that with Reece James now, since he's young, and we can develop him into a striker. Because he's pretty much the most clinical player we have. And the further forward he goes, that's probably the best place for him because he can shoot more.
He's what?
Let's
My
move.
goodness.
Reece James is one
What's
of the
going on?
best
What's
clinical
going on
players we
tonight,
have.
guys?
Did you
What's
just
going on
say
tonight?
he's the most clinical player we have in the team?
No way, come on.
This guy's shooting technique is by far the best.
And I love Reece
Are you
James.
mad?
Come
Right,
on.
what did happen this night?
I don't know.
comment.
It's in the apple.
Because
Okay, who has better shooting
Let's move on,
technique
let's
than
move
Reece
on.
James in this team?
Let's move on.
Stephen
Big
couldn't
up,
take
bro.
it anymore.
Let's
He
move
couldn't
on.
take it anymore. He came to defend Chris James.
Yeah, but who has better shooting technique than Reece James?
Let's move on.
Alonso.
Yeah. Come on, man. Let's not even.
Ah,
James
so
used to
Alonso
be
and
a
Reece James
striker,
are
right? That's
50-50.
what he said, right? He said he used to be a striker.
Alonso is a better striker of the
Alonso
ball.
is head and shoulders better.
He's too old,
Strike
man.
off the ball.
It's
No, we're not
about
talking about
old,
we're not
bro.
converting anybody. We're talking about who is going to
Nah,
execute
Alonso's
for
not.
us.
You remembering Alonso from when was the last time Alonso even scored a free kick? Today he just
It's not
scored
free
inside the
kick,
box. That wasn't even a
it's-
long range.
I'm talking of
Reece James had
striking
2 or
the
3
ball.
shots today from outside of the box. that were great shots that
another
made
thing
the
is
goalkeeper
this
work.
boy is not currently informed,
Guys,
right?
before we talk
James is not
about
informed,
before
man.
we
That's
talk
why he
about
loves to
he's not
speak.
informed.
guys, before we talk about Man City, I want to give a commensuration to our London neighbors, Arsenal
Who?
Football Club.
Bottle jobs.
I was told, I won't mention names. I was told by somebody that Arsenal Football Club is gonna win the UCL. They have the best manager in world football. They have the best left back, the best right back, the best wingers, the best strikers in world football. And they're gonna go to the Champions League and win the Champions League. They have tap.
Abdullah, but I
party
don't
after
think
party after
I don't think the entire panel spoke about this Chelsea game. Well, you missed some people.
I think we've beaten the game already too much,
We'll
right?
take
I don't
it.
know.
Let's move on.
Ask
Sorry,
if
is my
anybody
mic
has
okay?
anything to say, but
Anybody have anything to say before?
Yeah, I have
we
something to say. I have something to say. Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah, talk. Talk.
Sorry, is my mic okay
I
now?
don't think Abdul
That
said
is better.
anything. And even
The mic's better?
Steven didn't say anything. Go
Steven
ahead.
and after NK Steve, then Abdul, then we'll move on.
Oh, sorry. First things first. Sorry, before my mic was breaking up.
like Sancho.
So yeah, Tosin, did you say Sancho can't play a full 90?
Yeah, I said that.
So I just putting it out there because you can't let that slide. I'm sorry, that's a bit crazy, but you know it's okay. I'm a man of God.
No, just the
I
way
can forgive.
when I'm watching him, it doesn't like he's huffing and puffing in the
Wow,
like.
wow. I'll
Sancho
keep
is
quiet
my
because
guy, yo.
people call me a hater.
I love Sancho too, man. It really hurts me to see him. I think United too is just it's just a bad. No one is playing well there. Nobody.
They're struggling. They're struggling.
I don't even understand it anymore. Even from a coaching perspective, you just look at them. You wonder what can you do?
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
There's nothing
What
you
team
can
are
do.
you talking about?
Nothing you can do.
United, just
United, there's no solution.
So Blue
I don't
and
think
so
it's a
NK
solution
talk
at
about
all.
talk.
Oh, the Chelsea game. Hey man, we won the game. I don't even want to take stock into it. I'm just gonna take that loss next week, and then we both for next season. We secured third place. It was a great performance. I'm not gonna. We're doing a preview later, so I know Blue Eyes is gonna say Timo Werner and Alonso, please. Anyway, just put it out there. Nice game.
Why
Oh,
you
don't
calling
worry.
me out, man?
Why does NK voice sound deeper? Did he hit a second?
Don't worry. Just nice game, nice performance. We move. Abla, it's as simple as that. I won't talk about Mason, but just a nice game.
It's
Everyone played well.
It's cut off his head, so it looked like a young kid. So,
Yeah, that was professional. About time. So just a nice game. Even Loftus Cheek played well. So hey, I mean we move. That's
Steven,
good.
Chelsea started just like round of 1 minute.
For me, it was just an easy game. Southampton were poor. My man in the match was Loftus.
Oh, you too.
Abdul.
There you go.
I was there. I saw it. It was good.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah.
Does Loftus start in midweek?
Fuck no. Sorry.
I would start it, man.
Hell no.
Personally, but he's not going to start. But I will.
You start Loftus, Blue Eyes.
Relax. We'll talk about that when
We'll talk
the
about it later.
Blue Eyes, what did you just say?
I said I would, but we'll talk about it later, NK, before you throw me under the bus again.
Yeah, put the spliff down, Blue Eyes. Put the spliff down, man.
Abdul,
put it down.
Just start that and then we'll move on.
Yeah, with regards to that game, I just wanted to mention about Loftus Cheek. I think Blue Eyes and CFC Steven can remember when I said I don't know his best position, but I know he's not a central midfielder. And I think he's actually best I think his starting position is from the back, but I don't know his starting position. But one thing I want to remind you guys is, do you guys remember when Flamini started playing left back for Arsenal?
Yes.
Who was a midfielder?
Yes.
Do you also remember that Arsene Wenger converted Lauren from a midfielder to a right back?
To a right back. And Lauren became world class.
And he became world class. So we can have a situation like that for Loftus.
But what do you think about Loftus on that day? What do you think about him on that day?
I was surprised because I've never seen him play that role before. But maybe that's what he needs. Maybe he needs somebody to simplify the game.
When he was in Palace, he used to play on the right.
No, he played CM.
No. He was a winger. They made him a winger.
He actually played as a right.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm not even a Premier League head, and I know that over you, Blue Eyes.
What? No, he didn't play as a winger.
Yeah,
That's
he
But
played as a
maybe
right attacking
so
midfielder. But
maybe
sometimes
just to
he plays
round
as a
up,
left back.
just to round up, guys,
Mhm.
please.
Okay, I
So
didn't know that.
maybe what he needs is somebody to simplify the game for him, because when you have the ball as a right winger, you can only play straight or you can go left. So you can only move in two directions. So maybe
Okay.
that's what he needs, rather than
Fair
being
enough.
at the middle where he has to be an all-rounder and he has to be
Mhm.
more mobile.
Fair
But
enough.
that
And I
game
can.
is against Southampton. I still think it's over for us in the Champions League. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's
That game
dusted.
has not convinced me yet. No.
So
Nice
before
one.
we move on to Man
Who's
City,
next? Okay, we'll move
oh,
on, Abi.
I just want to talk about something. I want to ask Tosin this. Tosin, do you think Ugmison is overrated, or people doesn't give him that credit he deserves?
Who is this? Heung-min Song? Oh,
Ugmi
the
Son,
Tottenham guy, eh? Oh, okay.
No, I say like I saw a stat since I was saying it before. Since the start of 2021, okay, Mohamed Salah and Son have played the same number of
Oh,
have had the same number of appearances, 65 appearances. Heung-min Son has 33 non-penalty goals. Mohamed Salah has 31. I'm just saying,
what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, but
Tosin?
what we need to see is that like Son deserves his credit. Like he is on the same tier.
No. Here's the thing, Tosin.
He's on the
Here's the
same
thing about
tier.
Son. No.
we're
Here's the
seeing
thing
is
about
he's
Son
on
that
the
I
same
don't like. Here's the thing about Son I don't like. When you bring
Granted,
up
there's
those
some
goals,
Kane tax.
no, not even that. When you pick up those goals,
Mm-hmm.
it's sort of in maths is called standard deviation, but the consistency within
Are you
those
teaching
goals,
us mathematics now?
No, that's
no,
statistics, man.
the consistency with those goals, they come in spurts, and then he goes through periods of he does absolutely. I'm being
Wait,
respectful.
that
Does
literally
absolutely
happens with the other guy. What are you?
not
talking
really,
about?
not really, not really.
What do you mean
not
not?
really.
What do you mean not
No, no,
really? He has.
no,
He's been
this
terrible
year-
in 2022.
Tosin, this year he's been
And
trash.
he had a dry spell too last season for a bit. Like
Oh.
he's always had.
No, but
he had a
Tosin,
dry spell in
Tosin,
1920.
Tosin,
Everybody
hold
goes
on,
through
Tosin.
dry spells. That doesn't
Hey,
matter.
no, but how
At the end of
dry?
the
Okay,
day-
but how
at the end
dry?
of the day-
No, Tosin, how dry though? How dry are we talking? Sahara dry or just what's the dryness?
Heung-min Son is 1 and 2 since the start of last season. And like that's not dry. Any way you cut it, any way you
but
want to cut it, that's
Stop,
not dry.
stop.
Wait, Nana. Let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
Exactly. Is he overrated? I don't think so.
He's not.
Is he world class? Is Heung-min Song world
I
class?
don't think he's world
No,
class.
he's not
I don't
world
think he's
class.
world. I think Spurs is his level.
Well,
I
he's-
think
but
Spurs
he's-
is his level.
No, he's
If
top class.
Salah is world
Top
class,
class.
let me just say this though: if Salah is world class, Heung-min Son is world class.
How?
Come on, stop.
No,
man.
stop this, Tosin.
Nah, Tosin, man. Come on, man. Why are you disrespecting
What?
the language?
Is he wrong or right?
Bro,
He's
did
wrong.
we
He's
watch
not
the
world
Liverpool
class.
City
He's
game?
very
today?
good.
Liverpool's front three got exposed. Even though they scored,
Anyways,
they scored their
Tosin,
goals, they
We'll
got
talk about
exposed.
it.
They can't keep the ball. They
Just to
can't
tell
keep
you
the
one
ball.
thing, Tosin, really quick, that stat that you threw versus
You don't think Son would score goals in Liverpool?
Tosin, hold
He
on.
will
That
score.
stat that you threw.
When Trent is at his
He would
back.
be a Klopp. He would be a dream for Klopp.
Breathe,
Tosin,
Tosin,
hold on.
breathe.
He'll be scoring 25 easily every season.
Tosin, the reason why I want to say something really quick. Tosin, the reason why Mo Salah has more penalty goals than Son is that when the ball is put on the penalty spot, Son is not the first to walk to it.
And that's no shame. If
I
Salah,
don't-
if
no,
Salah
there's no
played,
shame
if
in
Salah,
that.
if Salah, if
If
Salah,
Son had the
if
chance,
I
he
had
would walk
Salah,
up to
wait,
it.
but Blue Eyes, I'll tell you this: if Salah
Yeah.
and Harry Kane were on the
Yeah.
same team, and
Yeah.
I'm the coach, and
Yeah.
Salah's like, "Let me get this penalty," I'll just get the fuck out of here. That goes to Harry. That goes
He
to
said
Harry.
Harry, yeah.
Like, at the end of the day,
No,
at the end of the day, at the end
Yeah.
of the day, when you play
Yeah.
with Harry Kane, like it
Yeah.
makes sense. Of course, Harry Kane's going to be the
Exactly.
he's
So
the
no,
best
so
player.
to throw
So-
that kind of
I
stat.
don't get your point.
No, but you're trying to use that stat to compare the two of them. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. That's
Wait,
what I'm
why
saying.
is it not fair? I don't
It's
get it.
not fair to.
I tell you
Tosin,
why.
look at
I
it.
tell you why.
Wait,
Why it's not fair? Because
Wait,
if-
Son
hold on,
also
let me
scores in
land.
big
Let
games
me
too.
land.
He scores
Let
in
me
big
land.
games too.
I know, but if Son had chance, he would take penalties too.
Yeah,
But it's not his right.
yeah. It's not his birthright. It's not his
It's not his
birthright.
right, man. So this
It's not
no
his
penalty
birthright.
thing,
Saying
man.
what
No.
it like that's so you're gonna just like we're gonna undermine Son based on the fact that he
I'm
doesn't.
not
take
undermining him.
penalties.
No, Tosin.
I'm
It's not even
I'm
that.
not-
It's not even that. But you
I'm
can't.
not undermining
It's like
Son, man.
it's like comparing. It's like the LeBron James and
Bro,
Kawhi
at the end
Leonard
of the
or
day, it's
KD.
the same. He has 2 more goals than then Salah.
Let me
in
come to-
non-penalty
let me
goals.
come
He doesn't have that
So, like,
expectation. No
let
one
me
expects
It's
the
a fact.
expectations.
to-
All I
for Son is
stated
low.
was a fact. All I stated was a
Foul.
fact.
Let me come to
The expectations with Son is
Give me
too
Son.
low.
Yeah,
So
I'm
no
here.
one
I'm
is
here.
expecting-
Your take on Son.
Do it.
Give me your take on Son. How do you
I love the
rate
guy. I think he's fantastic. I think he's a fantastic player. Is he Salah level? No, still inconsistent. Is he world class? You know, my answer to that is no.
He's gonna play against a team against
And that's
Mars.
fine. And that's fine.
Exactly. Won't play against Mars.
So what tier do you put Ugmin Son from? What tier do you put?
I think he's on the. I think if he were in a team that was winning titles and he was contributing and was dragging the team, I would say yes. But I think he's very, very, very good. He's a fantastic player. I would have him like today. Sterling 1v1 again. Blue eyes.
We'll talk about Man City.
Speak
Blue
on
eyes,
it,
you are in
bro.
trouble. You are in
Speak on it.
trouble.
Yeah.
I'm not talking
If
about
that's
Man
song, that's a goal. That's a goal.
Yo, but let
That's
me say
how.
this too. Let me just say this one last thing. Like the best front three in the country right now is in North London. The best
Wow.
front three right now
Oh,
in the
Kulu?
country
Kulu?
is North London.
Kulu.
Kulu, Kane, and Son. They're crazy. Man.
Kane.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think 10
just
goals,
saying.
10 goals in 2 games, right?
And I saw a crazy stat before the Liverpool City game today. Like, I think Tottenham has scored more goals than most teams in the Prem, like even more than City.
I heard the comment.
He scored. Tottenham have scored more goals. No, Tottenham have scored more goals under Conte than Arsenal have under Arteta.
under Arteta.
Whoa.
Yeah, but that's not a big feat. You shouldn't.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you know how much? Let's this guy.
Yeah, Conte came in January.
He came in January, Blue. I saw from.
No, but we're talking Arteta here, guys. Wow.
Let's wait, Blue. Let's put it into context. When Conte took this job, Tottenham was 8th. They were 5 points behind West Ham, who were 4th at the time, right? From 8th, he has taken this Spurs team to 4th, and they are now very strong on that 4th spot. I remember when the guy was taking this job, we all analyzed, hey, is this guy walking into another, sinking sand, like Mourinho and all these other coaches that came. And I remember I said it here. See, this guy is a winner. He is a serial winner. He's going to knock these sports players to shape. And when a lion leads sheep, right, or goats, right, they are warriors. Those goats will go and fight like if their life depends on it that day.
Man, I love Conte.
And Conte is that lion, right? He doesn't like to lose. I remember once the guy said, anytime he loses, he cannot sleep. It's as if you are choking him to death. The guy just wants to win. And he said, you dare not run as his player, he will kill you. He'll kill you.
Do you guys think he's gonna get that top 4 though?
Oh
He'll
yes.
get top 4. He'll also get top 4.
I hope he does.
undoubtedly.
I hope he does.
Oh yeah.
And
This is a Conte
I'm laughing
merchant.
at Manchester United
I love the
because
guy, man.
Manchester United had the opportunity to actually get Conte, and
They're
Conte
idiots.
actually wanted to come to them. But guess what? They said, he doesn't fit our style. He's combative. He's someone that fights with the owners, blah, blah, blah. Man, dude.
Emmy, you know the funny thing, Emmy, about what you're just saying there, Emmy, is that the people who are saying this rubbish, all this Phil Neville, Gary Neville, all the guys are saying this rubbish show.
Yeah, but let me also put this here, right? See, one thing I know is that if you don't bleed, you cannot win, right? You have to bleed, right? You need to come up, get how you want to be a champion, and you just want to be strolling around the park. You have the least, defensive tackles. You have the least sprints in the whole Premier League. You have the least defensive action. You have the least in terms of pressing. Everything about defensive metrics, Manchester United is 20th on the league standing. It's pathetic. It's not sustainable. It's something that is just going to be continued free fall. You're bringing in Ten Hag now. Ten Hag is not going to change water to wine, man. In the summer, it's going to take a period of time. They should be ready to become Aston Villa and West Ham kind of teams, because the guy's going to lose a lot of games. He's going to lose games badly too. 3-0, 4-0. He want to play that open football. They hit him on the counter 3 or 4 times, and it's nights out. But yeah, I think for Manchester United, like we've already said in this place, man, it's a total surgery needed in that club. Darren Fletcher cannot be a director of football. He has no pedigree. He has nothing. He has nothing in terms of being a top scout, a top footballer. Sorry, if you have the kind of people you have upstairs, it kind of reflects the same thing that's happening on the field of play. It's a total joke. The total joke of the club. Most times, I just watch them. I just say, man, no more. These guys are in free fall and they're not even trying to hold themselves back up.
Yeah, but they have don't you think that 200 million can solve that problem?
No, they actually need 500 million. If they have $1 billion, will probably solve that stuff because you need 300 million to sell all the players, take a loss on all the players, and then use the rest to bring players.
So
they don't even have the scouts. They don't have the scouts. Who are they going to sign? Nobody wants to sign for them. Anybody signing for Manchester United now is trying to rip them off. You're paying what's his name? And Cristiano Ronaldo 500 and something K.
That's
paying Pogba almost 300K.
I won't comment on that.
You're paying Sancho more than 300K per week. And what are these guys doing? What are they doing? They're not doing anything. Yeah.
Okay.
How do you lose to Francis though?
How can you lose to Francis? Exactly.
No, the worst thing is that they didn't create a single clear-cut chance from that game. From what I remember, they didn't create nothing.
Francis is a good coach. That's why you're just
they couldn't score against a team that conceded 3 goals to Burnley
in the beginning of the season.
Steven, what do you have to say about?
Sorry, actually, wait. In the beginning of the stream,
Lucky win.
In the beginning of the stream, when Abdullah was here, Abdullah was saying, football won this weekend because there were a lot of great games, right?
Yeah.
And one thing that won this weekend was United stinking like that is Cristiano being shit. That's part of football winning. Right?
Wow.
And he's also
that
smashed.
terrible.
He also smashed his phone.
Cristiano
is he better than 20 players in the world right now? I don't think he's top.
I won't comment on that because people call me a hater. I won't comment on that.
No, he's not.
So why is
what do you mean no comment? No, let's call it like it is. This is the highest paid player.
Guys, but you guys know the game. If you're using Cristiano Ronaldo, you're using him because you're playing him because you know how to use him. If you don't use him, then he's surplus to requirements. And he wasn't used in that game, Tosin. He was just strolling around. He wasn't doing anything.
Because Ronaldo doesn't have good fundamentals. He can't hold the ball up. He can't. He can't. Like he's terrible.
I remember last stream, and Blue Eyes. I'm coming to you on this. Please don't sign him to my club. Please don't even put him to my club. I remember you were saying
who?
Raz. You will take Raz.
No, don't call him Raz.
Let me land.
Please don't put Z.
I
said Ra.
Relax.
Then he's Raz. No.
And Carl was telling you that he's an unfortunate player that you don't want to take him in your club. That one-on-one, you don't trust him. And today, Raheem Sterling missed. You know how many setters he missed today? He missed too many setters. Mancity should have won that match against that.
I only remember one.
I only remember one. And he scored one that was called off.
KTB gave him.
And he scored one that was called off.
There was one Foden gave him. He missed. There was in the first time KTB gave him one. He missed. Foden gave him one. He missed. So please, Raheem Sterling, don't even near my club.
Blue Eyes. Listen, Blue Eyes. See, I like Ra. Okay, I like him a lot. But I know Ra very well.
We're talking City, right? We're talking City.
City now, yeah.
Okay.
I know Ra
no
very
fine,
well.
but Mama love him. Pikin no fine, but Mama love him.
I know Ra well. I know him well. I don't watch this guy. Almost how many games? God knows how many games I watch this guy. I know the body language. 1v1, I know he's missing. I know him. I know him. But you play him on the right side with a striker, he assists. But you one-on-one with the keeper, he ain't making it.
Okay, let me tell you where I stand with Ra. I will still take him at Chelsea without even batting an eye. You know why? Oh, somebody needs to mute their mic, man. You know why? What Carl is saying is spot on. And me and Carl had a debate a while back on this. But the reason I like Ra is he will miss 5 and score 2. I like those odds. I like those odds.
Do you like Timo Werner, boys?
The only problem, Blue Eyes,
me tell you.
Blue Eyes, is that in those high quality games,
Chelsea,
you don't get 5.
No,
right?
but I get it. But what I'm trying to say is, I like if I remember the Morata days. I used to say, "Yo, Morata, if you're not scoring, can you increase your offside calls so that we know that you're hungry enough to get in there?" I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So because when you do that, you increase your odds. It's this thing. Sometimes it is math, even though I hate math. Sometimes this thing is math. So for Ra, it doesn't. The numbers speak for themselves. This guy is in the history of Man City, one of the highest goal scorers, top 3. Carl, prove me wrong, please.
I don't disagree with you, Blue Eyes, my guy.
No, yes,
what I'm saying to you is, if this guy was efficient like Salah or like Haaland or Kane, we're talking about a world-class striker that nobody has ever seen.
And you know
that's my problem.
Carl, you know another thing about Ra is that Ra is he keeps the heartbeat in the opponent's 18-yard box. Anytime Ra has the ball, something is happening in the other side of the 18-yard box.
Yes, I agree.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
He's a good
I agree. Let me be clear. Let me be clear, right? Let me be clear. I like the guy, right? What I just don't like is when you're 1-on-1 with the keeper. My guy, just shoot the ball. No overthinker.
He missed 2 to the 2.
No, but
for example, like when Pep played him in the Champions League final.
Yeah.
Like I know people weren't mad, but it made sense because he was good. in that first half
against Lyon.
Good. Like
I ain't telling missed a free post against Lyon, so relax.
No, but the guy has numbers. Listen, he knows. Listen,
undeniable. The numbers are undeniable.
Yeah, the numbers are undeniable. The guy knows his limitations. He's a volume attempt kind of striker, not attacker.
So, guys, let's take the previous guy we talked about, Heung-min Son.
But he's not.
Heung-min Son 1v1 with the keeper. You know it's a goal. You know it's going in.
Of course.
It's not even a question.
No, but the thing is, with Heung-min Son, right, Carl? With Heung-min Son, he has a sponge that he has a stage director that sets the stage for him.
The brand does
I watched Sterling 18, 19, 17, 18, bro, when he was scoring a lot of goals. Most of those goals were back post tap-ins.
Yes. Oh, yes, sir. I knew this was
coming. Yes, preach.
Those were tap-ins, bro.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that players can be. I'm just saying, player. How is that English tax? He was getting taxed. He was getting taxed, bro.
Haters will always hate.
It doesn't. You know, my thing with Son. He's always world class for a month. For one period of the season, everyone said, "Oh, he's world class." And then the next 6 or 5 months come by. That's
the problem. No, that's the problem right
there. Let me ask the question to the panel. Let me ask the question.
Son is a better player than
Sterling. If I put Heung-min Son in this Man City team,
actually, no. Sterling is better technically.
Thank you. Somebody they know ball. Thank you.
Sterling's a better player technically. I'll give him that. But I just think Son's drive, I just think it's more conducive to winning because he's just too clinical.
Okay, who's more aggressive? Who's more aggressive?
Son will score all those goals that Raheem Sterling is missing.
Yeah, but who is more aggressive?
It's not about aggressive.
Sorry, just to put it out there. You watched that Carabao Cup final, didn't you? Between City and Tottenham. Did you watch that game?
No, I didn't.
Okay, Carl. I think I'm pretty sure Carl probably watched that game. I need someone that's watched that game to tell me what Son did over 90 minutes in that game.
He didn't do anything. He didn't do
jack.
He didn't get the ball. He couldn't get the ball.
Kane play?
Kane was at least, you know my thing with Kane, he was visual. I was seeing him. So Son just ghosted for 9. Now I don't know whose fault that is, but I just feel like the expectations when it comes to Son isn't the same with these other players. It's not the same with Salah. I don't think so.
Don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, I like Raheem Sterling. I think he's a fantastic player. I just one-on-one. I just worry that when it comes to the big games,
he misses.
That he made that one-on-one miss.
He missed one-on-one today. He missed today.
That's just the issue I have.
I gave him KDB gave him one-on-one. He missed.
If he were to play, if he were playing behind, if it was Ra, Havertz and Mount, oh my goodness, that's going to be an abuse. That's going to be abuse on the EPL. Rah!
No,
I wouldn't go that far, Blue Eyes,
I
but I wouldn't go
disagree.
that far.
Okay.
It'll be nice. I would enjoy
Sterling
it for a
isn't
bit.
that good. Sterling isn't
Oh,
that like Sterling. That
Timber
means
is here,
Sterling is
man.
your go-to guy in that front three.
Until Blue Eyes, until he starts to miss one-on-one, you start to call him Timo Werner number 2 again. That's what's going to end up happening. I'm telling you, man. I've watched this guy every game for the past 6 years or so.
No, that's
know
a
him.
decent front three. That's
But Kyle.
That's a decent front three, Tosin. It is.
It's a decent, but it's not competing.
He's
for
saying
Premier
decent
League.
disrespectfully, Blue Eyes. He's saying
Yeah,
it
like
disrespectfully.
it's not
You
competing
know
for
why?
Premier League.
Listen, I want the guy. The reason I like, anyways, we're not here to talk about Ra. Yeah.
Let's start with Kyle. He's a
Move
Mancity.
on.
Mancity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the game in general. All right.
Kyle,
Exactly.
give me your
I'm
overall
here.
general of the match.
Amen. Sir, I rate.
Oh my goodness, that match was breathless game. Two intense teams playing lights out football. Advertising the Premier League overseas. It was just a terrific game of football. I mean, the quality on show.
Don't lie. You're being humble. You're being humble.
It was Tosin, that was a wonderful.
Don't lie.
It was a
Like,
world-class game.
apart from the 15-minute stretch in the second half, there was only
Well,
one
this
thing in the game.
league, our guy is out here
let's
disrespecting my league.
No, let's
The-
keep
I mean,
it
the-
real,
the-
man.
the
Carl is
reality
being
is that-
humble.
This
This is, you know what, this is like that Cristiano versus Messi thing where they're like, oh, Cristiano, but you everybody know Messi better, but people just gonna hype.
No, the reality is that the reality. There's a reason why City are top for a reason. They're a better team. They are an overall better team than Liverpool are. But Liverpool are a match for them too, and so it goes down to the wire. But it's just a joy to watch these two teams play. I mean, it's just goodness me. I mean, you're on your toenails all the time. You're looking at tactics and strategies and positional play. You're looking at weaknesses and strengths. Look at moments of magic. De Bruyne, Salah, Mane, Cancelo just playing the ball. You're looking at misses, and it's just incredible 90 minutes. I really
what
enjoyed it.
Cancelo was doing to Trent, man.
Oh my god!
I need to pray for
That's abuse. That's abuse.
That's abuse.
There were two dudes that took huge abuse, and it was Trent, Fabinho, man. Fabinho was getting abused.
Fabinho was terrible today, bro.
Fabinho was getting
abused. The red card.
And Henderson was terrible.
Henderson's been shit for a while.
I think Carl Duffy should have started Navigator, in my opinion.
Bro, a lot of Liverpool players were shit, but that's the thing. They always find a way to stay in games. Like Jota was terrible. Jota, dude, like nobody could keep the ball. They couldn't keep the ball.
They couldn't keep the ball.
Jota's one of the biggest criminals in the Premier League.
And then they weren't doing the basics of the basics of you're playing a high line, but you're not even pressuring the ball carrier.
The both teams are pressing, right?
Both teams were pressing, and in the second half, Liverpool's press got better, and they blocked the team off. Like there's a weakness in City.
In the first half, Liverpool was
weakness
unanimous. In that first half, Liverpool was lost. They were lost in the first half. They were lost.
In the first half,
in the first half, City were all over.
KDB was running riot against them. It was just one.
Dude, Kevin De Bruyne, man, my goodness, man. Unbelievable.
I mean, that guy is just he's a midfielder.
The passing play right now, current form. Is he the best player in the league?
I have him behind Harry Kane, but
Kane, let's respect Kane. Though. Let's respect this guy.
I think those are the two best.
I would say both of them are probably up there right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the first half of the game, City were just dominant.
That first half, that was criminal. I cannot accept that. That was criminal.
The second half there, the person I blame for that goal was Ederson, because Ederson had no right to kick the ball into Alisson in the first minute. Why? Build the ball, play up.
No, I'm not gonna honest because, bro, there was only 3 Liverpool players in the build-up to that goal, and there's 5-6 men City players back on that defense. So how none of them?
What I'm saying, if you look at forensic, if you look at what happened in that play, right? City had the kickoff, right? They give back to Ederson. Ederson had no reason to launch that ball up to Liverpool side because all our players right now have. Continue the build-up play. They get the ball back. They go on the right side. Salah switches it and Mane scores.
This is where I think you guys
talk about who started it. Alexander Arnold, right? Got the ball up to Salah.
Yeah, but my point is that it's Ederson's mistake of not building the play, but giving them possession. That's what kicked the whole thing off.
But that's the thing. It's because Liverpool pressed much better in the second half. They
switched things around. I think
they were applying, good pressure, on City's back line with their midfielders because they were preventing balls in behind, but like,
Yeah.
Wait,
man.
Wait.
Do
Those
you know how hard
Jota was trash, but Jota scored, right?
Do you know how
but
hard
Does
it
it
is?
not
Emmy,
see
this guy's a
look,
criminal. This guy's a criminal.
Jota
Emmy.
was-
look,
He's a
at the end of
was
the day,
trash,
Emmy,
man.
at the end of
Jota
the
was
day,
He's a
trash.
criminal. Emmy, don't. He's a criminal.
general play will always exceed what you did in the game, bro. Like
Jota, he's one of the biggest criminals in the Premier League.
See, I think we need to talk about this Alexander Arnold boy.
Garbage.
That boy is something so good. Like,
Yeah, he's special.
passing. Hey,
Alexander Arnold.
jeez,
He's special,
Yo,
bro.
yo,
I
yo.
see
He's
special.
I'll tell you what,
Garbage.
man. I'd rather take.
Man. Come on, man.
But on the defensive side, the guy has real issues, man.
The guy
The goal that we
rode the
scored?
pants.
yeah, the guy's forward passes. You see that pass
Yeah.
to Salah?
Yeah,
for the
come
goal?
on. Look at him offensively, Blue Eyes. Offensively,
No,
he's
but
money.
That,
Come on.
that pass to
Yeah,
Salah.
but-
You know, let me tell you. Let me just put this through. If that was Rich James, he'll pass back to Christensen. Like,
Yeah, and
Trent
there was like
Alexander
three players
Arnold will
around him
not
for that
take.
pass.
He will not
right?
take no for an answer that his pass does not reach
SSB.
the destination.
I know. I hear you, my brother.
Like, he
Listen,
will not take no for an answer. The guy must force that pass. The pass must go
He's
forward.
that good passer.
And honestly,
But Emmy, that second goal Man City scored, that was a typical Arnold defense. That was a great defender.
Arnold needs to
That was
follow that
typical
ball.
Alexander Arnold defending.
exactly.
Typical him. Slipping
Oh, look
on
at this guy,
slipping.
Blue Eyes. Look at this
Not
guy,
looking
Blue
like-
Eyes. Man.
No, Concello, man. Concello was having a blast, man.
Yeah,
He was
Cancelo
getting, getting cooked, man. I can't
Cancelo
deny
was-
that.
Cancelo was just
Him
having a
and
blast, man.
Cancelo couldn't deal with his own passes too. Cancelo also had a horror time too on that side of the field
Nah, Cancelo looked
because
way
the
better
two of them cannot defend.
Concello was a better player on the day, man. Come on.
Yeah, like to be honest, you could even make the argument that Trent was the third best right back on the field.
No, come on now.
Yes,
on now.
he-
Dude,
yeah.
Look at the way
Walker-
Tios was giggling. Evil guy.
No, it's true.
But the
Because,
two
no, and I love
goals,
Trent.
Justin,
Trent
he had
has
the two
been.
goals.
I said Trent has been the best.
And he also had the hand in conceding the goals as well too.
Just
Y'all
one.
know,
Just
I've
one.
been
just
praising
one.
Trent. I've been praising Trent for a long time. I'm just speaking strictly on
I like
this
this Trent
game.
boy,
Kyle
yo. I like-
Walker
I like
and
this
I beg
Cancelo were
you, I
better
beg
than
you.
him.
No.
They were better.
Yeah,
than him.
I think the Trent definitely has offensive qualities that are clear, right? But on the defensive side, man, the guy is suspect.
My
Seriously.
goodness.
Okay, you know another thing.
You know?
Another thing, right? People.
I mean,
always
let's
talk
say,
about-
let's say Bayern get through to the semifinals and then Liverpool
Oh
get
man,
through.
Kingsley Coleman.
Can you
might
imagine
be
Leroy
some-
Sané versus Trent Alexander-Arnold?
Oh my.
No,
He will hold his
no,
own. Trent
no,
will hold his
no,
own.
No, wait.
Trent will
wait,
hold
Oh,
his own.
hell
let's-
no.
Yo,
See,
Trent will hold his own.
You know,
Right.
Sané always kills off Trent.
So why
Always.
you act like I haven't seen Trent have a great defensive game
Let me
sometimes?
ask a question to this panel, right? If
No, but Trent is
Mane,
quality.
if Mane plays where Salah plays currently, which is Salah plays in front of Trent currently, right? If Mane was the person playing there, you would
Yeah,
not
Trent
see
would be
all
more
these
protected.
defensive frailties because Mane will help him defensively. What is happening to Trent
That's
is
fair. That's
he's
fair.
getting
That's fair.
exposed
That's a
by
fair
Salah.
point.
Salah doesn't
That's
come
fair.
back. And the instruction
fair.
is Salah stays up because Salah
That's
is
fair.
their outlet when they
Yeah.
get the ball in transition, right?
That's fair.
Once they
Yeah,
get
that's
the
a
ball
fair
in transition, they're flipping the ball to the right, right? So,
Yeah.
But that's where Henderson.
you have to look
Henderson
at the
also
structure.
helps.
I
Though.
think
Henderson.
that also
Henderson
But
exposes
he's wank.
Trent.
Sorry, he's trash.
Who is
You know
trash?
what I enjoyed there, Emmy? You know what I enjoyed in
Henderson.
this
Henderson now in 2022. Sorry.
I'm not talking about Henderson.
No, you know what I enjoyed in this
And-
game, man.
and
What I enjoyed the
Salah.
most, what I respected, was the big switches of play from both sides. I mean, to be able to do that in a game, understand, in a high pressure game, in a tight field like that, it's just to switch from left to right, ping
Both
the
of them are
ball
well,
boom,
both
all
teams
the
are
way
well,
to the other
they are
side.
well coached. They are well coached by a top class manager.
It's
These are the
just,
two best teams in the world. Are you joking? Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah,
it's just-
City and a good Liverpool side. A good Liverpool team. You know.
See, I don't
No,
know.
it's
Man.
not
Liverpool.
good.
Liverpool. I think Liverpool
this-
trick y'all, man.
These two teams will.
Yeah, I'm not.
Liverpool trick
mark my
y'all.
words.
man.
I won't be surprised. These two teams play 2 more times this season. One next week, and another time in the Champions League final.
No, Emmy, don't do this. Emmy, don't do
Honestly,
this.
no,
Emmy,
I
don't
want
do
Liverpool
this.
Chelsea.
Boy.
Chelsea.
boys.
If we're not going to
Chelsea's
get
not
past
going
Madrid,
tight,
like,
I can back them. Don't worry.
Stop,
Liverpool, Chelsea.
Abdullahi. Let's be very.
Let's be
Yo,
real.
honestly, yo, I have a
Emmy,
question.
Emmy.
Why did Gundogan not play in that game?
You can't play
Gundogan has been riding on that bench for a while, man. I don't know why he's not getting
like,
and then also wait,
but
let
in
me
the
tell you
second
why.
half, right? In the second half, wait, let me just say, in the
Abdullah.
second half, those first 15 minutes, when Liverpool were like, in the ascendancy for that period, like they blocked off,
Chimere.
the middle
Let
of the
me
pitch
explain
so
why
well.
Gundogan wouldn't have
Chimere, are
worked.
you here?
So let me explain why, right? If you notice in that game, right? If you notice in the game, right, Bernardo Silva's role was a role of playing a false six or a false centre back. Gundogan cannot do that. He was the one who was building with the centre backs to build.
Yeah, but see,
Gundogan can't do
Bernardo,
that.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I thought Bernardo was mid in that game.
No, stop.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
I'm dead serious. I thought he was mid, bro. Like,
was the one that was
there's
carrying
some
the ball
times where you need to accelerate the game, bro. Like Liverpool were on the back foot. You need to accelerate the bro.
See,
like
he does respect Jorginho. Don't take his advice, man. He does respect Jorginho.
Like he's just spinning like Beyblade on the ball. Like move the ball.
That's what he was told to do.
This game was so compressed. This game was so compressed. It was played inside 25 meters. The two teams were playing both high lines, right?
See, the thing about it, let me explain. Whenever you see Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo play, there's one thing Pep is trying to do. Kevin De Bruyne is like a quarterback, right? He will try to throw that ball, but he will lose the ball once in a while, and then you have the counter press. Bernardo's role with Kevin is to be the deep line playmaker, to be able to stop the attack, but also recycle the ball. They're two different roles.
And we noticed Kyle Walker also did not bomb forward today.
Kyle didn't bomb forward, exactly.
To ensure that
the
counter attack didn't happen.
Yeah.
If you watch Kyle Walker today, he was almost the third centre back. Actually, people, this guy actually went. One of the centre back actually goes forward, but you see Kyle Walker always at that midway point of the field where he's just waiting just in case. Although he
honestly
was
for England, that's where he should play. He should be the starter for England in that position.
Yeah, shout out the English Bellerin. Shout him out, man.
But yeah,
are you here?
Yeah,
because I think he wants to talk. Jimmy, are you there?
No. I'm here.
Pepper soup.
Let me greet you. Yeah, let me greet you. You go Kwenu. Hey, Kwenu. Kazwenu. Hey.
Okay, Chimere, go ahead. Talk about the Liverpool City game.
Abdullahi, this guy Abdullahi.
Abdullahi is getting ready to break his fast.
I'm in Liverpool.
Blue Eyes are making pepper soup or good pepper soup.
That's the whole idea. I just want to share the inspiration. You see, next time now somebody will come and say they are making beef pepper soup. You see?
Oh, Chimway, talk about United as well, please. I'll mute my mic. Sorry. Just
that's true. But you can start with United, then you can go to Liverpool because I know you're a United fan. We're looking for United fans to talk about the game. So let's go.
I mean, man, when it comes to United, man, we can, we've gone around formations, we've said it on players, we've thought about coaches. I mean, we just have to be honest, man. The team is crap. Like, I mean, there's no way like we can spin this into the team. The team just ain't good.
Man, y'all
the team just isn't good.
Man.
I mean, and that's just the only way to should go. I mean, you have to buy new players.
But Jimmy, how do you lose to Francis?
But is it possible? Is it possible to change the entire team?
No, it's not.
It'll be gradual, man. It has to be gradual. Man, they was playing Juan Mata in the year of our Lord 2022.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell?
Oh our Lord!
Hey, they cooked, man.
Mata. I saw Mata. I said, what?
That team is cooked.
Mata was coming on to take pens. He literally came on to take pens this year, and I was seeing him. I said, what?
Oh my god!
Let him. He's a United fan. Let him talk. Let him talk about his club.
I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, bro, like, I mean, it is what I mean. To be honest, when we played Everton, I didn't go into this match saying, "Oh, it was Everton." I knew it would struggle. I knew for to win this game, it's gonna be a struggle. Like we're struggling to win.
You thought that you couldn't win the game
because people are asking me, is United gonna make top 4? Is United gonna? I'm asking, and my answer always is, are we gonna win another match this season?
Oh, stop.
It's the truth. I mean, look at the way they're playing.
Chimere, you're alive.
Wait. Is that
Chimere, is that you?
That's
Bro, we
it.
not, bro. We haven't won a match, bro. We haven't won a
Chimere.
match in almost 2 months.
Please, can you
Let me check that.
Is it true?
sorry,
Wow.
can you comment on
We played.
the next manager you guys are planning to
Ten Hag.
hire?
Ten Hag. Ten Hag.
Ten Hag. What's your opinion on this guy?
I mean, bro, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pretend like I'm, like I'm one of these. I'm not gonna pretend to be an expert, and say I don't really know. I mean, I know his style of play, but I don't really know much of him, his tactics, or more so what he likes. But what I would say is, I mean, to be honest with you, man, all of these coaches to me, bro, like, I mean, I don't know, man. Most of them do that. I'm just not sold on most of these dudes. Like, but I mean, either way, I mean, it really doesn't matter who the coach is. I mean, just back him, stick a plan, whatever style of play he wants to play, pick a style of play, and get the players accordingly. But do it slowly, But next season should be about the focus. Next season shouldn't even about forget winning the league, forget any of that. United fans should just be quiet for one season.
Yeah.
Next season the focus should just be improve the football and see which players can fit your style. That should be the goal next season.
I think if I should add to that, Chimere, I think it's more of sell the players that don't want to be at United and buy quality players that fit Ten Hag style. Like if you're going to do that,
No, let Chimere speak for himself now.
Yeah,
He's on the stream. Let him
let's
speak for himself.
Also, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah,
Another thing is, what style or what system do you prefer in Man United, or do you want ultimately the ideal system you think you should have, or you don't care, you just want a winning team? Like in an ideal world, how would you prefer or want United to play?
Well, I think everybody was. I mean, to me, it doesn't really matter whether it's possession based, whether it's direct, whether every style is, as long as it's attractive and you have a clear way you want to play. Because to me, it doesn't really matter the style. It's just we have to have a clear, defined, organized attacking structure. Because you see the way we play, there's no organized pattern. There's no
forget tactics, man.
You see Liverpool and City. There's an organized structure in the way they create chances. It's organized.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing.
there's no organized structure there.
Forget tactics.
Sorry, one last question.
Like,
one last question. Sorry, Tosin. One last question. Why do you think? Because I've been following Van Gaal's career for 20 years plus, and I've not seen him or experienced him fail like he failed in Man United.
He failed in Bayern Munich,
Van
bro.
Gaal?
He failed in Barcelona.
He said he failed in Bayern Munich.
Come on, man.
He got to the Champions League final in Bayern Munich.
90s, man.
No, he got to the finals with Bayern Munich, and he won the league with Bayern, didn't he?
Oh, who will not win the league with Bayern Munich? Even Nico.
Well, they still prefer Van Gaal to Pep Guardiola in Bayern.
No, stop.
No,
yeah, they do.
I don't
like Pep's.
I don't believe this championship is going around. Someone should send my out though. That's all I want.
I said they prefer. I said they prefer. No. I said they prefer. Anyway,
sorry,
my
guys,
guy, please
don't mind
continue.
me,
Sorry.
Don't mind me. I was just.
He said,
what was I gonna say though? Like for United,
forget tactics. You said forget tactics.
Yeah, forget tactics, man. It's just, I know this is gonna sound corny, but like they need to build a family atmosphere at that club.
Like, you say
no, but Tosin is right though. Tosin is right though.
You can just see niggas don't fuck with each other, dude. at that team, bro. Like you could just see it, bro. Like,
but Tosin, do you think?
Like,
do you think
needs
this
to be
is
a family atmosphere first, bro? Like that's Ten Hag's first job.
But the problem is, Tosin, do you think this is good from the hierarchy upstairs? Because for me, the problem is from the upstairs, not even in the middle.
Yeah,
it's from the
you can't have Fletcher.
Too much superstars.
What is Fletcher doing football though?
No, but
can we also be honest?
No, but
can we also be honest? Sorry,
where are these superstars though? That was there. There's no superstars in this team.
Yeah, I'm saying, can we be honest? These guys aren't as good as we said they were. These guys aren't that good.
Bruno, Ronaldo.
Abdullahi, do you remember when we had this stream when Ragnick first came? And do you know who we said the first winner? When we said, oh, who's gonna improve and who's gonna be a winner on the Ragnick? You know who we said? We said Donny van der Beek. These guys aren't good, bro. That's just the bottom line.
I'm probably telling you, Van de Beek is trash.
They're not as good as what we thought they
Van de
were.
Beek
It's as
is
simple as
Van
that.
de Beek tricked the league. He tricked the whole. He tricked
tricked
Europe.
the whole league.
Yo,
Bro,
This guy's no good.
Bro, to be honest,
But you know,
we have to be
what,
honest
guys?
here. You know,
I'm actually very, very scared for Man United because in the 90s, I always used to ask the question, how did Liverpool go from dominating English football to just being, an average kind of team?
Let me tell you why.
And I always kept and I always kept asking myself, and I'm seeing now that the same is almost happening to United. United last won the league 2013. That's like almost 10 years ago. Won the league.
Crazy.
This is slippery slope. And
like yo, I
they've
look
been
at
spending
their
money.
team. Yeah,
They've been spending money. And thanks, SSB. He said a lot of Bayern fans prefer LVG over Pep. So that's what I was trying to highlight. But the thing is, what Man United are experiencing now, it might be sort of like, okay, it's funny, it's who cares? I don't support them. But this team is actually going under gradually.
Should I tell you?
So-
Should I tell you what happened to Liverpool in the 90s and
Please
why
do,
they
please
actually it took them 30 years, right? It was poor decisions from the top. Poor decisions in recruitment.
Just like it's happening now in Man United.
Poor decisions in recruitment.
Exactly.
They bought the wrong players that didn't fit.
Getting the wrong manager.
They had Gerard Houllier, right? Who's a good okay coach. Gerard Houllier was, he had his own, his style of play too, which was mostly counter-attacking, right? Most of the players they were attracting at the time, they were not, they were in the top club, period. Liverpool was coming 7th, 8th, they were not in Champions League, they were just pretty much just staying in the Premier League all those times, right? They didn't have the ability to attract top talents, they were not making the right decisions. Now, what changed, right? They started making good football decisions, aligning to a particular philosophy of the coach that he had in Stanley. They wanted to play with an identity, which, when they hired Jurgen Klopp, it took him a while. It took him 2-3 seasons, of course, to clear out the 27 years mess, right? Of players like, Sacco, sorry, I started with
PSG
the brother,
guy.
though. Sorry, I said with the brother, but yeah, most of those players,
Sacco was trash though.
yeah, like he took out all those.
He's trash.
Yeah, Mohamed Sacco. Yeah, he just likes to die there. I don't know. He spends more time in the barber shop than actually, on the training ground. And then
you actually think Sacco is good at football?
No, Sacco should be a model. Maybe he should be dating like a very high-end, rich model girl, somewhere.
Oh, you guys,
I'm sorry. The same is kind of happening to Man United now.
Exactly. So let me now
and they are
translate.
spending money.
Yes. The bad thing about Manchester, back in the days, Liverpool was not spending as much as what Manchester United are spending now. They were just making the wrong decisions. Currently, Manchester United's wage bill is the highest in the Premier League, right? Every year. And apart from that, right, they have spent so much. They've spent
just as much. They've spent just as much as City. They've literally spent just as much as City.
Who?
They've literally spent just as much as City. United.
And they pay more salaries than City. City has a wage structure. As you see, City, they have a wage structure. In Manchester United, anybody can earn whatever they want to earn. As in, just say the number and you earn it, right? They're trying to buy success, and they don't know that you have to build to get success. And I think what they need to do with this Ten Hag that they're hiring is to give the guy a 3-year, 4-year,
Would they be able to do that?
I'm not saying build a project because I don't believe in projects, right? All I believe in is like what Tosin said, let them start breaking bread together as a family. Everybody come to the table, let's break bread, right? Let's break bread. Let's all be a family. Let's all.
You see, Ole was doing that, though, Emmy. Ole was doing that, and people said, "Oh, so because he was doing a good atmosphere, you should get
together." Were they breaking bread together?
Well, at one point they were. I'll be honest. One point, maybe not the start.
Ole, but that's the thing. Ole was the closest thing to stability United have had in the post-Fergie era. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's true.
Yeah, but can somebody tell me why Ole was? Ole is part of the furniture. He's part of the Man U DNA. And
Yeah.
not only that, what can somebody please define to me what breaking bread, bringing people to break bread together means? Because it's one thing to do it, and it's another thing to bring people together that earn different paychecks every week. There's egos,
Honestly,
man.
if Ole fucked up, he went off course when he didn't get the midfielders that he needed, and he got Cristiano. They went off course.
No,
That's-
but he
and
didn't
since
get.
that,
He
it was
didn't get
over.
Crest. That was not his vibe.
And it's
though.
not, and yeah, it wasn't his
So
vibe.
who
But at
bought
the end of the day, the
Cristiano?
results were so bad.
It's the
he had to
board.
go.
It's
The
the
board.
board.
It was the
They
board.
had
It was
to
the
get him.
board.
It was an
Bro, so
opportunity.
why
It
did
was
they
a market
buy
opportunity. They had to get him.
Cristiano? So this
Because he
question
was
has
going
come
to
up
City,
before
right?
on Sky Sports before.
City pump
And,
faked
you know,
them. They pump
Yeah.
faked
Yeah,
them.
pump faked them badly,
love
and
that.
they
I
fell
love
for it.
that.
A D Wade
I love
pump
that
fake.
phrase, man.
It was a D
Because
Wade pump fake, and
City
they fell
told
for
to
it.
City told to Juve, we're not paying any type of transfer fee. United paid a transfer fee. So,
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chimere,
they
Yeah.
paid money to get him.
Chimere want to talk about Ugminson. Chimere, you want to talk about
Oh,
you give me your take on Ugminson.
Now, before I get to Son, I'm gonna just say this, bro. Looking at what I'm seeing now from this team, it only matters overachieve, bro. That's all I'm saying. This team is crap. But as far as Son, I mean, Son is a really good player. But this is what I'll say though. This is gonna sound controversial. This is what I'll say. The only striker I'm taking over Harry Kane is Benzema.
I agree. I agree.
Because like
I agree.
when you watch Harry Kane play, bro,
That's a fair shout.
this guy
He's better than Lewandowski. Lewandowski
Bro,
is
oh,
so overrated. man.
Nah,
Bro,
bro,
Lewandowski,
he's
I know this is
Kane,
gonna
he's
sound
better than
corny.
Lewandowski.
This is gonna sound super corny, but
Sugar, you're
Lewandowski
seeing
has
this.
one assist, man.
He's better than
That's
Harry Kane. That dude is amazing, bro. Like, what
Thank
he
you, my
does for
brother.
the team,
Preach.
that guy is
Preach.
amazing.
Chimere, you see,
Bro.
remember what I was saying about this
and
guy?
Chimere, I'm gonna say this right now. In the Fergie era, Kane would have been bought 4 or 5 years ago.
Yes,
He would
100%.
have
But
bought like United would have
but-
bought Kane 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. They just like
but Blue Eyes,
what are y'all
no, not
doing?
Blue Eyes, sorry,
Like,
Tosin. But don't you think that's sort of a sign of how far United have come? Because United used to push talent from the whole league. The whole league was lining up to go to United. Now I'm hearing Brendan Rodgers is turning them down, and I'm, bruh, it's not no disrespect, but it's not the same anymore. You can't really. The queue is not the same.
Even Leipzig are trying to compete with United right now for Ten Hag.
For Ten Hag, yeah,
That's
they want Ten
sad.
Hag. Let's speak about Ten Hag. So Chimere, finish up your Ugminson.
Oh, so no, I was saying, bro. I think Son is Son is like. I look at Son the way I look at like a Salah. Like not like I'm not dismissing them. Salah's better than Son, of course, but it's like they need, like how like for Salah you need like Firmino. You know what I mean? For Son, like Kane is like a way better version of Firmino. As in like if he doesn't drop deep and play to Son's advantages, which is because look at most of Son's goals. Like if you're honest, most of the goals are on counter attack. If you actually watch them down a transition, like and who's the one making the pass to him? It's Kane most of the time.
Creating the space too.
Yeah, like look, you take Kane off that
that's
team.
true.
You take Kane off that team. Son ain't getting these goals he's getting. Like
He's taking like 1 or 2 markers with him, and there's just hella space.
He's a joy to watch, man.
Bro, people gotta, bro. I'm telling you, bro. People gotta watch Harry Kane, bro. I know that people always like, "So he ain't won a trophy." Dude, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, like that shit corny to me. I always
so
told y'all that
corny,
shit was
bro.
corny. I told niggas that shit was corny. I was like, Abdullah would always tell me, "Where's his trophy?" I'm like, bro, fuck that. Just watch how he playing. Look at the quality, bro. Like
Harry Kane.
But
man.
I agree what you said. But the issue with it, where I'm gonna
Abdullah, you said Lukaku was better.
You said Lukaku was better than Kane.
Lukaku has he has a Scudetto, so relax.
If Chelsea had Kane, bro, if Chelsea had Kane, y'all be
eating.
Y'all be cooking
all day, man. The feast, barbecue, man, all day.
All you can eat ribs.
Bro, he would make your the players like half
of the bones.
Man, he would actually make Werner good.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah,
he might actually make Werner good.
Stop. Nobody can make Werner.
Relax.
Werner could literally only run the ball right now.
Werner's been playing crossbar challenge, man. Crossbar challenge affecting Werner.
Werner is
only run the goalkeeper
in Nigeria. So relax. So Tosin, I agree with what you said, but for me to put Harry Kane into that pedestal of Benz, Lewa,
He's better than
Well, Harry
Lewa
Kane,
in
Harry Kane is starting
2022.
with Benzema currently.
As of April 10th, 2022, if you ask me Lewandowski or Harry Kane, who's the qualitatively who's the better player?
I'll take Harry Kane.
It's Harry Kane.
Yeah.
It's Harry Kane.
But the issue is,
I know Bayern fans not going to like that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
trophies
man.
has to
Kiss
come
my
in.
ass.
You know that.
No trophies. I'm talking of ability right now.
Ability, yeah,
ability
we know
stand
Harry
by
Kane is-
stand, right? Who
Harry
pound
Kane,
for pound,
all
who
day.
is the better value add to a team right now? I think
Harry
it's Harry
Kane.
Kane
Harry
over
Kane, yeah.
Lewandowski.
It's just Harry
Because
Kane.
Harry
Bro,
Kane.
I'm taking Lewandowski every day, man. There's no doubt in my mind.
Guy, come on, Carl.
Oh my gosh!
Man,
Goodness me.
Lewandowski
If you
is
put
becoming
Lewa-
just
if
a
you put
fox in
Lewa
the
down
box,
here,
right? And I think
I
right
know
now,
it's just the fact that the goals that Lewandowski can score are just mind-boggling.
Yeah,
I mean, this
No,
guy
Lewandowski
is
is incredible. He's an incredible player, but
no,
I just
man.
there's just more. It just means more to me, and it just means more to me. A 9 that can come alive outside of the box. I need
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
He's not
The thing
like
about it
nines
is
that
I
can
don't.
come
I
out
don't.
alive
If
outside of the
I'm
box.
Tottenham, I don't want Harry Kane playing a 9 and a 10 because it's going to wear him down. I want him to be there. I want
No. It doesn't wear him down. It actually, it makes him more.
I want the De Bruyne's and the Bernardos and the Jorginhos and all those guys to be able to feed him the ball for him to finish off. I don't want him to play a 10. I don't want that, right? That's me personally.
No, but he has no choice.
Exactly.
He has no choice. He has no choice right now. That's the issue.
But
right?
I think he.
I mean,
he
have you
uses
guys
less of
noticed
his
that
energy.
when Ericsson left, his goal numbers went down, but his assist numbers went up?
Yeah, because he now assumed the role of creator.
And Dele
And
Alli
he did a great job doing it.
Oh, fantastic job, man! Fantastic job.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than Ericsson.
I will not lie.
Yes,
Guys,
Literally better than Ericsson.
guys,
So all this what we're talking. In 3 weeks' time, he's going to play Liverpool. We're going to see if indeed this new Tottenham can actually have the
We
bottle.
see what he did at Etihad. We see what he
We
did
saw
in
what
the
he did to
crib,
you
though.
guys,
We
man.
I'm
saw
saying it
what
right
he
now.
did.
Guys, wait. I'm saying it right now, Cow. I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now. Without playing Liverpool, I'm saying it right now. If Tottenham Hotspur play Liverpool right now, see, you know what is called 6 piece? You know when we buy chicken wings, chicken tenders. I'm saying, you know chicken tenders. When we go to store and buy it, it's gonna be 6 piece. Stone and I can gonna dismantle that thing. Play. I don't want
We'll
to
see.
Because of that highline. Because of that highline.
Tottenham beat you guys home and away.
No.
Oh yeah, but I'm
Man, shout out Conte, man.
But we lost. Yeah, we lost home and away.
Oh man,
You guys lost home and away to them this season. Wow.
Yeah.
First game of the season.
Yeah.
Well, Spurs are the best counter-attacking team.
Speaking of Liverpool, I forgot to mention this today. On this Man City game, Van Dijk, bro. Van Dijk is such a good ass defender, man.
He is. I couldn't
because bro, if it wasn't for Van Dijk, Liverpool should have been like 4 goals down before half.
I watched him today. I'm like, wow. I can't stand the guy, but
I have a feeling the City player.
Bro, the way he stopped Sterling in that transition, like it was a little, like niggas be man.
The
like,
guy is just SK. You couldn't have said like I
Like,
actually.
bro, I was just like, bro, this dude's literally pulling off a one-man army shit right now, bro.
I'm telling you.
He has a bum ass right back in terms of defending, bro. And then like sometimes I don't know what his midfield be doing, is giving the ball away, bro. I have no idea how they were not more than 1 goal down.
Good shout, man.
He's the best. He's the best defender in the world, bro.
He has to be.
He's the best defender.
I can't stand the guy.
I got him second. I have him second.
No, he's the best.
I have him second. Silva is there.
What? No.
Diego Silva.
I beg. Why you? I beg.
She's 39. What are you talking
Stop
about,
this, man? I beg.
Get that old head out of here.
You can be Silva. I beg. Silva, where they open like can of sardine the other day, man. I beg.
It happens to everything. Everybody open. Sergio Ramos open like Sandy. What's happens?
All these your metaphors or this is your analogies where they use for food, man. I'm tired for you.
Geisha, man. Geisha. Remember Geisha?
And I guess sardine for you. I'm Geisha.
Oh boy, with bread, that thing can go down nice on a day like this, man.
Sardine with egg.
Blue eye sardine with pepper.
I did give you
sardine and bread. My God.
Spurs beat Manchester City twice this season.
Yeah, the first game of the season.
Welcome back.
The first game of the season and a
That's
couple of months, a couple of weeks
We have a
ago.
lot of good people here today. This is a full house.
People are pulling off today, man. What's happening? Today's like I said,
Sunday,
guys, are you guys feeling optimistic?
Sunday dinner, man.
Are you guys feeling optimistic for Tuesday?
We'll talk about Tuesday soon. Relax.
Yo, Chimere.
Steven, don't worry, I got you, man. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
what
I
other
told you
games-
guys,
what other
calm
games,
down. We
man?
are winning the Champions League. Calm
Hey,
down.
whoa.
Stop
Hey,
dreaming,
boy,
bro.
Calm down.
boy,
Steven,
boy.
calm down. We'll talk
Hey,
about
boy,
this.
hey, boy.
We're
I
winning
hope
the Champions
you
League.
guys saw Chief Marcus Alonso. Yes.
Don't mind them.
I know that's
Don't
the
mind
reason
them.
you came. I know that's the reason.
Don't mind
Alonso
them.
will sit bench on Tuesday. Don't worry.
No, big
He
mistake.
won't
Marvelous, will you
play
start
him.
him on
He won't
Tuesday?
play. I would say Aspie, but
I
he's
would
got
start him.
COVID, so
I
I
would
don't
start
know.
him on Tuesday. Yes.
Not. Anyways, we'll talk about.
Who
if
else
Alonso
would you
doesn't
start?
start,
Who else would
Yeah,
you
I'll
start?
start Alonso.
Yeah, I would.
We'll talk about it soon.
heads
Who have
will
we
roll,
spoken
man.
about Man City? You can take.
Oh yeah, that Mahrez. That yo. By the way, man.
But
Yeah,
Carl,
that's
there's-
quick, that's
that
quick.
there are
last
three.
man-
There are three
last
players
minute
that I've
goal. Why
seen.
did what? How did he miss that?
What happened was it was Matip's leg that actually stopped that ball from entering the net.
Yeah, it
He
was
stopped
going.
the
It was
ball.
going in. It was
It
actually
was going
supposed to
in.
be a corner kick.
Yeah, it was Matip.
But yo,
Matip's
like
So
I have
that
to
was a
say
good
this
defensive
about I have to
job.
say this about De Bruyne, man. Like I saw Fabregas. There's Michael Laudrup that you can see on YouTube. Like that ability to play the final pass is crazy. Like De Bruyne is elite at playing the final
He's up there,
pass.
man. He's up there. He's up there.
Like
Very good.
it's dude, that pass he played for Mars at the end of the game,
Oh my goodness me!
left
I
foot
know.
wrapped it around Van Dyke like that.
Okay.
That was a
Okay.
ridiculous.
Let me ask you a
It was
question. Let me ask you
posted
a
by
very
that like
controversial. Let me ask you a very controversial question. I had this in one of my groups, one Chelsea group I was in. I was telling people that KDB at 22, 23, I think that was when he just left Chelsea, is better than what Macy Mount is doing currently. And everybody was fighting me.
Of course.
No, it's
Absolutely.
not. Who said
He
that?
is. He
Who
is.
said that? So you're
Go
saying
look at,
KDB?
go
No, no.
watch the tape.
Hold on. KDB at 22 and Mason Mount at 22?
Yeah.
Head to head? Come on, man. Don't say that.
Look.
Let's not get it twisted. Hold on. KDB is a world-class player right now.
KDB was a baller at 22. When he went
Well,
to
no,
the
like,
league.
Mason
He
Mount
won,
has
you know, he won the league. He won the league with Wolfsburg,
Emmy,
right?
let me tell you. Emmy,
They
let me
didn't
tell
win the
you.
league, but they
Let
did
me
get
tell you
second though.
something. Give me a second.
No, that was
exactly.
20. That was
Give me a
20.
second.
That was
Listen,
after,
guys.
At
Mason
22,
Mount.
boy, Mason Mount had at 22, Mason Mount was player of the year.
Hold on.
When
Mason
he won
Mount.
Champions League. This
Mason
boy hasn't
Mount
won
has
Champions League.
never. Mason Mount has
What are you
never had
talking
a
about?
season like De Bruyne had at Wolfsburg. Talk less of Manchester City.
No, we're not talking.
Yeah.
No, you didn't get the question,
Yo,
Marvelous.
remember
No,
that
no. At
game
Wolfsburg, he was 22. At
No,
Wolfsburg,
that's
he
what I'm
was
saying.
22.
22. We're not
Yeah,
talking
Mount
about
is
He
not
was,
now.
better
he was
than
player of the
Mount is not
season in
better
Germany.
than
He was player of the
Mount
season in
is not
Germany.
better
Player
than
of the
that
season in
player.
Germany.
Mount's not.
Mason Mount
And by
has
the
never
way,
was
by the
player
way,
of
there
the
was
season
there
and
was
with
an
Champions
infamous
League.
game.
Abdullah
There was a
is
game.
covering his eye.
Listen, Mason, I'm not here to
Yeah,
defend Mason Mount, but what Amy said is
I
at
don't want to talk about
22,
both of them.
I'm using the operational phrase here at 22, unless I'm wrong.
He's
Is that the
not
question,
better.
Amy?
If we're
Yeah.
saying
At 22, who was a
Wolfsburg, he's
better
not better
player?
than Wolfs.
Yeah.
He's not better than
Mason,
Wolfsburg. De Bruyne. Hell no.
He is.
KDB.
He is, man.
KDB.
Okay,
No,
maybe
he
you
isn't.
Who was the
Did you
better player at
did you watch?
22?
Did you watch it?
KDB
Did
was
you
at
watch it?
Mason
Wolfsburg.
Mount?
Hold on.
Wolfsburg destroyed.
How do you
Let me give you a
Bayern.
story. Let me give you a short story. Just a short story.
No,
When
hold on,
Wolfsburg,
Tosin,
when
before you give us the
Wolfsburg,
story.
wait. Just it's really
Yeah.
quick. It's really quick.
Sure,
When
go ahead.
Wolfsburg beat Bayern, Pep's Bayern 5-1.
KDB
You know
was
what,
at
Pep-
the heart of that
and he was
performance.
like-
I remember
and
like
what's
it
it
was
called?
yesterday.
Yep. And Pep told De Bruyne, Bayern wanted to get De Bruyne. Bro,
Oh,
Pep
wow.
told him, don't go to Bayern. I'm going to the city. I'll get you then there.
Wow.
That's why he went.
Wow.
Like, bro, he
Yeah, I
missed
know.
out
I know.
from
I know.
early.
Bayern
Like,
wanted him. I know Bayern wanted.
Whoa,
There's a book I read.
for real?
There's a
That's
book.
what
There's
happened?
a book I read about.
Listen, the
about-
question I
about
have is
Pep in-
simple.
in
I have a
Germany.
simple question. How do you define who is a better player? Are you talking about accomplishments at 22?
bro,
Not
stop.
accomplishment,
Just
no.
better
Oh,
ability.
Footballing ability. Footballing
Technical
ability.
ability. I'm not talking about
Footballing
accomplishment. I'm talking about technical ability on the ball as a central
Ability
attacking
will go job.
midfielder, the ability to carry
Oh boy,
the ball,
at 22,
dribble,
let
make
me tell you,
passes,
I
make
know,
true
but
passes, take
Amy,
shots.
but let me remind you, at 22, Mason Mount was on the podium collecting POI awards and a UCL at 22.
Poi was Chelsea, right?
Point
At 22,
that's voted by
KDB
English
was the
journalists.
best.
No,
was
but still,
collecting
he was
Point
the
that's
best
awards
player.
voted by
in the
English
Bundesliga.
journalists.
Let's move on.
Brexit.
Why,
Yo,
Yeah,
why
but
do you guys? Why do
the
you
Bruyne
guys-
was player of the year in Germany, not in a club. The whole
Player
Germany.
of the year in Germany at 22.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not Pepe
And we're talking
Supo.
about, I know, but you're talking about a kid who came from the dungeons.
Yeah, but I guess it's a false comparison anyway. So let's
It
not
is a
even
false
use a
comparison. So
hypothetical.
if you want to go there, let's go there. He went from the dungeons.
Guys, let's move on.
Wait,
I don't
wait,
wanna
what
talk about- I don't wanna
dungeon?
talk about
Before
Messi.
Blue Eyes,
Who
what
came
Yeah.
from dungeons? Who came
What
from dungeons?
dungeons?
Mason Mount.
What dungeon?
What
From the
dungeon?
forest.
He grew up in London.
Igbo
But
Elenge
still,
Dungeon.
no, it's a
Igbo
Blue
Elenge.
metaphor.
Eyes, Blue
You
Eyes.
have to go with
I
the
love
poetry,
Blue
man.
Eyes.
Blue Eyes
He went from
just
the
be
forest
saying shit.
academy.
Blue Eyes
From
just be
academy,
saying
he
shit.
went
Guys,
to
let's
Yo,
move
no,
on.
yo, I'm not allowed, guys. If I was ever a WWE wrestler, bro, and I needed a hype man, like a manager, it has
I
to be
would
Blue
take
Eyes.
Blue Eyes.
Oh my, Blue Eyes,
1000%.
you would be an amazing manager, bro. Do you know that,
Facts,
Blue Eyes?
man. Like even
Guys, let's
even
move
though
on.
many
Now,
people
guys,
Look,
now,
look,
on the bench.
Abdullah, we need Blue Eyes to give the team talk on Tuesday.
guys, we are getting to there right now.
Blue Eyes can sell ice to the Eskimos, man. Jeez.
Leave Mason Mount alone. He's shitting in the bed now. Don't get me wrong. Give him
Blue Eyes could sell boiled water in a desert, bro.
Hey guys, let's not get it twisted. KDB is world class. I'm
So
not.
guys-
I'm not trying to compare the two.
He has been
Guys,
balling
guys.
since Wolfsburg, man. I remember that match in
Since
Bayern.
Genk.
That match
Since
was
Genk. Remember what he did to Chelsea?
yeah when he was
Yeah,
in Genk.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
when he was in Genk. Omo. And
So
this
guys-
is Agbalagba. These are with older players.
time,
He
it's
was,
time, guys,
he was,
it's
a,
time.
he was a small boy playing against
Wait,
very
wait, Blue,
older players.
we're just wait. Y'all didn't talk about the Barca game.
Okay, like, it's okay.
Listen, Barcelona
Wow.
are becoming formidable.
Yeah, let's talk about the Barcelona game quickly.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Dembele, bro.
Let,
And,
No, shout out to
Italy.
I watched that game, and I watched that game, and Levante really played them. I mean, almost played them off the park. The transition.
They had a
game
34-year-old up
I'm
top.
watching the
Man.
game.
That guy was killing.
Oh my gosh, that game was an amazing game to watch.
It was an amazing game.
Yeah, that's probably a very good game. Especially if you watch it from the second half. Levante.
Oh, what a wonderful game!
Especially that
What time
Levante
was the game? What time was the game?
It was 3 o'clock today.
Nighttime.
It was 2
You
o'clock.
see, you know what? This is what the Premier League needs to do, because like your primetime games, like to compare to like a Madrid Barca, like y'all
They're
need
in-
1 p.m. Y'all need those
They're in
late
the
night
morning,
games.
10 a.m.
Yeah, y'all need those late night games, bro. I'm sorry, like
No,
for
no,
the
but you
vibes.
know
Y'all need
why,
those late
though.
night
The
games
problem,
for
the
the
problem,
vibes.
the problem
You know
is
why?
Like
it's
ain't no
the
Because-
time.
vibes with that. I'm sorry, like.
But the problem is, Tosin,
We
the
good.
problem
No,
is,
Tosin, we good, man. We
you know
just
we
good.
live in
We
the
good,
U-
man.
that
Don't worry
there's
about us.
UK, there's United States. There's a different time to that, time zone and everything. So you cannot compare that. It's different because
Was the
you gotta look at
Barcelona
it-
game at the same time with the City game?
No, it was not.
No, it was much
It was
later.
3 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, after
Yeah,
watching
you know
City,
La
what-
Liga,
The La Liga game
and
was
Uber
that
Eats,
Levante
they
game
host
was
games like at 3 p.m.
was
in
late
the
at
afternoon.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
host games late at night. Yeah.
After watching Man City Liverpool, what do you want to watch again? You just relax and calm down now.
You know what? Blue Eyes. I was so exhausted. I was so
Wait,
exhausted.
are Levante like in the relegation zone?
28th.
No.
Yeah.
Are they?
Levante beat them earlier in
Yeah.
the season.
Yeah,
No, they are. They're
But
19.
Levante, you know, Levante, Barcelona. I don't think they've won in this Levante stadium in like 2 years. It's been
Every
long
team
in
has a
1
boogie
year.
team. Every team has
But,
boogie.
yeah, they have this is their boogie team. Levante, Celta Vigo, always.
What would you
give
guys say
Barcelona
is
a very tough
Chelsea's
game.
bogey team?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle. Yeah, exactly.
It used to
Really?
be
Crystal Palace.
Everton away.
It used to be Crystal
Everton's
Palace
away.
for a brief period.
Yeah, we got a bad record
And-
at Everton.
Yeah, it used
Newcastle,
to be.
Bournemouth, all those teams
Bournemouth.
are-
Oh my
Oh my
God.
goodness!
They're coming back to
I hate
Canada.
Eddie
I'm so
Howe.
happy. I'm so happy they got relegated,
They're
man.
coming back. They're coming back. They're promoted already. They're going to.
But wait, guys! I need to talk about this kid, man. Pedri. Oh my God, this boy, that boy is going to take this world by storm. What a player!
He's good.
That guy's good.
He's
Pedri.
good. I give it up to him, man.
Che.
He's
very
world class. No, you guys say like world class. You can't be world, but like he's world class in 19, man.
This guy's world
Like,
class.
the shit I'm
I
saying
don't
is
know
like,
what else.
world class
we're
at
looking for.
19, bro. Like
I don't know who's better than
Calm
him.
down.
But who's
Calm
better
down.
than him now? Who's better than him right now in central
Calm
midfield?
down. Calm down. You still have to determine he's 19. When he
Okay,
hits
that's
22,
correct.
we'll see. When he hits
That's
22,
wrong.
we'll
That's
see, man.
22. So we have to
Yeah.
wait till the 22. What if
And then
he's
we'll
the
see
best
about-
performer right now in his
Man, there's
position?
just some players that you see them and you're like, that kid's gonna mark an era.
Nah,
Simple as that. That's it.
But that Pedri boy, they play ball.
No, the boy is a bad. No, listen, I'm very critical of midfielders. I don't know why, but so I really pay attention to this Pedri kid, and man,
It's a baller.
money. He's
That's
cash.
why.
Man.
That's why you don't give Mateo Kovacic any credit.
Exactly, because he can't. But that game against Southampton, he was class, man, class.
Lois, are we? I mean, keeping an eye on Xavi as a manager because he's doing some good stuff there, man.
Bro, they haven't
Absolutely.
lost. They haven't lost in the league since December.
I said it before he came. I said it before he came.
Yeah,
Keep
you
an eye.
did.
I said
You
it
did.
before he came. I'm
The
like,
guy
yo,
is
Xavi is going to
playing
turn this
traditional
enterprise
4-3-3,
around.
man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you know
Playing
what?
traditional
He
4-3-3.
installed something called mentality into those players' mind. Like they have
Yo,
that
but the
mentality.
thing about Xavi, let's be fair, Xavi was a cold fucking footballer, man.
And he was a very
He
he was
was.
a coach. He was a coach on the field.
He was a
He was
coach.
a
He
coach on the
even
field.
coach
No.
Guardiola. He coached Guardiola.
I don't know. You
When
guys
they were
remember
playing.
World Cup 2010, Spain? Hi,
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, he just wasn't a midfielder that just stole a bunch of his strikers' goal like a certain someone.
And the thing with Xavi, I appreciate
Xavi.
footballers that don't rely on. Obviously,
Xavi.
football is an athletic sport, but footballers that don't have that much pace and they don't
Yeah.
have that much athleticism, but they still
Yeah.
have this control over the
Exactly.
game.
Exactly.
It's incredible because it
He
just
lets the
shows
ball
that
do
their
the running,
mind is
yeah.
work exactly.
The ball does the running for him. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Like my
But
guy.
we have to also
Like
give
my guy
credit
Marco.
to. We have to give credit
No,
to.
no,
his
no.
pace.
Verratti
The
relies
problem
on
right
his
now is that he's not
athleticism.
physical enough.
Who?
He's not athletic. He's not athletic.
Wow, do you have to be? I understand.
Verratti
You have to
relies
build-
on his
Wait,
athleticism.
let's talk about this SSB comment. I understand you have to be physical in some respect, but guy, you can't get the ball off of this boy's leg. The ball glues to it. It
Messi
glues the
isn't
ball to his
physical.
leg.
Messi wasn't. Messi has never been physical.
Yeah, you don't SSB. You don't really have to be super physical to actually be a technical footballer. If the ball is attached to your leg, every time anybody wants to get the ball from you,
I think he
they'll
means
have to
more in
bring
the
it down.
case that like he's not good defensively.
Bernardo
Something
Silva
like
isn't
that.
No, he's
physical.
good. He's good defensively too. He wins the ball,
Guys,
Yeah, he
if
reads
Pedri,
the game well. He
if
does.
Pep Guardiola
Yeah.
gets a hold of
but he's
Pedri,
not that hustle and bustle passion running around boy. No,
he's
he
not
knows
Mason
where to
Mount.
position.
You know, Xavi actually started off as a number 6 before he moved
He
to
is a
number
number
8.
6, right? Yeah, yeah.
Look,
He's,
look.
yeah.
If
Then he became a.
His shirt is
Pep
a number 6, but he
Guardiola,
actually plays in number 8 position. But he
Yeah,
started
yeah,
off as playing as a
I agree.
CDM.
He
if
became a
Pep
points man.
Guardiola gets
But you
his
know what I like about this
hands,
Barca team, guys? You know what I like about this Barca team is
if Pep
they have
Guardiola gets his
something
hands
called
on
mentality
Pedri,
and the way they play. See,
No, that would be cheating.
you know what I like about this Barca team is Xavi has
That would be too
his
much.
style of play and he stick by style of play. Regardless of any team wants to play, he has a style of play, and everybody in that team understands what Xavi wants to play. From the defender to the goalkeeper to the winger to the attacker, they understand what Xavi Hernandez wants to play, and that is key in every club and in every team. Once you have a manager who has a style of play and everybody is on board with that, there's no way you're gonna succeed in every way. That's why when people say Pep is the god of a manager, you can't argue with that because there's a Johan Cruyff system he followed, in which he has been doing. So you have to like just give him the credit he deserves.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
y'all
no,
not gonna
Xavi-
say
Xavi's a good manager.
y'all not gonna say speaking of Pedri, y'all not gonna say Dembele's world class right now.
Dembele.
14
Relax.
assists.
Relax.
Yeah,
No,
Dembele-
14 assists.
Dembele's tearing it
He's
up, man. Look at that cross.
he's
Look at that
leading
cross
La
for
Liga.
Aubameyang's
He's leading
goal
La Liga
today.
in
Yeah,
assists, and he only had
he's La
14
Liga in
starts
assists,
this
yeah.
season.
He is, yeah. He
I'm
is.
just saying, man.
I just
what
hope
has happened
just
to
hope
my
the owners
man
do great
Adama? What
so
has
who
happened
can
to
buy who can buy
Adama?
Dembele out of Barcelona, please. I need
What
Dembele.
has happened to Adama Traore?
Now, let me tell you what's happening to Adama. When you pour water for Gary, they find a level.
Chai,
Oh my god.
Chai.
You guys are trying in this place, man. You guys are killing the audience with laugh.
Gary
man.
can
Everyone's laughing.
fine as he want fine, but when you pour water,
Sorry,
Wait,
Marvel,
you know
didn't you see him
the-
lately? Didn't you see him today?
Cow, you know the two type of
are you
guys.
saying they don't pour water?
You know that
No,
there's two
didn't
type
you
of
see
guys.
Adama
I
playing
agree with
today?
you, SSB. I agree with you.
Guy, you know there are two type of guy.
Jebu
There's
Gary.
white Gary and there's yellow
And
Gary.
But there's 3 types. There's also Popo Gary.
Ijebu
Popo Gary.
Ijebu Gary.
He's a real South guy. Popo Gary, man.
Oh boy.
Popo Gary with worms, man. Those are worms really they chop.
Yo, man.
You guys, so guys, let's go to guys. Before we go, I want to talk about Serie A. Who's gonna win the Serie A, guys? AC Milan fucked up today. They pissed me off, man. They pissed me off. I wanted them to win the league.
Yeah, the way it's
Man,
going,
I really,
Napoli,
really
Nah,
hope.
Inter the best
Napoli
team.
might just win their first Scudetto since
I really
1990.
hope AC Milan can do it, man.
How many goals does this boy have?
Giroud.
But Osimhen scored today. He scored today.
He scored
man,
today.
But they lost. They lost.
How many goals does he have in the season so far?
Maybe
Probably like 4.
Relax.
Maybe Come on, bro. Do that.
Yo, this dude Blue Ice a hater.
I don't know what to do.
No man,
Yo,
nah,
man.
Osimhen, man. Someone and sorry, my Osimhen, sorry, my brother. It's the pain of that World Cup, man. It is still the pain, especially when I watch.
Guys, who do you think gonna win the Scudetto?
Inter
Milan, because they have a game in hand against Bologna. If they win, they go top.
Yeah, Inter, they're just the best team. So, like, I don't think there's not much to say.
Where's Bologna? What's Bologna? Bologna is
Blue Eyes. Osimhen has 16 goals this season so far.
Oh
I
wow,
think 16 or 17.
Wow, in the league or all comps.
In all comps, but in the league he has like 12.
12 and 21, I think. 12 and 21.
Not bad.
Do you know who the top scorer of Serie A is? Blue Eyes guess.
Look, Olivier Giroud.
Tell me.
Look, let me say something.
Let me tell you the top scorer in Serie A. That guy is crap. He's crap international football.
Wait, you're talking about what's his name?
Siberia. Oh my god.
The Italian guy.
Ciro Immobile.
Is it over?
No, it's Vlahovic. Vlahovic.
He's got acting today.
He's
he has got past Vlahovic today.
It's Immobile.
No, but Immobile is not crap.
It's crap international football. He's crap.
Yeah, international football.
No.
Immobile is a classic counterattack striker. He's
Immobile
like
has been like top scorer for the past like how many donkey
in
years
the
now?
Italian league.
It's like 30 something.
In the Italian league, did
still-
you see how awful he was for Dortmund?
Yeah.
No, but that's an Italian kid missing his mama's cooking, playing in Germany. That's all that is.
But let me say this.
That's all that was.
He was bad in Sevilla too, bro. So
let me say this. Had I known, I would have. Let me just cut the chase. I would have kept Giroud over Lukaku.
Hindsight, bro.
Not even hindsight. I never wanted Lukaku, man.
A lot of us didn't. Don't worry, you're not alone, man. It's just that when you buy a player, you have to
Blue,
support.
I see water. Blue, I see water.
Yeah, because we bought him. I supported. I wanted Harry Kane. If anybody knows, everybody knows here. I wanted Kane. I've been shouting Harry Kane from day one. But as soon as we paid 100 million, I said, okay, I have to support and Bolingoli.
Abdullah was in here yelling Bolingoli. Chai.
No, as soon as we dropped the 100 pack, I say, why not? I support the guy, man. But I wanted Harry Kane. I didn't want anything close to
Harry Kane.
I wanted Harry Kane.
I just have this gut feeling that Harry Kane would do so well in a Chelsea shirt.
It'd be amazing to watch.
But the problem is Daniel Levy. Daniel Levy will never sell to Chelsea.
Imagine Harry Kane.
Harry
Kane. I have
I'm saying, like, if
it is United, Daniel Levy will sell to United. But Chelsea,
United should have gone. Yeah, United should have gone for Harry Kane a long time ago. Mm-hmm. He looks like a United dude, like just a guy who's
for me. It's like a United.
I agree.
Yeah, but here's a question to the panel: how many seasons do you see you can squeeze out of Harry Kane now?
It depends on the club.
Many.
Three.
How old is the guy now?
I think three.
So wait, if he goes to United,
like I'm seeing Lewandowski, I'm seeing Benzema look good at 34. I'm seeing all these dudes. I watch Messi.
I would say 5
years. Hat trick of assists at 34.
Even
like,
the guy
everybody's balling.
Even the guy at Leicester.
Jamie Vardy was top scorer early in the season.
I would say 5 or 6, depending on the club.
Blue Eyes. Whatever you are getting from Benzema now, you can get it from Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, man.
So
They're
guys,
different players, but
let's go to the big one. Let's go to the big one.
By the way, Abdullah, Immobile scored like 36 goals in the league like 2 seasons ago.
I know about that.
36.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's
In the league,
impressive.
like
Was
just 2 seasons ago.
Lukaku playing then?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Wow.
He scored
1920.
27.
Wow.
Why Ronaldo scored 29?
Immobile is deadly.
He's a good player. Like he's not.
He's got a low profile.
Today he scored an hat-trick today, so he's 2. I think 2 or 1 ahead of Vlahovic now.
He's 2 ahead.
Tuaid and Blaovic, yeah.
No, honestly, yeah. What just doesn't help him is his international record.
International
Yeah,
record is
he's
like
just he's just a
Like
brick.
it's pretty
international.
stupid. Outside of like Jenny, I'll give him 2021. His record was decent, but like in a general sense, he hasn't been that good for Italy, and he hasn't really been that good outside of the Serie A.
So, guys, it has started in the UCL.
What has started, we're out.
Now it's time to have a proper preview, lineup, talk about it, have some talk. So where's your head at, guys? Where's your head at?
So Abdullahi,
we know the lineup. We don't even need to do. We know the lineup.
So Abdullahi, so when I put those three midfielders in, remember when you were screaming Kai?
Mm-hmm.
When we were doing the
Mm-hmm.
preview for the first leg, Abdullahi.
Yeah, I remember. So Blue Eyes, where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your mind at?
Oh, come on. Simple. Like, do you want me to repeat myself? Simple. I said, guys, calm down. We're winning the Champions League. Now,
I think.
Are we talking about the game now?
Yeah.
Are we
We're winning the.
Are we doing
We're doing the team selection.
The team selection, yes.
Okay, sure. We're winning the Champions League.
Give me your overall take on it.
My overall take is simple, man. Apart from my jingle that we're winning the Champions League, it is simple. We operate and we thrive more on limited resources, and this is a perfect opportunity for us to shine. And like I said to you, against Southampton is not Real Madrid. Let's not get it twisted. But what I like from the reaction in that game is that, like I said, it was a job interview for the main job on Tuesday. And if you ask me, if I were to make a radical change in this upcoming battle on Tuesday, I want to see Loftus. I want to have a second look in at Loftus in that right wing back role, and of course Alonso. And then you know what? I think Timo Werner deserves a second.
I think Werner's gonna start.
Tuchel said he won't start him.
Tuchel said he won't start him.
Okay.
He said there's a difference between Southampton and Real Madrid.
Exactly. Southampton played the high line.
He's not starting it. Oh, so Puli, he's gonna start Puli again?
Maybe Mount and next year.
No, I don't want to see Pulisic in that thing again. Southampton played the high line. So
damn. So
this
Puli
guy
was getting rest. Damn.
Oh,
so maybe
man,
Mount
I don't want to see. Okay. But for me personally, I want to see Loftus. I want to see Alonso.
Loftus.
And I want to see,
oh Lord.
Yeah, I want to see Loftus, and I want to.
And
see
what's your midfield? You want to see Jorginho?
So
yeah, my midfield.
Kante, Kovac.
My midfield.
Your goalkeeper is Mendy or Kepa?
Mendy impressed me in that game against Southampton.
There was one-on-one save.
Bro, you won 6-0, bro.
He impressed. No,
it was one-on-one save. There was one.
No, it's the body language. The body language I was impressed with.
And you know the funny part? Somebody said something. I don't know who said it. In that Southampton match, what Tuchel did was he told Silva, Christensen, and Rudiger to get very close to Mendy. To say, don't go far away from him. So when you get the ball, stay close to him, so you can easily have a person that can pass the ball to. Don't go too much out. Just stay close to Mendy. If a player is pressing Mendy, there's a player beside him like Rudiger and that
player. Now we have to babysit Mendy.
Look, man, Chelsea have never played in the Bernabeu before, man.
Really
you guys are gonna.
We have to be very careful.
Man, you guys are gonna crumble, man. You guys are gonna crumble like some crackers, man.
There's no crumbling, man.
Y'all gonna crumble like some crackers, man.
My lineup is simple. Christensen, center back. Rudiger, left center back. Aspi, right center back. Thiago needs a rest.
Aspi's out. Aspi's got COVID.
Oh shit, man. That's a huge loss.
He has COVID.
That's a huge loss.
He has COVID.
That's a huge loss. So Thiago, in the center back. I wanted Thiago on the bench.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble with him.
I know, Tosin, but I hear you. But Thiago center back. Christensen right center back.
Christensen and the rest.
You're in trouble with Christensen too.
And then guess who I'm introducing? Loftus.
Who's the guy, right?
No, Loftus.
No,
Rudiger in the left, obviously.
No, but the thing is, when you have COVID now, Stephen, correct me, in Europe, don't you?
No, Rudiger's on the left. What are you doing?
That's what he said.
Left. Yeah, that's what he put. He's left.
No, I'm talking about Abdullahi. Like, you just put.
And then Loftus-Cheek No, what do you do? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I
Exactly.
did. So Loftus-Cheek where?
Loftus Cheek, right wing back.
All right, we'll be back. Shy.
I don't want to see Rich James. Rich James can come in later, man.
We'll be.
Oi, oi, oi.
Stephen.
So who's gonna be your dominating midfielder? The two of them.
I'm gonna use. It's gonna. You know what? Kante and Kovacic, man.
Take over.
Oh, you gave up. You
I
gave
know.
up.
I caved in. I caved in for Kovacic. I caved in, man.
Marcus Mugabe, right?
No. Forget Kovacic.
Marcus Mugabe.
Yo, your boy, number J5. What happened? What?
And then Marcos. I know.
Marcus
I know.
Mugabe, right?
I know.
He got
we need an
exposed,
early.
man.
The problem is we need an early goal.
Yeah, so
We need an early goal. So I can see Jorginho coming in.
No, but the thing is, I want to see how Conte plays in this game because he's gonna like the issue last game. You guys were playing him ahead of the ball way too much, and there was just
against
hella
Southampton.
gaps in
It was the
midfield.
DM against Southampton. It was the DM.
Now he's gonna drop deep, and I want to see how he does against that.
No, but
Madrid
no,
block.
Tosin. Then you just fail the plot. If Kante drops deep, then Real Madrid is successful at what they're doing. The whole idea is for Kante not to drop.
So he's just gonna leave that space. I mean,
no,
then
he's not gonna leave
Vini,
it.
all these guys like Benzema, he'll pick it up. He'll pick up the info.
Exactly,
He'll
but the
pick it up.
thing is, if he drops deep, you give these guys space to attack. The whole idea is
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
you give the whole idea.
You want to counter press them to win it as quickly.
You want to
as
pin
possible.
them down. You want to pin them in their space.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Kante shouldn't drop deep, but Kante should be more judicious and economical about his space management.
Yeah, because in the last game there was just so much space in behind.
Yeah, he was all over the place. Absolutely,
because he was ahead of the ball. Like he should be.
So who's the front three?
I said Timo Werner, but
Timo Werner is not playing. Tuchel has confirmed he's not playing.
Steven is confirmed. So he's gonna have to. Kai, man, I don't want to see Pulisic in that game, man. But it's gonna have to be Pulisic the same. Pulisic, Havertz, and Mason Mount. Mason Mount is looking like money. But I tell you one thing. I want to say something before I finish, please, because I know everybody else has to go. In this game, I want to see Mason Mount. You see how he posted up against Southampton?
Oh man!
No, I'm serious. I want to see.
No,
Mason
I'm talking about Abdullah.
Okay, what did he say? Oh no, come on, man!
one
Just
up
call
top,
him Havertz, man. Call him Havertz, man. Call him Havertz. I just want to see Mason Mount more active in the. I don't want him running all over the place trying to be a what do you call it? A utility player this time around. I want him building a house in their 18-yard box. Because he knows how to keep defenders busy. And if you touch him, a penalty.
Yeah.
And he has that half turn. If he can awaken
he's so good on the half turn. So I want to see, like, yo, is he how good is he? Like, is he? And his dribbles were coming off a lot last season. Like, am I going to see that player?
We don't even need it. The thing is, Real Madrid would want him to come at them with dribbles. But they don't want him on a half turn because if I back you up and I'm going to pull a half turn, you don't know what I'm going to do. So it's either a foul, a yellow card, a penalty, or a goal. Just like how he did Southampton. So, you know what? I'm excited about this game. I'm really excited, and I think
this is your lineup, right, guys?
If we play Ruben, I think we have a huge chance. But apart from that, whatever the lineup is,
if Reece plays, you don't think Reece can be good?
No.
SK, give me a lineup.
Reece is all over the place. Sorry, Steve. Reece is all over the place, man.
SK. Are you okay with what Bryce said that you want to change?
Nobody's going to be okay with this, obviously.
SK, give me a lineup.
Is he still here?
It's close. It's close enough.
SK is okay. Is muted.
I think the only change. I think the only.
Yeah, Abdul is here. Yeah. Abdul, give me a lineup.
Yeah, I'm still here. So, the first thing I would say is, if Tuchel doesn't do something different in this game, if he does, what I mean is he doesn't throw a surprise into the game, then he's not going to be a top coach.
I agree.
If you just go to the normal route, expected route, then I'm sorry, this guy is he's not going to be a top coach.
I think because you guys had what's it called? Like you guys looked a little bit better. Granted, I thought Madrid just stopped playing after the 3-1, but
yes,
like you guys moved. You moved to a back four, and you had more joy. So what if he starts? Will he start with a back four? It'll be interesting. Let's see.
It's going to be. See, on Tuesday is when Tuchel is going to tell everybody, "Hey,
I'm a coach.
relax. I'm still here. Yeah, I'm
So-
still.
And he's
it's the
not.
reason
He's
why
not. He
I'm
gonna
top
fail.
three,
He
top
gonna
five
fail
in the
with
world.
flying colors, man.
So if I can just do my team selection quickly,
Okay.
I'll go Mendy in goal.
Mhm.
I'll go Rudiger, center left, Thiago middle, Christensen center right, and then in the right I'll go Ruben, right
Okay.
wing back, and then in the center I'll go Kova and Jorginho.
Interesting.
Then left wing back I'll go Alonso.
Wait, please explain why
No Kante.
J5 and Kova, because that's the midfield right now. So explain that part.
This list is gonna. It's
No,
gonna.
it's a good shout. It's a good
Let
shout.
them,
No
I'll explain
Conte.
it. No content. Then
It's a
up
good
front,
shout, man.
top of the front three is Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, and I'll go Werner.
No. It's gonna only
Apparently,
perform
Werner is not
Martinez.
playing.
He
But
says
why,
he's
Stephen? Why is he not playing?
Exactly
Yeah,
what
like you need.
Because they said it's a different level.
Sorry.
So because Madrid are on a different level.
Oh,
So
He said
I
he said
believe
the challenge between Madrid and Tottenham are different.
are you sure he's
Okay,
not
I
trying to
want
surprise them?
I want to believe he's lying and
Me
he wants
too.
to surprise them.
Yeah.
You have to do something to win this kind of game. You have to do something out of your character. So that's one of the things he's doing, in my opinion. So I have Werner there.
So you put him over.
So I'll have Mount and
So
the reason why
basically, interesting.
the reason why I go Kova and Jorginho, it's in this game, I want Jorginho to actually be a 4, so he will be in front of Thiago.
Do you watch Jorginho in the last match against Madrid? That guy cannot pass for his life. Tosin sent me a clip. And
Who
I
assisted for the goal?
almost
Who
broke my
assisted for
laptop.
the goal?
No.
Who assisted for the goal?
I know, but Tosin sent me a clip of Jorginho. I almost
Yo,
choked.
show that clip. Show that clip.
I don't want to.
Oh, you can't.
I don't want that.
You can't.
If you can just move J5 to front of
Abdul,
Thiago.
there's one clip Tosin sent to me. There was Kovacic. No, there was players on the left hand side and there was players in the middle. And Jorginho could not pass a simple pass to Kai Havertz.
Abdullahi,
What are you talking about?
Abdullahi, like I keep saying, this is our reality. We cannot be worrying maybe Jorginho can pass or head or whatever. We cannot go buy another player now. So just help me move Jorginho. Help me move Jorginho to front of Thiago. Can you move it or you can do it with the
I can
software?
move it. Jorginho this way.
Yeah. Okay. Then move Kova front, and then move Mount next to him. No. Next to him.
Next to him.
Yeah. Okay.
And then put Timo and Kai in front. Yeah. And then move Alonso a little bit ahead. Good. Just exactly. Good.
Nah, that space between Alonso and Rudiger.
Exactly.
But Rudiger, you guys trust Rudiger? I thought Rudiger's world class.
No, he is world class.
Be...
But the thing is,
can't do that.
In a game like this, you need to have the courage to defend big spaces.
I'm just trying to emphasize
You're committing, right?
Let him finish. 2 seconds. I'm just trying to emphasize that Marcos Alonso's priority in this game is attacking.
Yep.
Yeah, because Madrid doesn't have a right winger, right? They don't have a right winger.
Good point.
Like if you're playing him, why are you playing him if he's not going to attack?
Who?
I'm just saying. Like I agree with you. Like why would you play Alonso if you're not going to attack with him? That's what he does.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I remember they don't have a right winger, so you need to choke Carvajal back in his half with Alonso.
You know, Kovacic, no matter the kind of instruction you give to him, he likes to sit in the middle naturally.
Yeah. So Kovacic
but what Madrid will just do? What Madrid will just do is okay. Cabal, you stay where you are. Okay, Ferland Mendy, you bump forward because switch to a 3 box, and that's how they just counter the system. because they have three versus three, which means nullifies your front three, and they have a back three. They have license with Vinicius Junior and Fellaini to bomb forward, kill off Ruben, kill off Andreas. You can't play this against them. It won't work.
Okay,
But
but
I think Chelsea. I think okay. Go ahead, Abdul.
no. This is my own that you have to throw in something. So the
Yeah.
reason why I'm
Just play your back. Just play your back. Play your strength. Fix your strength. Play your back three, 3-4, 3-4-3. Just play.
This is his own lineup.
you cannot that midfield midfield is you have to contain their midfield.
Yeah, but you have three in the midfield though. Are you going to play Kova, Mount, and JS versus Casemiro, Kroos, and Modric? 3 versus 3? You can't do that, right?
You guys gonna see my own lineup. I won't see what
That's why I want. So basically, Mount and Kova.
Are we doing Madrid's lineup?
An 8.
Yeah, we might.
The only problem is that if you notice the first game, right? What Benzema was doing, right? Benzema was dropping deep to be part of the midfield. So Benzema drops deep here. Now you have a 4 versus 3.
See,
and then you have
for sure. I agree with you, Carl. For sure, this game does not suit Jorginho. I'll definitely have Kovacic and Kante in front of that back three for sure.
I agree with
I'll not play Jorginho for many reasons.
Give me your own lineup.
Because let me quickly just add before I won't play Jorginho because I'm playing Marcos Alonso. I cannot carry 2 passengers, right? My car is already full. I will not play Alonso and Jorginho in a competitive quarterfinal Champions League match against Madrid in the Bernabeu. It's not going to happen, right? Yeah, the car is already full. You can't have Jorginho and Marcos Alonso. So who's going to defend? Who's going to defend in the counter? Yeah, it's just too much luxury. If I'm playing Marcos Alonso, I'm definitely playing Kovacic to cover him when he goes forward. And then I'll have Kante just, doing his thing, pressing and ensuring that we keep that solidity, that double baseball. That's just my own thoughts. So.
Okay. So Emmy, what's gonna be your lineup? Is it gonna be this one?
Oh, my lineup, yeah, I like the back three for sure. Although I feel something tells me that we're going to play a hybrid system. A back 4. It looks like a back 3, but it's actually a back 4. But it's going to be all athletic players that can actually run and actually, and also have the technical calmness, on the ball. So without much ado, I think I'll play Kovacic and Kante in that base where Kovacic actually is the one sitting and Kante is a disruptor. Kovacic would have the space, to be able to, carry the ball forward and, and push Madrid back, right? And make Benzema run a lot because Benzema will be the one trying to chase him. And if you make Benzema do more defensive duties, he doesn't have time to blow that whistle to the Madrid team for them to actually start to play very well. So I'll put Koba on the ball. I'll spread Rudiger and Christensen when we're trying to play out from the back. Of course, I'll drop Ruben. You know where Ruben is, right? I don't know if we should play Ruben or Reece James. It depends. Like this game, we need to.
Ask Kobe.
No. Even if Aspi was fit, he's not going to play. He's not going to play. This kind of game, you need that. Ruben is actually a good fit for this match. My biggest worry is Vinicius, right? And would he have? Unless you tell Kante, hey, Kante.
Man, Vinny will cook him. Oh my.
Listen, we have to Kante has to do like a fight.
I honestly think it'll be Reece, by the way. That'll play.
Right. Yeah. No, please. God, my
because I know
that's creativity. But let me just say this, right? The only way Vinicius gets the ball is if we don't have the ball. If Ruben always has the ball and actually drives Vinicius back, Vinicius will have more distance to cover. I think that will be key if we want to actually possess the ball. So what I think it's going to happen is We're going to attack from the left and defend on the right side. Ruben will not need to move forward too much, but he'll be creating the
Actually,
ball.
thank you very much for making that point. A very pacey player in front of Vinicius is trouble. I mean, did you see how pacey Ruben was in that certain thing? I never knew he had
Ruben
that
actually
kind of
has
pace.
speed and strength.
You're forgetting size. Size.
And
He can
size
actually-
as well.
Yeah, he occupies a lot more space.
I saw Vinny cook Araujo, man, and Araujo has all these things you guys are talking about. He has the size and everything.
This is EPL size, man.
Vinny,
EPL size
Vinny.
is different, man. This EPL size, man.
Come
Calm
on,
down.
dude.
Calm
Why
down.
are you doing this?
6'3" in the EPL is different from 6'3" in La Liga, my brother, man.
So this is I mean, it's
So
gonna be
you're
a
saying
line.
Ruben is gonna?
Yeah,
you're saying
I
Ruben
think
has something
I'll
for
risk
Vinny?
it. I'll
Okay.
risk it and play
You
Ruben.
guys sound crazy. You guys
Okay,
sound
so it's gonna be
Of course.
it's gonna be
Like
like
Abdul
I'll-
said it. The coach has to do something crazy. Abdul
Yeah,
said
you
it.
have to do something crazy. You can't see. You're losing 2-0. You need to score 2 goals. You cannot come and play your regular players, your regular, your regular way of playing. You have to. Tuchel has to earn his onions. He has to earn his meat here. He has to tell
And what if-
Ancelotti,
and what if-
hey,
and what if y'all
he has
fall
to force
flat? What
Ancelotti
happens? What
to
if
think
Tuchel falls
out.
flat?
Hey,
If it
man, we
falls
don't.
flat-
This is a winning team, man. Like I don't.
No,
Have you checked our
I
bio,
don't think,
man?
you know why? You know why I don't think
If he falls flat, we blame Mendy.
Oh, no, stop. You don't have to
Guys,
blame
calm down.
anyone.
We are winning the Champions League. Just do
I-
your
what
lineup,
I
guys.
see-
Do your lineup.
Man,
Let
Blue
me
Ice
not
is
lie to
killing me,
you.
man.
Like,
Blue Ice is
let
just
me lie
lying
to
to
you,
himself
Tosin.
like this.
No
Let
problem.
me not lie to you, Tosin. I know Tuchel is going to do something crazy. Now, the thing is, how crazy is crazy for him? I know he's not going to play his regular 3-4-2-1. That's easy to defend against. I believe he's going to play a hybrid system. Sometimes 3 at the back, it looks like 3 at the back, it looks like 4 at the back. He's going to make
He has no time to
Ancelotti.
do all that crap, man. Like
He does.
Ancelotti-
You don't know Tuchel. He already has started. You know what the
Let's do
Southampton game.
Madrid's lineup. I got Madrid's lineup because Madrid can match this 3-4-3.
No, they're not
they can
playing.
do their
We're
own.
not playing 3. We're actually going to play 3-3-1-3. Against.
Oh,
Madrid.
we'll see.
Hey, man, calm down. We're going to beat Real Madrid.
3-3-1-3.
Just reading the comments.
And
hey,
guess
man.
what? It's going to be very, very fast. The game is going to be speedy match. Like, it's going to be hard for Madrid to keep up in the first 10 minutes. In the first 10 minutes, if Chelsea score in the first 10 minutes, it's game on.
It's game on, yeah.
No.
But
When was the last time? When was the last
So
time
you're
you guys
saying
played?
it's going to
When
be
was the last
very
time you guys
large.
played?
Okay.
When was the last time you guys played at the Bernabeu with the full crowd?
They've never played in the
at the
Bernabeu in their
Bernabeu.
history.
We've never
It's
played.
amazing, man. It's amazing.
This is the
Oh.
first time. This is the first time
Amazing.
Chelsea.
That's why I'm
played
so
at the Bernabeu.
excited.
This is
I'm
the
so
first time.
excited, man.
No, you guys
So
are gonna
last season
crumble
we
under
played
those
at the
lights.
Stephen.
I'm
Like,
so
that's what I
excited,
see.
man. Oh boy.
How easy
We
your
went to
colors?
Allianz. We went to Allianz and took somebody's chain. We went to Allianz.
Alias
I
not be
took somebody's
Bernabeu.
chain.
Bro, this is that was a lifetime ago, man.
We went
Come on,
to
bro.
Camp Nou. And
That
took
was a
that
out-
was a long
lifetime
time
ago.
It doesn't
That was
matter,
a
man.
lifetime ago.
No,
It all
that's
adds up, man.
different from now, man.
Those are leaders,
Bernabeu-
leaders
the
on that
Bernabeu-
team. You don't
the
have
Ben-
those type
guys,
of leaders right
Guys,
now.
the
Calm
Bernabeu
down.
will be rocking on Tuesday, though. It will be
They'll be
rocking.
rocking to the Chelsea Blues. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea.
Guys, I've been to the Bernabeu, Real Madrid playing Barcelona, Champions League, I think quarterfinal or semi-final. It's not as intimidating as what you think. It's not the Liverpool Stadium. It's not Nou Camp. It's not Napoli Stadium or Juve Stadium. It's not as intimidating as you.
Abdul, I don't know.
I didn't find it intimidating. And
What
I've been
game did you
a
go
lot
to?
of
What game was
stadiums.
that?
That's
game
what I
was
said.
Yeah,
Barcelona,
we
Real
played in the
Madrid,
first time.
What year?
2011 with Mourinho
Okay, so that was Pep.
and
That was
Pep,
Mourinho
Pep
and
and Mourinho.
Yeah,
The
but
two rival enemies in Syria in La Liga.
Chelsea ain't
then.
no Pep on the other side. Chelsea ain't no Pep 2011, man. It's a whole different
Sorry?
discussion.
It's a whole different game.
I'm
Man.
saying that the quality of that Guardiola side ain't the quality that Chelsea have right now. Going into that game, the experience.
No,
that
we're
they've had
talking
at
about the
playing
stadium. The
It's
stadium.
not
The
about
They were talking
stadium.
about
quality.
stadium effect.
Right.
Stadium
Oh,
effect.
guys, this
Come
is
on, stadium
spiritual.
effect.
This is not quality. That's why I'm saying just do your lineup. Calm down.
Okay. I think. Yeah,
If
I
it's
think-
spiritual, Blue Eyes. How many UCLs does
Let's do the
Blue Eyes
Madrid.
have?
Let's do the Madrid. Let's do the Madrid lineup.
I want to do I haven't done my lineup yet. So Steven, give me your lineup.
Spirit, past spirit, Abby.
I'll go 3-4-3.
the soup
I'll
now.
go
It's sweet.
Christensen, Thiago, Rudiger, Reece James, Alonso, Kante, Kovacic, Mount, Kai, Ziyech.
Mount
You playing
Kai.
Ziyech?
Yeah, I think Ziyech will start.
Ziyech
so
over Pulisic or Werner?
Over Pully, yeah.
Yo, Ziyech. Okay.
I don't
I
mind.
don't like
Hey,
Ziyech
Abdallah,
doesn't come
Abdallah,
out
I
in
see you in
a
the comment.
3-4-3
Abdallah.
at the back though. Anyway,
No, it might look like a 3, but it's a 4.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's going to play that
I think there
3.
might be an hybrid formation, but I think I
Yeah, I
have
think it's going to be
something different.
hybrid.
Guys, I have something
United
different.
Tonic. I see you, my brother. United
So
Tonic.
I think
Abdallah.
I'm gonna go with
At the hill man.
I'm gonna go with this.
All your goons from the street.
My goons, man. I know.
Guys, I'm gonna go with this for me.
United
play
see the
3-5-2?
light. Okay, good. He said Chelsea will smack them bad.
Yeah,
Good.
what about what? But
Why
guys,
play
like my
3-5-2?
boy Lukaku, is Lukaku gonna get any time in this game?
No,
He's
come
injured.
on, man.
He's injured, so relax.
He's injured. He has Achilles problem.
Nah, Lukaku not
Tripping
playing
over his own
is a
foot.
big. Oh
Tripping
man.
over his own foot.
So
Come
this
on.
is it's gonna be like a 3-5-2, but Mount is gonna be the one roaming around in the middle. I don't want him to want. I want him in the midfield.
Mount's
I
gonna be
want him
cool.
to be
Does
the
Mount,
one roaming
can
around.
Mount turn on that? Can Mount make that half turn and face Casemiro?
No,
Eye? Can he
that's
look
what I'm
him in the
talking
eye?
about. He
Can he
can't.
look him in the eye?
That's a
He
good
can't
question,
look them
bro.
in the eye. Thank you,
He can't
Tosi
look them
man.
niggas
He
in
can't
the
look them
eye.
in the
That's a
eye.
good
But I want him
question,
to do it on Tuesday.
He
I want
cannot.
him to,
Abdullah, you don't get
I want him
mine.
to look
You
them
don't
in the
get
eye.
mine. You
I
don't
want
fit.
Messi
Listen, I
to look them in the
cannot
eye.
argue with you, Tosin. I
You
can't
don't
argue
fit.
with you, man.
I thought he just said
I don't-
everything. Can
You
he
said
look
it
them
all.
in the
That's why,
eye?
Tosin, remember I said this. Can he? That post up? Can he deliver? Because that post up is the
Abdullah,
most
football and
important.
mind.
No,
Football
not
and
mine,
mind.
man.
Can he look at them in the eye and do that move? He no fit. He cannot.
No, but you know why? Amy, calm down, calm
Just
down.
just talk everything. Come on.
You
Just
talk everything finished, but Amy, you know what? You know the difference this time around. There is some. It's win or go home. It's a win or go home. It's a win or go home platform right now. So this is what we live for.
No,
I don't think you guys don't. I don't think you guys understand what's happening here, man. Win or go home. So that half turn is gonna have to come out from somebody's pocket. Somebody gonna have to deliver that half turn.
Conte might be the one because Conte was the one who delivered it in Stamford Bridge when Werner scored that goal.
Yeah,
like Havertz hit
That's
the
true.
crossbar.
That's
That
true.
started with Conte
Very good
between
point.
the lines.
Very
He's the one
good
who
point.
turned. Like this, I want to see who gonna show
Very
up,
good
man.
point.
Like
Very
who gonna
good
show
point.
up?
Listen, Tuesday is gonna be tantalizing.
And like
Because
honestly, I think you niggas gonna crumble, bro. Because it's Cruz Modric territory, bro. Like they're not
No,
no bitches.
We're gonna
bro.
crumble with
see.
emotion
Y'all
after we
No,
destroy
Tosin,
Real
Tosin, let
Madrid.
me tell you something, It's a bigger stadium. The game is going to be spread apart.
Abdallah
Chelsea's gonna
says we're
make it-
going home.
They
Chelsea-
don't
Chelsea's
care.
gonna
They
make
were
sure
arrested.
we ain't
Cruz and
going
Modric,
nowhere, man.
Cruz and
Blade
Modric
of
were arrested.
grass.
They didn't even play. Cruz and Modric didn't even play this week.
Yeah, they don't need. We don't
They
care.
have this.
if
They
don't
have.
play. We
They
don't
have
care.
this eye on this game. So they'll be in
Abdallah,
pristine
this is our
condition for
playground,
this
bro.
game.
You forgot, Abdallah? This is our playground. I'm just
Someone
laughing,
said
man.
Chelsea's gonna
People
go home with the
underestimate
weekend.
us is beautiful. We need to pump the underdog energy into the air. You know, I don't know how many of you have been to Vegas. You go to a hotel in Vegas to spend the weekend. You know, there's that oxygen they pump into the hotels, so it keeps you hype so that you want to gamble. I don't know if you guys know. There's this
It's a
oxygen.
lie.
That's,
Are you
you
serious?
didn't know? Look at this guy. You don't know. They pump on now, yeah, man. So that it keep you high and happy. So that when you lose money, you no go to feel yourself. So this is the same oxygen that we're walking in. You guys will never see anything, self. 3-0 Chelsea. 3-0.
See, Blue Eyes, right? I'll just say this and
3-0.
shut up. See, if Chelsea wants to win this match, they have to play men. They can't play boys. This is one of the big battlegrounds in European football. This is citadel of one of the citadels of European football. You can't just come to the Bernabeu and just say, "Oh, I'm just going." No, you can't be scared. You cannot be scared. You can't be scared.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't be scared. Like you said, it's
man.
win or go home.
Win or go home. You know what? I would have been more concerned if we were up 2-0. in this tie. Let that sink in. Exactly.
But you know what pains me the most?
Yeah.
Is this Madrid team only has Benzema. This is the poorest Madrid team I've seen in 10 seasons.
No, they're not poor.
They don't
not
just
poor.
have Benzema though.
Look, I'm trying to see what
If you take
people are
Benzema out of
saying.
that team for me, that team is
they're
one
not
man
poor.
team.
They're
It's a
not
one man
poor.
team. It's a
Look,
one man team.
No,
If you
guys,
take
they're not
Benzema
poor.
out,
Please.
they are not
Look.
poor, blue eyes, but if you
They're
take
not poor.
Benzema out of that team,
I said they are
it's a
the
one man team.
poorest I've
Obviously,
seen.
but Benzema's gonna play, so
The Benzema is going to play, but I just don't see what people see in this team. I mean, you forgot this Barcelona, average Barcelona just spanked them like 4 or 5-0 just
Yeah.
2 weeks
no,
ago.
like
Listen,
Madrid
that
are not good.
That
Madrid are
Barcelona
not
team
good.
has some very good players, and they have belief. They have what you
Look,
call
I'm
belief.
gonna be
But
real. I'm gonna be real with you
Madrid-
guys. Like I
Bernabeu.
actually agree. I actually agree with Abdul in the sense because like I've been watching Madrid. Madrid are not good. Like I just feel like Chelsea kind of resurrected them last week. I straight up like y'all just resurrected them, bro. Because
Do you
even
see
when they
the
beat,
celebration after the goals? You see the celebration after the goals? It was like they've just scored the Champions League final winning goal. I mean, you could tell they were like scared before they came.
The only problem, Abdul, is that if you are one goal down, I would say, okay, you are 2 goals down. So which you have to score 2 goals and then score a third one without them replying, which at the better about 90 minutes.
If we score 2-0, it's penalties, right? If it finishes 2-0.
But you have to keep them from scoring. You have to keep them from scoring, right?
My own conviction is that
if Chelsea win 2-1, I know you guys will do that moral victory shit. Y'all gonna do that moral victory.
No, I don't do. Come on, do I look like Arsenal to you? Come on, no.
My own conviction is like the game.
Last year, you played them last year. What was the score? At the
We played
Bernabeu.
them 2-0.
No, we didn't play at the
That
Bernabeu.
was in the Bern. That you played at their
That was their
training
training
ground.
ground.
You played on their training
What was,
ground.
We never
what was the score? Where you played
Chelsea
them?
has never
2-0,
played the
2-0
Champions
in
League
second
game.
In Spain, no, in
against
Spain, in Spain.
Madrid.
Yeah, what did we do?
1-1.
1-1.
1-1, and they were really, they were even worse then. And you guys are
They
better
were
than.
worse than that. They were actually worse.
We played them with a bunch of academy kids. Hi, Chelsea, love my club.
That's what's even making it more
I
painful
don't
for
know.
me.
We'll see.
A
Interesting.
bunch of academy kids, man. Imagine a bunch of kids from secondary school.
Don't gas it, bro. Don't gas it. Dog.
Come on, no, it's the truth. This is the truth. I can't have
You
nothing to
gassing
say.
it, bro.
It's a bunch of academic kids that we say, oh yeah, come. Where's your shoe? Where's your shoe? Come and play ball.
Abdullah, see what that Madrid fan is saying? We are poor. We are a retirement home.
No, this guy is being. I know United. He's trying to. This is
sarcastic.
this is reverse psychology. Don't mind him.
No, but before then he said we ain't no Atletico.
No, but it's true.
This is reverse psychology. Don't follow this guy. You fall into a trap. I know him very well.
This tie should really be.
But according to the report I'm hearing, they said no Militao will be suspended for the
Yeah,
match.
Militao is suspended. Yeah, so Nacho is going to start.
Nacho is going to start.
This
Yeah,
tie
they're going to
should
play
really
Nacho
be.
and Alaba, which we should fall into. You know, that's why I'm thinking Werner might start because he'll give those guys nightmares.
He has to start, but Steven, I don't know. Steven, you have the inside
Yeah,
info.
Steven
Werner has
said,
to start in this game, man.
So what
For
did
me.
you consider to Steven?
Tuchel said they're on a different level and he's not going to start him.
How would that make Timo
I
feel?
don't understand that statement.
How would
It's
that
not-
make
Who
Timo
said
feel?
that? Who said that?
Tuchel.
Tuchel.
He said who is on a different level?
Madrid is on a
Madrid.
different level with Southampton. Yeah.
Did he say that means that Werner will not start?
Yeah.
When did he say that?
I think he's playing mind games.
I hope
I think
so.
he's playing mind games though.
I think it's. I mean, what sort of statement is that? It's like, did we pick up Werner from the championship?
Well,
You
you know what, Abdul? That's a good question because it can be debatable.
What sort of statement is that? I mean, this guy's a Champions League winner, and
Yo,
you said,
are we doing the Madrid line?
Of course, it's from Bundesliga tax. Relax.
Let's do the Madrid lineup.
Let's do Madrid lineup. Yeah.
He plays in Abdul. Primavera plays in Agricultural Science League, so relax.
okay.
Yo, keep that 3-4-3. Keep that 3-4-3. Okay. Move Thiago just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Let me change that, Jesse.
Yeah.
So is it 3-4-3 or 4-3-3?
Yeah, just leave it at 3-4-3.
It is 4-3-3.
I I think everyone plays
But
4-3-3.
it can be 4-3-3 depending on how you want to position Thiago because it's Casemiro.
SSB,
Just
which
put
one is
Casemiro.
217, man?
Okay, so Casemiro. Okay, so it's for so
217.
Mendy, Mendy, yeah. Mendy.
Yeah. 2-1-7. Not a bad
This
one.
one.
Yeah,
But I know
Carvajal,
Chelsea's going to
obviously.
play. They're going to play 5 attacking players. They're going to attack with 5 because they're going to believe Madrid is going to defend with 4. They're going to attack with 5.
So
That
Nacho
extra
and Alaba,
man.
like,
Guess who
Nacho-
that extra man is?
Who?
Marcos Alonso. He's going to
So
score.
he's going to score on that then. How
He's going
do
to
you know?
score. He's
Emi?
going to be that extra man. Like I said, Chelsea's going to attack from the left.
Yo, he's
and
an
defend from the right.
ex Madrid player.
Yeah,
So
his
I don't know how
grandfather
he's
played
gonna-
for Madrid. His father played for
Yeah.
Madrid too.
That goal where he scored against Southampton, that goal, Now
Okay,
put,
now
they
that
call
goal
it-
he
put
will
your-
score. You also, I don't
Put
talk
your
about
leg
it
and
already.
see, no?
He's going to be that X factor in that game next week. I'll be on Tuesday.
Amen.
He's
Amen.
going to be that extra. We're going to attack
will
with
come to
5,
fruition.
defend with 5.
It will come to fruition, my brother.
It's going to be a very interesting game.
No. Other way around. Cruz on the left, Modric on the right.
Listen,
This way.
what if Real Madrid match them with formation? What happens then?
That's what
So
I'm
they can't play
saying. Like
back
Casemiro, just keep. I should have just kept the 4-3-4-3 because
3-4-3.
Casemiro
This way.
Casemiro will be but push Carvajal up.
Up this way.
Yeah, and then put Nacho because that's what they were. That's what Alaba and then Casemiro in the middle.
What about this guy, Eder Militao? He's not playing?
He's suspended.
No,
Okay,
3-4-3.
yeah.
That's not 3-4-3.
So where do you want me to switch them around? So Carvajal here.
Put what's it called? Carvajal higher up.
Yeah,
Put
up.
Modric close. Modric is in a double pivot with Cruz. He's in a
Cruz,
double
okay.
pivot with Cruz.
Okay, so you want me to put this way?
Carvajal's there, and then Casemiro's in the. Then Nacho is wide right.
Okay, Nacho wide right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Casemiro
in the middle.
Yeah. And then what's it called? Benzema in number 9.
Benzema.
Obviously.
Put Benzema a little deeper. Bring him a little deeper near Cruz and Modric. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, close
Let's
to
spread out.
Modric, exactly. And then that's Vinny.
Okay,
and then I think it'll be Rodrigo. I think
because
Rodrigo. Oh, it'll be Thank you. You're right. You're probably right. Valverde might be the guy. Even what's it called? Valverde. Yeah.
So Valverde. Okay.
What are the chances that Bale gets to play this game? Gareth Bale.
It might not start. It might not start.
He got booed. He got whistled.
I see food for Alonso with this lineup, man. I see a lot of food, man. Hi! Oh boy. Alonso go chop tire.
But the thing is, Valverde will come to defend.
That's the whole idea, because if Valverde drops to defend, Alonso will release. He's quick to release, quick.
But if Valverde recovers the ball, right?
Then there's players behind him.
No, the problem is Alonso won't let him get to him. That's one thing I like about Alonso, especially in big games. He attracts. What he does is he gravitates the opposing side. The two defenders will come to him, and then he'll release to Havertz. So I think this is food for. I love this lineup, Tosin. Good shout. Good shout, man.
What kind of system is this?
That's Tosin.
Tosin, come on, man.
So 3-4-3 now.
They're not going to play like this. This is too open.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is food for Alonso. I said it.
How is it open? How is it open? It's literally matching what you guys are doing.
Look at both with your feet.
No,
Look at the comments.
they're not going to match us. They're going to flood the midfield. I think they're going to play 5 across the midfield. They're going to play 4-5-1.
No, that bad. Imagine we'll play 4-5-1 now.
He cooks.
See,
4-5-1.
they are leading. They know Chelsea's going to come at them in the first 20 minutes to score a goal. They're not going to start the game
before
open.
he cooks.
They're going to try and contain Chelsea.
See, the problem, the problem is that player for player, they have better quality than you guys have.
Yeah, they have better quality. This is
player for player, they can match
you
you
guys
quality.
have.
But they don't have the legs.
And they're at home.
They don't have the legs.
Yeah, but you don't need the legs. You have if you have quality, right? It's what you do with
they
the
can
ball.
make you chase the ball if they're going to keep the ball. I think, honestly, what shocked me was Madrid keeping the ball against you guys for that whole first half. I thought you guys were going to keep the ball better. But
No, they
that
did.
wasn't the case, and
Yeah,
they came in,
because-
and they will.
because
It'll be the
Jorginho-
same
Jorginho
theme.
was
I think
off.
it'll be the same theme in the Bernabeu. How good will Chelsea be on the counter? Let's see.
No,
But
in the Bernabeu, Chelsea's going to play with Kovacic, not Jorginho, right? And
Is the game Tuesday or Wednesday?
It's
The-
Tuesday.
the-
It's Tuesday. This
Tuesday
Tuesday.
again.
I like that it's early. I like it's the early.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. Yeah.
Yeah, get it out
To
of
be
the
honest,
way.
I actually want it on Monday.
So that Tuesday,
Get it over
Wednesday,
with.
person go
You want it on
relax.
Monday?
I can't wait to drink
Yeah.
you guys. We'll be back here on Tuesday, right, Abdullah?
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. I think we'll have Tuesday, so that will preview Wednesday games. Right?
No, but the thing is, I'm so happy this game is Tuesday, so that Wednesday, when I'm watching the other games, I'll start predicting who we are going to play next. Hi.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
you are.
Oh my
Or you
goodness.
could, or the flip side, you'll be watching
Or
it.
you can start in your mind by saying, "I want Atletico."
Or on the
and
flip
United.
side, you're gonna be with me in Cancun. You'll come to Cancun.
No, man,
Go to
just you're on your own, man. No, no, no.
Go
We're gonna
to
do the job that you guys couldn't do. That's it.
This is a suicide formation. Carlo
Hey,
will
man,
start
we
for
bossed
Avadi,
them
then
for
Adidi.
150 minutes, man. You haven't bossed them yet.
You did.
It's not actually suicide. It's actually
Ancelotti playing Camavinga and then Valverde
So
together.
you guys were up 2-0 at the time in that time. You know that. That's how it gets.
You know how it goes, man. It's
Since
small
they might
That's
be
what
margin.
I'm
the
saying.
last
So
time.
why is it
Guys,
impossible for us?
Guys,
Why is it
wait,
impossible
they might be the
for us
last
to do the
time
same thing
I
that
will
Real
break
did to
him
you?
bread with you.
because
you
because
guys
they were,
aren't
they,
as
were, they, were,
good.
they were
You're
not
not
up
as good.
2-0 in the game. They were up 2-0 in aggregate. It's two different things.
No, but they were still.
Right.
But they had another goal to add to the advantage. They were 1-0 up in the first tie. Second tie,
Yeah,
they
but
scored
it's,
one goal first.
yeah, but
So I
in the
mean,
game itself,
Things happen.
no,
Man.
but that's huge. That's a huge boost. That's a huge boost. You get a second goal. That's buffer.
Yeah,
see, I
because our
understand. I
goalkeeper
understand.
sold.
I
Our
understand
goalkeeper
that.
sold, man.
I understand the
Don't
need
make
to.
sure Mendy doesn't do the same thing because he did.
I'll be on
Guys,
prayer that day.
calm
I'll be
down.
on
We
prayer
are
that day.
winning
Go
the
eyes.
Champions League.
Go
Prayer
eyes.
assignment on
Talk
that
to
day.
me, my brother Abdul.
I'll
Go
start.
eyes.
Yes, sir. Talk to me, bro.
You're dreaming.
I'm not dreaming, no.
And you know what you remind me of?
Who?
1998 World Cup.
I know,
I so much believe Nigeria was going to win that World Cup.
Until Denmark humble us.
No. I look back now, I realize how, like, what happened to my football brain? Like, did I lose? Did I exchange my brain? Like, how did I come to that conclusion? Nigeria is going to win the World Cup. How? Because
Wait.
I saw the first
Question. Abdul, a question, because
This is not the
Yeah.
same thing.
I was negative 3 years old in 1998. So can you
Yeah.
please give me some context as to how you arrived at this?
That's because we had one of the most talented team in the history of Nigeria. That's number one. Number two, we played one of the best games you will see in a World
Against
Cup
Spain.
opening match against Spain. And
The
we
problem
beat them.
Nigeria had.
We did not even
Nigeria
beat them.
stopped playing Denmark. Nigeria
destroyed
looked at
them.
what
We did not even just beat them. We beat them in a very what do you call it?
We
In
destroyed
a
them.
very dramatic way.
Yeah, with a screamer.
It was
Sunday Olise, yeah.
sweet.
the problem Nigeria had in that World Cup. Nigeria stopped playing the game.
Feeling something else.
Nigeria stopped playing the game, right? In Denmark, they were looking towards Brazil the next quarterfinal. They got
Yeah.
kicked out 4-0. Destroyed 4-0.
Man. By the
4-0.
Lafro brothers.
4-0.
No, guys, most of the World Cup we've been to, I know we could have lost and we would have ended up losing, but we actually beat ourselves in all the World Cup we've been to. You see, in that World Cup, 98 World Cup, the players had more influence than the coach. In the 94 World Cup, some of our players were in the nightclub till 3-4 o'clock in the morning before the Italian game.
Yeah, but
In
that
2014 World Cup, hold on, 2014 World Cup, our players were busy sharing money brought from Abuja till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning before the France game. So we actually beat ourselves.
Wait. What happened in 2014? What happened in 2014?
They were sharing their match bonus money, because they had not been
paid for a while.
Oh, paid. Oh, okay.
So the president heard of it, so he requested that a private jet actually go with box full of foreign currency to Brazil. So the money was delivered to them in cash and direct. So the players were eager, they were busy sharing this money because they thought like, look, if we leave this money with the officials for 24 more hours, half of it might disappear or something might happen. They're busy actually
Are these
negotiating.
are these true, or are these just stories that you've heard?
No, it
Because I
happened.
mean,
It happened. This happened live.
I think these are truth. These are
Maybe
facts.
Happened live.
that was the report we got.
Cow,
It
these are
happened
facts.
live, man.
Cow, you know Nigeria now. You know Nigerian people. Corruption too much now.
But
This
I
is
have
the report we
94.
got.
94. We didn't win. 94 was. You know what? The irony was. It was Eguavon. 94. We played our hearts out, man. Eguavon just commit. It wasn't his fault, but he committed a late foul, and Roberto Baggio finished us, man.
Yeah, but the players were in nightclub till 3 o'clock in
No,
the
but
morning.
the
Came
way
out
they
and
played. I know, but the way they played that game, we outplayed Italy.
Yeah.
We outplayed Italy in that game. I don't know if you remember. We outplayed
but
Italy
the
from the back.
Bro, by the way, that game is the record. Okocha had 15 dribbles in that game.
Yes.
No,
We
it's the
outplayed
record in
Italy,
the
man.
World Cup. It's the record in the World Cup. No one's
Italy,
ever had.
but Italy outsmarted us.
Yeah.
In those days in football, you were able to commit all kinds of like physical.
that game broke my heart. Oh.
Hi,
I
man,
tell you.
Stop.
I remember I was in school. I was in college then.
Stop, man. Hi.
Yeah, I think I was a freshman or something, and
I wasn't born.
for like a
back
week,
then, you know.
for like 1 week,
I was
nobody could
negative
say
7.
anything.
And I was already upset.
The Italians took out our 2 best players and they kicked one in the balls to get him out.
Amunike and who was the other one again?
Amokachi.
I think that game broke my heart. It broke my heart.
They
We
took
are
them out.
sidetracking off topic. Let's get back.
Okay, let's go. Yeah. When we start talking about
Guys,
this,
before we
World
round
Cup,
up,
we won't
score
stop.
prediction, guys. Before we round up, score prediction. Blue eyes, score prediction.
Oh, you want to hear score prediction from me? You know where I'm going with mine, anyways. But listen, the preamble to my statement right now is calm down. We're going to win the Champions League. 3-0 Chelsea.
What?
3-0 Chelsea.
I'm writing it down.
Write it down. 3-0 Chelsea, man. Minimum.
Can you write the time as well? Write the
I'm
time.
writing it down already. Don't worry. I'm writing it down. It's on my book. Yeah, it's on my jota. It's my jota.
3 a.m. in the UK.
Blue is the color. Chelsea is the name. Hey, oh, blue is the color. And winning is our game. Hey, oh boy. Listen, I can't wait for Tuesday, my people. I can't wait, man. This is what we live for. When our backs are against the wall.
Your prediction is 3-0, right?
Yes.
CFC Steven, what's the prediction?
3-0 Chelsea. Let's go. Super Tommy Tuchel's gonna do a masterclass.
Exactly.
I am in trouble, guys. Hey, listen, I'm not part of these people.
3-0.
3-0.
You have to trust the process, man.
Hi.
This is a winning
referee.
gentlemen. This is a winning enterprise.
The referee for the game is that Polish guy. Is a Polish guy is going to be the referee.
Referee or no referee, boys go play ball.
And guess what? That referee has never officiated a Chelsea match before. Yeah, he's never officiated a Chelsea match, and he has officiated 5 Madrid matches. Madrid won 4 and drew 1.
No, they won 2. They won 2. They lost 1. They drew 2.
Yeah, is that
We're not looking at
draw
referee.
2 and lose 1.
We're not looking at referee, gentlemen. We're just talking ball.
Man, you wait for referees, man. I'm telling you, man. Those guys, they're terrible. Terrible.
Hopefully we don't get an Ovrebo on Tuesday.
Oh my god, they're just.
I'm praying.
Some of them are good. Others are just.
2009 referee now.
Oh, okay.
Barcelona.
Okay.
But I think this guy is.
You like getting to stop this. Mount Kai, Werner 2 and Villa 1. That's 4-1 Chelsea.
United. United. Be careful what you wish for. I like this your goal spread. Except I like this your goal spread, man. Be careful what you wish for.
So we're gonna 2 goals.
Minus Vinny.
Kai 1. If Chelsea win 4-1, Chelsea are 2 already. You know that.
Of course.
You know, United think if Chelsea win 4-1, we are 2.
United Tunic is being he's playing reverse psychology.
See,
Don't mind him, man.
I think. See, if you ask me what the score is, I think 2-0, extra time. At that point, I don't know what was going to happen.
Men, listen. You can smell the smoke. Men, no. say Chelsea go win this thing, but people are just trying to.
Give me a scoreline.
People are panging. A lot of people are panging.
No,
Give
Tuchel
me a
is going to
scoreline.
bring out something that nobody has seen before. The
Man, no.
guy is
Man, you
going to do
guys are
something. I
overrated
just
too,
smell it.
man.
I smell it, Tosin.
We'll see.
Tuchel is going to cook.
Tuchel
If
said
we
he
win,
has
Tosin is going to
chocolate
go hide
twice,
it,
3
man.
times or 4 times
Hey,
after the
go hide,
Madrid
yo.
match. That he has to sit down in his house and watch it. On a
Oh,
couch.
you watched the match?
He said he went back home and sat down on his couch and ate chocolate like
Of
2
course.
times or 3 times. And he said, I was standing, I was sitting, I was standing, I was sitting, I was
Exactly.
roaming
Oh,
about
yeah, he
watching the
said
match
that?
again.
Good.
Oh yeah, I remember him saying he had so much chocolate.
So
Wow.
he said he has so much
all
chocolate.
that theatrics, man.
It's
Ancelotti's
not
just going to tell
theatrics.
his
The guy
boys.
is
Ancelotti's just
saying
going to
all
tell
the
his
things that
boys.
went wrong.
Ancelotti's just going to tell his boys, "Hey, go out there, go break a leg," you know. And they're going to
I'm
be
gonna
Who's
get
going to
guys.
break whose leg?
Huh.
Ancelotti?
No, it's just a saying. Like, just go out there, do your
Yeah,
thing.
break a
That's
leg,
what he's
like, go
gonna
and
do.
do what
Yeah,
Abdul,
do
give
your
me a
best.
just go
scoreline.
do what you do, and they're gonna
2-1
and Madrid will be fine.
2-1
to Madrid. 2-1 to Madrid.
Kai, nah, a jump and pass. Devil go their way, man. What is this, man? Back to sender, man. Back to sender. I beg. We don't need this in our. No.
Kyle, give me a scoreline.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be 1-1.
Abdul, stop this thing, man.
1-1.
I really think it's going to be 1-1.
Carl,
but-
nah, man. Okay, are we gonna? Can we forecast the Man City too, please?
No, we should have been out Tuesday.
Let me cast.
Yo, Blue
Let me
Eyes is
cast
hurt.
City, man. Quick. I need to balance this casting. I need to balance the casting.
Yo, honestly, regarding City, you don't think that Liverpool game might have taken a bit out of them?
Give me a scoreline.
Not all. I think it actually helped them. Actually helped them. There's nothing like winning. When you're winning and you're doing well, it just
I'm really bad at this score thing, Abdullah. I'm really bad at it.
Yeah, so just give me a scoreline.
Abdullah,
0-0.
Marvelous is calling you. I don't know what it is.
0-0.
0-0.
Wow.
I've
Marvelous.
been,
Give me a
I've been
scoreline.
backstage forever trying
Oh,
to
are you
get
serious?
Are you serious?
Oh,
I just saw
man.
your text now, man. I just saw
saw
you
it
now,
now.
man.
No
Sorry.
verse. Give me a scoreline, Marvelous, for Tuesday's match.
I think
Chelsea,
it's going
Chelsea.
to end.
Yeah, the Chelsea match.
I think it's going to end 4-1.
Oh.
What?
Chelsea 4.
Wait. Marvelous. Let me ask you a question, right? Let me just play an advocate.
4-1.
Amy,
Chelsea,
please don't
wait.
jinx this energy,
Which Chelsea
please.
player is going to score these 4 goals in the Bernabeu that is packed?
Man, fool now. What are you talking?
Okay, so let me be serious. My thing is, I think it's either gonna end 3-1 or 4-1.
If
I
we get
think-
3-1, that's an extra time.
Yeah, so I don't want to play extra time in their home, so I'm gonna say 4-1.
Marvelous, you're putting tongue in your cheek.
Marvelous. Why wasn't it 4-1 at
I
Stamford
think
Bridge?
we'll score
Why
2
wasn't
in the
it
first
4-1 at
half.
Stamford Bridge?
I think
Marvelous,
we'll
why
score
wasn't
2
it
in
4-1
the
at
first
Stamford
half
Bridge? Why wasn't it 4-1 at Stamford Bridge?
because we were all over the place.
I think the pressure of Stamford Bridge got to those players too.
Now we're going to be in one place.
So you think that you're going to go to the Bernabeu and put 4 past Real Madrid?
Comfortably.
Yeah, because we
Nobody
have
has
nothing
put
to
4.
lose.
Let me tell you, nobody has put 4
Okay.
past Real Madrid this season. Though.
That's why I like my
Barca
club.
did, Barca
We are
did.
always
The
the
last team to
Barcelona
put
beat them
4
4-0.
past
Apart
them
from
was
Barcelona,
Ajax.
yeah. Apart from
Ajax in the
Barcelona.
Champions League and
Ajax in the
Barcelona in
Champions
the league.
Ajax beat them in the UCL.
That was a long
Okay.
time ago. That was many moons ago.
That's why
Okay.
I love my club, man. We like to go into situations where we're the first to do something. So
Okay.
don't worry, man. Don't worry.
I'm not worried. I'll be watching. I'm not.
You better be watching because Wednesday
please,
we'll go talk your own.
Kyle, please don't test me. I want to concentrate on that match.
No, I won't text. I'll not be watching. I'll be
Let me
watching.
just concentrate. So if I want to get caught, let me call somebody in that match.
Wait, is United Tunic a Chelsea fan?
No,
He's a
don't fall for that trap.
He's a Madrid fan.
He's a Madrid fan,
He's
so
not
he's
fall for that
trolling.
trap. He's trolling.
I hate to predict Chelsea match, but let me just give my scoreline.
You see, he said Chelsea will drop 2 in the opening 16 minutes. United tonic.
No, I think we'll score 2 in the first half. In the first 45
I think-
minutes.
On the first half, we're up 3-0.
So wait, like,
Chelsea
what's your
match.
halftime score? 2-0?
3-0.
SK, give me a scoreline.
Chelsea to win 3-0. Timo Werner hat-trick
God
incoming.
bless you, my brother, man.
Wait,
Yeah.
Abdullah, could you
God bless
quickly
you, man.
tell me what your
Positive
starting
energy.
11 would be?
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
Positive energy. Good shout.
SKCFC
Also,
3-0.
Abdullah, also, if Bayern lose this time, can we induct to the Bundesliga, bro?
Sure, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Bayern. We're gonna talk about Bayern.
We can also induct the La
Guys,
Liga, man.
see,
We're
this
going to
is
induct the La
see
Liga.
my daughter here. I'm putting everybody's collar in here. You see him. No, my Ronaldo.
Chelsea's the club just.
So wait,
sweep.
who has a better chance on Tuesday to knock who out? Villarreal or Chelsea?
Oh, Bayern Munich has better chance. I mean,
Tosin.
So guys, my prediction is 3-0 to Chelsea.
Abdul, my guy. God bless you, my brother, man. Amen.
What
It will
was
come
it?
to
What
fruition.
was that? What was that?
3-0.
Abdullah, what's your
But,
starting
But
11?
yeah, Tosin, I wanted to tell you
Who's
the
scoring?
finals.
Who's scoring? Who's
Chelsea
scoring?
Villarreal.
Abdullah, who's scoring?
It's tough. I think Kai Havertz will score. I think Mason will score. But I
And
don't know
Alonso.
who's gonna
Alonso
score.
now.
But
Alonso
I
will
think Kai
put
Havertz
one.
will score.
What about Zo?
I think Marcus Alonso will make an assist, but I think Kai will score, and I think Mason will score too. But I'm not sure who's gonna score the third goal. I'm not sure yet.
Reece James, come on.
Hey man, if Reece James can score, Steve, I won't say a word about
just
it
imagine
again.
Chelsea win 3-0. I'm gonna be having good.
Abdullah, it's not imagine. It's going to happen. I told you, calm down.
I don't want to get too much excited.
There's a difference between watching TV and watching cinema. Calm down. Just calm down.
I am calm.
Good.
So,
Blue Eyes, how much ice cream did you have after your pepper soup this afternoon?
that ice cream must have worried Blue Eyes because Blue Eyes
I had like
Guys,
4 jars of
calm
is
down.
on a different zone right now.
Calm
Guys,
down.
we might have
We're
to
going to
apologize to
roll
Blue Eyes
Real
on Tuesday.
Madrid into a spliff.
We might have to send an apology to Blue Eyes if this happens. We must have to send an apology.
No, I don't need anybody's apology. The only time I need apologies on May 29th when we'll be doing the tour with the cup. Don't talk to me now.
Oh my.
Don't talk to me now.
I'll be. I mean, I do like the optimism, though. I will say that.
No, it's not about
way too much optimism, man.
Chelsea.
I like the optimism.
Too many
Villarreal.
homers, man. Too many homers.
Chelsea Villarreal final, Champions League.
Whoa!
Mancity is gone on Wednesday. Liverpool gone Wednesday.
Now I know that pepper soup will worry you.
Liverpool will make it through. Liverpool will make it through. But I feel like Emery would be able to shock us against Liverpool.
No, Emery ain't smelling nothing, man. Bayern gonna batter Villareal black and blue on Tuesday.
City will see well on Wednesday. When I know,
I'll tell you what. Wednesday. Let me tell you what. Wednesday will be 4-0 City.
At the Metropolitan.
What's
at the
my guy's
Metropolitan.
Okay, now.
4-0.
At the Stadio Metropolitan.
Listen, my guy DS. You know who
Guys,
DS?
on Tuesday we'll do a preview towards Wednesday.
That's
okay.
I can't wait. I can't wait for this game.
Oh my God! Did you just say you will beat this guy 4-0?
In fact, 7-0. Not even 4 steps. 7.
At the
7.
Metropolitan.
You off the wine, man.
Wait, let me just tell you, right? If you guys succeed in beating Simeone's team by 4, just be careful of the pilots flying that plane because it might be Simeone flying you guys, man.
I don't see it. I don't see how. I talked about this earlier on. I don't see. We're actually better away than we are at home. I don't see how Athletic get over this. I don't see it.
No
With
problem.
the way these guys played today,
Rested all 11 players.
with the way they played today, I just don't see it, man. I mean, if they had a 1-0 advantage, Athletic, okay, you know what? Then we have to go for it and they get counter. But with the 1-goal lead, with the hunger these guys have, Athletic, I don't think there'll be any.
Do you think the game today will take a toll on you guys?
I think it's going to help them actually.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it will help them because now Man City players know what not to do when leading a game.
These guys are used to playing 3. I mean, last year or the year before, they played for about 4 months a game every 3 days. every 3 days.
They are a year older this year. They've added more miles to their legs, though.
Yeah, these guys are athletes, man. These guys are athletes,
Uh-huh.
guys. These guys are not.
They are
They're not
robots,
like you
eh?
and I. You know, these guys are.
I want to
These
get
guys
big belly. Okay.
These guys do cryotherapy, all this shit right after games. These guys are finely tuned, man, and
Guys,
they watch them.
Blue, I
Red lines, all that kind of stuff.
convinced, not to confuse you guys, that Tuesday, I don't know what's going to happen, but I hope and God willing we win 3-0.
No, Abdul.
I think I see. I know one thing on
Exactly.
Tuesday is true, right? We are going to have a surprise on Tuesday. I don't know whether it's the Chelsea game or the Villareal game. There's a shocker happening on Tuesday.
I just don't want Villareal to win that game because it gives Liverpool an easy pass to the final. I want to see Sané versus Trent.
Villareal would be harder for Liverpool than Bayern.
Thank you, marvelous.
I want to conduct the Bundesliga.
The reason I say that I don't know is because these teams twerk for Liverpool, man. They twerk for them. I'm telling you.
Funny enough,
Unai Emery will twerk for Liverpool. I tell you, he will twerk for them anyhow.
Anytime I listen to Manchester United anytime I hear City fans talk about the latest stages of the Champions League, at the back of my mind I always say to myself, Pep is going to Pep at some point. So how are you guys so sure that you're going to
when Pep won the Champions League in 2009-11, he didn't Pep, right? Players.
He had Messi. Messi is the cheat code.
How many times has Messi won the Champions League since? Once.
How many times has Pep won it since?
Has he won? How many trophies has he won? What are we talking about here? Serious?
Yeah, but he's won league trophies. Pep excels.
It's irrelevant. They're all titles. They're all titles. So we can't make that argument.
All I'm saying is
this whole argument that Pep is going to Pep is a lazy argument that holds no merit and no water.
I mean, to be fair, though, but here's the thing you have to keep in mind, though. Like, winning the Champions League takes a certain amount of, like, a different kind of skill set to winning a league title.
Exactly.
Winning the Champions League is a lot to do with luck and the draw. Let's be frank and be honest.
That's a fact.
It has a lot to do with winning. It has a lot to do with the draw that you get.
Of course, PSG agrees.
But see, here's the thing, though.
Bro, look at Bayern. Bayern just got Salzburg, and Villareal.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. Listen. Here's what I will say, though. The thing you have to keep in mind around, if you look at the way Pep, right, has been knocked out of his Champions League competitions since he won the UCL with Barcelona, some of them have looked kind of sus. I mean, 2014 he gets spanked by Real Madrid. 2015 he concedes 5 goals to MSN. Granted, it's MSN, but still. 2016, he loses to Atletico, a team that doesn't score that many goals to begin with. 2017, he concedes 6 goals to Monaco. 2018, he concedes 5 to Liverpool.
What is the argument? So was your argument that Pep Guardiola is not a great manager? They can't win the Champions League? Is what you're saying?
It's not about that. But I'm just saying I'm saying
what are you saying? I'm trying to understand.
No. I'm saying that you can't just say that. He's only unlucky because conceding 6 goals.
Let's get something straight, right? The best ever team to win the Champions League is Pep Guardiola's 2011 FC Barcelona team.
No, that's not true. Stop.
That doesn't really change anything that I just said.
Which other team, right?
But that doesn't change anything that I just said.
Which other team was so dominant in the Champions League and that Barcelona team? There's none.
I can't really argue that one way or the other, but I'm just saying it doesn't really change what I said about everything.
I have the answer for you.
The fact that the man won the
answer for you.
The
Champions League 1994. AC Milan, Barcelona.
I watched it. Yeah, I watched it.
AC Milan dominated Barcelona, and that Barcelona you couldn't beat it. You couldn't beat that Barcelona team.
It was the Romario. Romario was there. I watched it live.
Romario was there. Stoichkov was there.
They weren't as good as
they have.
No, okay, wait. Let me bust your head, Carl. The Ajax team that won in 1995.
They're not as good as they weren't as good as the Barcelona team. I watched it.
They played better football than the
hell no.
That was with Kanu and
absolutely. Listen, Emmy, there are books.
That Ajax of 95, they went how many games unbeaten? Almost 60 games unbeaten.
I watched that game. I
Almost
watched that game.
60 games
I
unbeaten
watched
in
that game live. Right then, I was a kid in school in Europe. Then I watched it live. Let me tell you, there is no team. They've written books about that 2011 Barcelona team that beat Alex Ferguson at Wembley. They've written books and videos about this. I don't even read it.
Leave that thing is all hype.
But I've just given you I've just given you a final that actually I've given you a final that actually beats that final.
It doesn't beat that final. I'm sorry.
The Barcelona AC Milan.
That final was so one-sided.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That's
and this is all about. Again, these are your.
Let me tell you this.
Listen, these are your opinions. I respect your opinions, right?
Final better than the 2006 final.
The facts that listen,
this chat is better than Sky Sports, man.
No, okay, because there are books that have been written about that final in 2011.
Leave that those books. See, those books is all hype. It's all hype.
Okay.
It's all hype. I tell you,
name 5 players from the AC Milan team and name 5 players from the Barcelona team.
Final, even the 2013
final, 1994 Champions League final.
What am I supposed to do with that? Well, what's the point of that exactly?
So that the panel can see how they can compare the teams that were playing.
Did you watch both games?
United say book start.
I watched both games. Yeah.
So in your opinion, one is better. In my opinion, one is better. What's the difference? You have your opinion. I have my opinion.
You said in the history.
So in my opinion, yes.
In my opinion, you're making the statement.
Abdul, listen. Abdul. Look, you have your opinion. I respect your opinion. You think the 1994 Barcelona thing was a good one? Great. God bless you. Drink pepper soup. I think mine is better. Same thing.
2011. That's 2011.
No, but you are trying to back your argument up.
3-0, right?
In books were written for
guys.
These are facts. I mean, go watch Take the Ball Past the Ball. Go watch Take the Ball Past the Ball. When you watch Take the Ball Past the Ball, we can have this discussion.
Post-match, Chelsea, Madrid, Villareal, Bayern. Guys, quick.
You don't expect to sow cassava and reap up cocoyam.
Bayern Munich, 3-0.
You don't expect to
Bayern Munich,
sow rice and reap up cassava.
Scoreline.
Yeah, Bayern Munich, 3-0.
Oh, Bayern Munich, okay. You want me to give you a scoreline? Huh. Villareal, 3-0.
What?
This guy, you have something that ice cream you had, man.
Villareal, man.
Can
you guys say what is blue ice eating?
What Emi, remember when I told you that? Emi, when I told you that Everton would beat Man U, you said the same thing. Now look at what's happening with Frank Lampard.
Blue ice, that's not hard.
Blue
ice, that's not hard now. About Kilode.
No, but on top of that, Burnley lose. So Frank Lampard ain't relegating.
Are you surprised that Burnley lost?
Seriously? To Norwich?
Yeah. They lost to Norwich.
They lost to Norwich 2-0. Come on, that's a surprising scoreline. But anyways, keep going, Abdullah. Sorry.
Give me the scoreline. 2-1 Villareal.
Wow. Exactly. That makes sense.
Villareal.
Bayern, they go house, man, with City.
2-1 Villareal.
I'll say 3-1 Bayern.
Sorry, man, but when they go house, man, when I go reach
I'll tell you what, Bayern 3-0 in the clear. Bayern 3-0, and then the Real Madrid Chelsea be 1-1.
What you said, Abdullah?
SK, give me a scoreline between
that's Bayern. That's a first scoreline, 1-1. That's a first
2-2.
scoreline, but jump and pass.
Yeah.
Jump and pass.
If your hands to Bayern are out.
Jump and
Bro,
pass.
Villareal could have had like 4 goals in that first leg. I don't see why they can't.
Bayern are out. You know that Bayern are out.
We answer no.
So Abdullah, you do know that Villareal, I think, actually played. Was it that they played Bayern in the Super Cup or not? Who did they play in the Super Cup?
They played Chelsea in the Super Cup this year.
Oh, and took to penalties, right, or something?
Yeah. And they remember this Villareal team went to Turin and knocked out Juventus.
And knocked out Juventus.
No, they're not shit. If you watch them in the spirit, they're playing better now. They're playing better.
Yeah, but they're not very good, man. Just beat them 5-0 at Stamford Bridge. I mean, seriously.
4-0.
5 now. What's 5?
Is it 5 or 4?
No, it's 5-0.
4.
That's 5 when I beat them now.
It was
4. No, chill, it was 4.
Juventus
even beat Chelsea. Juventus beat Chelsea the match they won.
Yeah, it was
Second,
fun.
that was on
Villarreal plays a typical European style of football, right? And
It was
they're
fun,
very
yeah.
hard to break down, and that's where the hard knock is. Because guess what? You can throw all your punches at them, and they'll absorb everything, go forward, and they'll take one or two of their chances.
At the Allianz Arena, when those guys look,
Whatever,
when Salzburg played,
Allianz,
when Salzburg played Bayern
Bayern
Munich, it was
Arena,
1-1.
Orobo
When Salzburg
Arena,
played
all
Bayern,
the
it was
arena.
1-1.
So
Right? When they went back home, it was 7.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, when
If
they
it
played
is
them, it was
1-1,
7.
Bayern are out, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What?
1-1.
Oh, you think Bayern will score only one goal in the
1-1.
Guys, now seriously, now come on.
It's going to
Seriously,
end
seriously.
1-1. Villarreal 1, Bayern 1.
Villarreal 2, you know that. If he has 1-1.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
they're not true.
I
How
expected
are
before
they
the
true?
because they're true.
Villarreal won at their house
They're already a goal up right after the.
Yeah, but so are you saying on the day 1-1 or aggregate 1-1?
Yeah, on the day
No,
1-1.
on the
We're
day
talking of
1-1.
Nah,
on the day,
that's not
on the
happening,
day.
man. I don't see it. I just
Wow.
don't see that.
Wow.
I mean, I just don't see. I mean, Bayern Munich with no.
Remember,
Bayern?
this Bayern Munich is
If
different
that
from
happens,
last season, though.
Bayern is
Last
I don't see it,
season
man.
was Hansa Flick. This season is Julian Nagelsmann. He's a
Yeah, I just
lunatic,
don't.
man.
I mean,
He loves chaos. He loves chaos. And guess
Yeah,
who
but I
solves
mean-
chaos? Guess who solves chaos? Unai Emery. Unai Emery.
Yes, I
likes to
mean,
solve chaos.
listen, Emery can only go so far. I'm
No,
serious.
so
There's
far,
usually-
I think he gets to the semi-final. He smells blood.
Nah,
Emery
it's
will
not.
But
shut
you know,
down
you
in
know,
that
you know
final.
what, guys? I
Unai
wish,
Emery will be in that final. Mark my words.
I wish Unai Emery was taking us to the Bernabeu. He will do something mad, crazy.
Now, you
That
you
guy
guys
is
are
crazy.
overrating this guy. I'm telling
No,
you, you
he's
guys are
not
overrating this
overrating.
guy.
He's won the
He
Europa League
already
4
rested.
times. No joke.
Who can
He's
you
legit.
seriously now? How many times has
He rested 11 of his starting.
He
his
rested
starting 11.
11 of his
Everybody.
starters in the.
And what did he do with
their
PSG?
game, bro.
What did he do with Paris? What did he do with Arsenal?
Was Arsenal.
Wait,
I'm just telling you, what did he do with them?
After Arsenal,
He
what
got
happened?
Arsenal to the
Wait,
Europa
let me
League
answer
final.
that. After Arsenal, do you know he has
And what
won
happened
the
in the
Europa
final?
League? He won the Europa League.
What happened? What
He
did he do with
lost to
Arsenal?
my Chelsea
What did he do with
Football
Arsenal in the
Club.
final?
Eden Hazard happened in the
Oh,
final.
Eden Hazard happened.
What
That
was the
Eden
score?
Hazard last game.
What was the score? What was the score?
Eden Hazard happened. But wait. Let me answer. Wait, Abdullah, let me answer Carl. See,
they taught us
if
about
if after Arsenal, Emery had not done anything else, I'll be like, maybe the guy is declining. After Arsenal, he went back to the drawing board, took the Villareal team. Do you know Villareal, the population of Villareal, the whole city is about 40 something thousand people. He took that small town, took their club. They've never won anything in Europe. He took that club to win the Europa final against Manchester United, these so-called giants of England.
But Emmy, I hear you, Emmy. But my argument is United are absolutely
Almost beat us in the Super Cup too.
Also took Chelsea, who were the so-called that considered how many goals, only 2 or 3 goals in the Champions League last season. Took them to extra time to penalties.
Listen, I hear your arguments, but when it comes to the Champions League, not Europa League, right? Villarreal versus Bayern Munich is only one winner.
That's
going to be Bayern
history.
Munich.
You're putting history.
Okay.
If you watch the first leg,
We'll see on Tuesday. We'll see on Tuesday. We'll see.
If Villarreal defeats Bayern, then what will you see there? Are you gonna say Bayern is done?
It's Julian team.
If Villarreal defeat Bayern, then what happened?
Then Liverpool get to the final.
That's not a guarantee too. You
That's
have to struggle against such teams.
Yeah.
Liverpool lost 1-0 to Inter at home.
The intensity at which that team plays when it's time for the semi-finals. Okay, I don't like them. See, you know me, I don't like them. I don't like them.
Liverpool are my biggest haters. You know, they are my enemy. You know.
Listen, listen. Let me tell you something. I would like for Villareal to get to the final because when we play them in the final, we win. I would like that to happen. I've no problem with that.
Are you sure?
Which final?
Which final?
Did
you say the same thing about Lyon as well? Wait, did you say the same thing about Lyon as well?
This is the Champions League, man. This is the Champions League. I want to see Liverpool Bayern. I want to see Liverpool Bayern. You guys need to stop being clowns.
Anybody seen that movie, Carlitos Way?
There are a couple of things that are going to happen, right, this week. First thing happened, Bayern are going to win. Second that will happen, Madrid are going to beat Chelsea 3-1. The semi-final is going to be Real Madrid versus City, and Bayern Munich versus Liverpool.
Can I
That's
say
what's
something
going
about
on.
that, please? Can I say something
Which
about
is
that?
the best possible four-man matchup? That's what I want to see.
Just to respond to
That's because
Kyle.
you're a hater, Chosen.
No, I'm not a hater of Chelsea. I'm not a hater of Chelsea.
Abdullahi,
I wouldn't be here if I'm a hater of Chelsea. I'm just saying, right, based on where right now, and the bookmakers, hold on, Blue Eyes, and the bookmakers will tell you, right, clearly looking at the current situation, that's what it is. I don't hate Chelsea. I mean, I have friends who are Chelsea, but if you ask me to put money right now on all those 4 games,
Benzema took a dump at y'all crib. Like it happened. Like
okay, just listen. If Chelsea beat Madrid, if Chelsea knocked out Madrid on Tuesday, I want you to rant on because I will invite him here on Tuesday. He has to like give me.
Let me say something. You see City versus Atletico Madrid. You see that game?
Yeah.
City is going home back to the Etihad on Wednesday.
Oh, come on.
They're taking their flights for.
The funny thing about Blue Eyes. The funny thing, right? The funny thing about this is that a team that had 0 shots, 0 attempts, 0 on goal is going to go and play against a team that got two parts Liverpool could have won as top of the league and playing lights out football. And who are better away, right? And they're going to knock them out of the competition.
Let me tell you how that game is going to roll out.
If that happens, fair play to Atletico Madrid. Good luck to them.
Let me tell you how that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Atletico, one team, 1-0.
So you think? So you really think? So wait, you think that you think that the City team that will not be able to score at the end?
Hold on. Atletico, 1-0, they'll park. You know, Atletico can play their style. 1-9-0, they'll park.
Wait, Blue Eyes, is this the same team that Mallorca beat yesterday?
Yeah, the same team.
Yeah, but
okay, I forgot.
Carl, that goal that you guys scored was just, if no be say, that game was supposed to finish 0-0. That game was supposed to finish 3-0. Actually, but that's the thing. Right? The thing about Atletico Madrid is they give you the Fugazi approach.
So, Blue, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Okay, let's pull it out. So, you think that Chelsea have a better chance of overturning Real Madrid with a 2-goal deficit than City have of beating Atletico with a 1-goal advantage?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Abdullah.
No. Answer the question now. Yes. So, wait. So, Blue, you really think that?
Let's hear Blue Eyes.
No, not that one.
You really think that Chelsea have a better chance of beating Real Madrid to overturn a 2-goal advantage?
Blue Eyes. Look at this. Look at this comment. Look.
No, Carl.
I'm out for the night. Then that's my own case done.
You think I'll overturn the deficit at the Bernabeu, and then Atletico knock out Mancity? That's a
comfortably, Amy. Comfortably.
Oh, okay. I rest my case. I ain't arguing again. Wait till Tuesday.
Guys, wait till Tuesday.
It defies logic. Yes. It defies logic.
Yes, tomorrow is Monday. I cannot wait for Tuesday.
Listen, I told you already. We work with limited resources. City listen, hold on. Let me just say one last thing, Carl. City cannot thrive in stages like this. This is our house. Really? This is our playground.
So let me respond to you. Let me respond. Let me finish.
Right? So Champions League is our food. Man City, this is not their playground. Anytime Man City gets to Champions League semi-finals, then they start to shit the bed.
So let me comment. Let me respond to your comment.
Please, my brother. Please.
So it is delusional and madness to think that a team that's 2 goals down to the 13 times champions of Europe.
That's why I love my club.
Overturn that lead.
That's why I love
and
my
a team
club.
that 13 points behind the leads in the Premier League, who have an advantage against Atletico, are not going to go through. That, my friends, is a definition of madness.
Spiritual. It's spiritual.
Blue Eyes off. This one is the most funny.
This is why I love my club.
It's not basic. It's spiritual.
Abdallah, don't worry, man. Abdallah, don't worry. We're going to converge. Listen, guys, we're going to converge on Tuesday night. And we're going to converge on Wednesday night. On Tuesday night, we're going to converge. And I won't listen.
I won't Blue Eyes, regardless of the result, you're going to be there.
Live. No, not regardless of the. We're winning that game.
Okay. You're going to be here. regardless of the result, you're gonna be here.
No,
No,
listen,
on
yeah.
Tuesday.
I'll
You're not
be
gonna
here.
duck. You're not gonna duck.
Tosi trying to put my foot to the fire. Tosi, we're winning that game. That's all I'm trying to say to you. I don't know what you guys are. Listen, I'm trying to be very clear and
I
distinct.
just don't want you to ghost, man.
This
That's
is
all.
the game is in our hands. The pressure is on Real Madrid.
If we go all out attack, we'll beat Madrid. The question is by how many goals? That's the
Marvelous,
thing.
my brother. It's going to be minimum 3-0. Minimum for us. Minimum 3-0.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
it's
Black, if it's not
okay.
3-0, what's going to be your gift offering?
What do you mean?
Because all this talk where they talk right now, they switch it right now. But if it not happen, what's going to be your gift offering?
I will click it.
It's 3-0. 3-0. Minimum 3-0.
I have it. I have the receipt.
3-0. That's all I'm saying. It is minimum.
No. If it's not 3-0, what's your gift offering?
I am only focusing on. Listen, I'm focusing on semi-finals. I beg, just leave me right now.
Because you can't make this kind of pronouncement, not have it.
Why
not? Have
not?
a cost. There has to be a
What
cost.
do you mean? What kind of cost? The cost
If it's
is
not 3-0 and you don't go through, there has to be there has to be an offering that you have to
You see, the problem is that when sometimes when you're trying to
Yo, y'all got me crying.
hold on.
I'll tell you what, let me
Hang
you can
on,
send me
Blue
what you can do with Blue Eyes, you can freeze that pepper soup, that goat pepper soup, and send me some. I'll accept that offering.
No, hold on.
Blue eyes, 2 seconds,
Yes,
Carl.
yes.
Carl, you see, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are like used to it here, or you like will understand the concept. You see, this is like in Nigeria when you're visualizing going to toast a girl for the first time.
Well, leave all those to that bag. We don't understand all those things. What do they talk here? Listen, these are cold hard football facts. Forget all this vision of visualizing a babe or whatever.
So this guy is just visualizing what will
I'm not
happen, and he wants it to
visualizing
be
anything.
positive.
No.
Right.
Blue eyes is
No, this is not your reality. I mean,
What
this
do
is
you mean
not
it's not my reality?
No, this is not
Abdul,
reality.
Abdul, when I told
Abdul,
you
let's be
about
clear. He
table
says this
management,
is reality. He says that this is going to
reality.
happen.
When I told you table management with Frank
Okay,
Lampard,
you cannot.
Abdul,
That's
when
why
I
I'm
told
trying to make the analogy for you. When you're visualizing, sometimes it's hard for you to like shift between reality and what you're seeing in
I'm
your
not
vision.
visualizing. I don't know where is this visualizing coming from. You're the one visualizing. I'm
Exactly.
not
He's not visualizing.
I'm not visualizing,
Abdul.
man. I'm not visualizing. I don't know why you're
So-
saying I'm visualizing. I'm confused though. You're the one visualizing, Abdul. You're visualizing me telling
Okay, are you in Vegas?
I'm not.
Nobody knows. This guy might be in Vegas, man.
I'm not in Vegas. No, guys. Again, remember the preamble to my statement is we are going to win the Champions League, and it starts on Tuesday. You know the mistake that the rest of the teams in the Champions League did. The mistake that Real Madrid did is piping us 3-1 in that first game. That was a huge.
How is that a mistake? I mean, logically, how is that a mistake?
Jamaica, you don't even know what's happening.
How on earth is winning a game away in a Champions League, European Cup?
Big mistake.
3-1 a mistake. And having 2-0 lead.
Listen, when a Lion is listening, let me tell you what happens. Let me explain something.
Should they have lost the game 2-0?
Listen, when a lion is sleeping in his den, and a goat crawls into the den and wakes it up in the morning. You know what
they don't come out the lion
does?
teeth. They don't come out the lion teeth. The lion doesn't do anything again. They don't come out in teeth. Now, what do you want to do? All the 3 teeth, they don't come out them now.
Guys, 3-0 minimum on Tuesday. And I'm not trying to be philosophical here.
Okay.
If you want me to give you the facts, I give you the facts. This is a game where the pressure is on City. The pressure is on Real, man. Simple.
How is the pressure on Real Madrid?
This is what they say in the football world. After you've made such a bold position, they say like, how are you going to do it? How is Chelsea going to do it?
How is the pressure on Real Madrid with 2 goals up?
Because how is Chelsea? Tell us. No.
Who's the current European champion?
No. Blue Eyes are just giving us a score prediction.
So who's the pressure on?
That is outlandish. How are you going to do it?
The way we're going to do
it. No. Abdul, wait, I beg, Abdul. Who's the pressure? Who's the European champion? Chelsea.
The pressure is on is on Real Madrid to defend.
How is it on Real Madrid?
They have to defend their lead. And right now they know that we're
coming
at them.
Hold on, Blue Eyes. They have a 2-goal lead. They won the Champions League 13 times. They're at home and they're under pressure.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell us how Chelsea is going to do it.
It's because we're coming.
Tell us how Chelsea is going to do it.
3 names. Abdul. 3 names. I want you to write them down. Marcus Alonso, Mason Mount, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Write those names down, please.
Let me ask you a question,
How?
guys. Those three names you mentioned,
Yeah.
can they make the first 11 of Real Madrid?
That's even why. That's the reason why I mentioned them.
Okay, all right.
That's the reason why I mentioned them.
Okay, all right.
We are an underdog team.
So the first leg, in
We are
the
not that
first
top
leg,
team.
where were those guys doing? Where were they? Were they on the bench?
We messed. Listen, the first game is history. We took like this guy said, like Tosi said, this guy came and took a dump at the bridge. Big mistake, man. He took a dump at the bridge, right? Big mistake.
Go sleep, I beg.
Go sleep, my brother, man.
What's that new drink by Obi Kubana, or what's it called?
Oh,
What's that new
Odogu
drink?
Bitters. Odogu
Odogu
Bitters.
Bitters. You try some tonight. On top of your pepper soup.
If you try that, Odogu, make sure you hold something.
Odogu Bitters. You hold something for Saturday.
Odogu.
Is that what's happening?
Hi, man, I can't believe Chelsea fans. Yo, how can Chelsea fans not have this? Yo, man, Chelsea fans, they caught liver. Liver, they fail.
I already give my prediction already.
Chelsea fans are failing liver, man. Chai.
Not liver.
But I will say one thing, Blue Eyes. I do love your attitude and your optimism and your belief.
It's not optimism, it's just how we
are.
are.
No, let me finish now. Make I finish, right? I do admire your belief in your team. I think it's admirable. I think it's fantastic. I wish some of our fans had that kind of view of life, because I certainly do.
Yo, man,
I wish you the best. And we'll
this
find out.
Energy that you use there is like when somebody wants to get fired, they call him to the office and say, "Hey, man, I just want to say I want to appreciate all the work you've done in the past 3 months."
Because at the back of your mind, your mind, you know the truth.
There's no back of my mind, though. Winning, victory.
All right. Okay, fine.
Cow.
Nah,
Tuesday.
man, Blue Eyes, man. You a treasure, bro.
Tuesday.
Good luck, guys.
Blue Eyes said it's not logical. It's 100%
spiritual. It's a spiritual.
What's your starting 11?
Oh, my starting 11 is Rudiger,
Chelsea
Diego,
fans. Una for my hand.
Andres. Then my lineup is gonna be Ruben Loftus-Cheek, N'Golo Kante, Kovacic, and Marcos Mugabe. Then my front three is gonna be Messi, Mount, Timo Werner, and then Kai Havertz. Same as the Southampton match.
I just need Timo Werner to use his pace and press non-stop.
Because you know why? Because Militao has been their best centre back. Has been Madrid's best centre back, but he's not playing on. He's suspended on Tuesday, which makes it more easier for us.
Has been their best. Bro.
I think Militao too has been the best though.
No. Alaba covers Militao.
Alaba's the leader. He's the leader of that.
Yeah.
All Mason Mount has to do is post up Alaba. Simple. Post up Alaba, man. Simple. Post him up. Commit. Let him commit. Either we pick up we're definitely scoring one penalty in that game.
Kai Havertz.
We're definitely scoring one penalty.
You guys, is this true before I round up? Is this
Which one? What is it? This unit.
That's exactly what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Exactly.
United Todic, man. Hey,
that's exactly what he's doing.
Nah, it's done, man. I'm just thinking of the Chelsea Villareal final, Champions League final, 2022.
That's not happening. I'll put $1,000 on that. That's not happening.
Why do you want that? Why do you want that?
City, it's just how the cookie crumbles.
Like, do you like, man?
That's a shit final. That's a shit final.
Whatever, man.
Like,
It's just how the cookie crumbles, man.
That's a shit final. Why would you want that? That's nonsense. Nobody wants to watch that. You know the funny thing, Tosin, is that the UEFA themselves won't allow that kind of thing to happen. They will do why. Oh, they will do why. Man, I'm telling you. UEFA could make sure say Bayern get through. I'm telling you.
Okay.
These guys.
Why they don't make sure say Bayern go through last year?
Who be the referee when they for Chelsea versus Real Madrid? Who be the guy?
Oh, it's a Polish guy.
They look referee. Hi, this is past referee now. This one past referee.
The guy has never ref the Chelsea match.
Past referee, bros. No measure referee. This one past referee, man.
I'm telling you, man. All these things, the little details, all these things all count into
SSB, of course. Atletico advances, man. What are you talking about?
Blue Eyes, they said that's a haram final.
It's a haram final. That's a haram final. It's a haram final. Villareal versus
I question if Blue Eyes likes football, man. I swear.
I gotta go. I gotta go sleep, man. I gotta take
Guys,
this guy down.
this has been a
Guys,
slice, man.
guys,
Yeah,
Oh,
good shit.
Good luck, guys.
Abdullah, make sure
Big up, big up.
this thing posts too. I don't. Yeah, I can't watch it
no
tomorrow.
copy. There's no copyright in this one. Everything is there. There's a
Okay.
receipt.
All right.
So
See you Tuesday
if
night.
everybody
Okay,
wants
guys,
to
take
I
care.
can
Have a
literally
good
play
night.
it. There's a
Take care.
receipt.
Have a
We'll
good
talk on
night.
Tuesday.
Everybody in the
Big up,
comments.
big up,
Steven,
guys.
have a good
Big up,
one, bro.
bro.
Well,
Steven, are you going
peace.
to the game?
Big up,
Different
Steve.
guys.
Okay.
Nah,
Guys,
big
I
up,
go
guys.
out,
Peace.
All right.
Yeah,
Peace.
bye-bye.
Please, God bless, guys.